Did you have a bacon roll in the car on the way to work and you didn't bring me one?
No, he ate it, and this is your one. It's on his shirt.
I got one. I should have had it really. I'm trying to give up bread.
You just raw dog bacon instead.
I don't
It's a
think
hand,
bread's
like
a
a
problem,
fistful
Joe.
of bacon.
But no, bread. Basically, the problem is I'm still fat, right? But I don't feel so bloated.
Right.
You know, that's the important bit. I don't feel like I'm going to when I feel like I'm going to explode, I want that to be my fault. All right.
Not the bread's fault.
Not the bread's fault.
Yeah.
I want to
Bread.
go. I ate a family 4 lasagna. That's why I feel really ill. Probably going to be sick. You know.
Not, I had a slice of Hovis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know?
other bread is available.
Yeah. Or be like, I know bread makes me bloat. I'm now going to eat an entire family collection of like eclairs. You know, just you. It's like people like every single person I know with a dairy intolerance fucking loves cheese. Just plows cheese all the time.
I think every person loves cheese.
Yeah.
Apart from them really weird people.
Yeah. We don't trust.
Sorry,
them.
uncheese lovers.
Yeah.
Vegans.
You could be pescatarian.
Pescatarian. That's
Pescatarian.
fish, though. It's nothing to do with cheese.
Yeah, but you can go cheese. Though,
Yes,
can't you?
vegetarian who
It's
eats
like,
fish.
It's
Not
like a
related.
lazy
Yeah.
vegetarian, isn't it?
Nothing to do with
like,
cheese.
I care about all the animals.
I'm gonna be
apart
honest
from
with you, Joe.
fish.
But I
Screw
love a
those
fish
guys.
finger.
Yeah.
I know vegetarians who like chicken nuggets and bacon sandwiches, so...
But only when drunk. When you get
Yeah.
set to factory settings.
Famously,
Yeah. everyone goes back to factory resettings when drunk. I like it.
Chicken nuggets. Yeah.
I've really gone off McDonald's chicken nuggets. Yeah. But welcome to the channel where we normally talk about Warhammer, and that's what we're going to play today. We're playing New Thousand Suns.
We have the book. Thank you, Games Workshop.
Thank you, Games Workshop, for bequeathing unto us the book
And the new
and
robots.
the robots.
They're
that
over there
exist.
somewhere.
Yeah.
You can see them.
Prepared to be whelmed over those.
Fundamentally whelmed.
Yeah. But before we go on to this riveting experience, please like and subscribe. And also, if you enjoy buying toys and you are pushed into levels of excitement where you want to buy new toys, please go to Element Games, exclamation mark Element in the chat, or link in the description below. If you're in England, great
Scotland.
discount, or Scotland, or
Wales,
Ireland,
Northern
or
Ireland.
Wales.
Yeah.
Gibraltar?
Probably.
Gibraltar takes it, yeah. Yeah.
Channel Islands?
Yeah? Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not, we don't know. So if you do,
It's a
you're
strong maybe.
You're taking a risk, all right? Get it sent to someone in England, and then they'll ship it to you. Basically puts a cookie in your browser, tells them you came from us. We get a kickback, you get cheap toys, sweets, and sometimes stickers. Banging. If you're in America land, it's War Game Portal, exclamation mark War Game. Or link in the description below.
Yep.
If you're in Canada, we don't have a swirly dirty thing for them, but it's Vortex Games.
Same
Exclamation
deal.
mark Vortex. We get the same deal. We get money. You get toys cheaper. Boom.
Yeah.
And then, if you like rolling dice, playing this game, go to our merchandise and buy them direct from us. Or you could get the dice that are made by Baron of Dice from Baron of Dice.
But they don't have the channel logo on them.
No.
They have other logos.
Yeah. Close enough to be your army, not close enough to get cease and desist.
Legally grey area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That if it gets stopped, they can make a different one. And then think of them like limited edition. Yeah.
It's
Something
nice.
like that. It's Liam 5 capital L for a 5% discount.
Yeah, for reference, that's the L at the start is the capital
Yes,
L.
Liam 5 capital L is
You
not
don't,
is
you
the
don't
wrong
write
code.
Liam 5 capital L all in one.
Yeah. Don't write the word capital.
No.
You know.
Or L.
Yeah. Also, Baron of Dice, not Barrel.
Yeah.
Baron, B-A-R-O-N.
Barrel of dice does exactly.
Yeah, we did discover that by accident, didn't we?
You can actually buy a barrel of dice.
Yeah.
We've probably shouted them out more times than our own sponsor. To be fair.
Yeah,
But it's important to make the difference.
Yeah.
You know? Because when people go to Barrel of Dice, they're like, oh, I'm in the wrong place.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a discount here.
And the dice
Also-
will presumably be worse.
I do have a no trust policy on people that bring tubs, bags of mixed dice.
Yeah.
It sets me off.
There's a special place in hell for people who use
Yeah.
non-matching.
And they're always like,
dice.
I've got this entire tray of purple dice, but I've got one white dice I roll to see who goes first. Oh, I rolled a 6. Hate them.
I rolled 3 dice today.
Yeah, all
I rolled
6s.
All different colours.
Yeah.
All three 6s. Proof
Get
that
those
channel-
dice in the toilet quick.
channel dice are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't do it during the game, though.
I
I've
good. No,
noticed.
evidently no.
Yeah.
Not when the magnet's
When
on.
he's just being an obnoxious cunt. It's great.
Jeff, you noticed we've colour matched as well today with the background.
Oh yeah, but not in our armies.
No.
Ironically, we're
Oh, yeah.
on the wrong side, wrong T-shirt.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Not
swap you
swapping.
because it looks like I'm wearing a baby grow, but maybe right. Yeah. So before we do armies, we have a mission.
We do.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit like this. So today they're playing on the Search and Destroy Battenberg type deployment. Take and hold is our primary mission, so each player will score 5 victory points for each objective they control at the end of their command phase to a maximum of 15. You don't need to hold more, just 5 for 1, 10 for 2, 15 for 3. And the fifth battle round, the player going second obviously scores at the end of their turn. And swift action was the mission rule specifically selected by Paddy. Battle line units can perform actions after advancing or falling back. Tonight's tabletop looks like this with our 5 objective markers. So there's 1 in the top right in Paddy's deployment zone, 1 in the bottom left in Joe's deployment zone, and then the 3 across the centre in No Man's Land.
Oh
What?
look, there's like a.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, yes.
Because I was like, if you somehow made that container see-through,
Look,
I thought I was
that's
having.
what's happened.
I was having a real senior moment then.
It's what, it's
How
called-
have you made
it's
our
called
terrain
tech, Joe.
transparent?
It's called technology.
Liam being a consummate professional.
Just
Joe,
added a little step in.
completely bamboozled.
Yeah, just add a little step in after the mission.
That's
to
why I
make it
don't
fancy.
do things over there.
Yeah, you break it.
So
But-
15 points for primary each turn, maximum of 50 available for primary, 40 available for secondaries. I'll be drawing secondaries at random for Paddy and picking all the shit ones for Joe.
Thank you.
That means a total of 90 available each, because we don't do 10 for being painted, because you have to be painted to be on stream. So
Yes.
Facts.
level playing
Big
field
facts.
there. Yeah, there you go. Did my bit.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick blood.
I think there's anything else I need to
No?
remember.
Should we do your army?
You can do.
Yeah. Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
And then the shiny.
Yeah, I am bringing my unloved ginger stepchild, that is the Blood Angels.
I love them.
kind of abandoned them for a while because Games Workshop have ruined them. Only by removing the one character that I love.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing the Angelic Inheritors, which is the Grotmist attachment.
Yep.
It was a Grotmist, wasn't it? Yeah, where I get to basically fall back, charge, reroll once a hit because no one cares
And
about
wound.
the other thing.
Yeah.
Dante is my leader because he's just an absolute Chad, leading 6 Sanguinary Guard, all with spears. A captain with a jump pack, one leading 3 Sanguinary Guard, another captain leading 3 Sanguinary Guard. One's got a Thunderhammer Storm Shield, one's got a Power Sword and a Plasma Pistol. The one with the Thunderhammer Storm Shield has got the get back up on 2+ jobby.
It's gross, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? In it. I've got the Sanguinor because he's just great, isn't he?
I love it.
He's just wonderful. Astrath, who is probably my favourite Blood Angel now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And his model is
Is pink.
banging.
fire.
Yeah. He's leading 5 Death Company. Lemonhead, Mr. Lamartes is leading 5 more Death Company. 2 Brutalis Dreadnoughts. 2, because I don't have any painted black to be Death Company, because they're the better version. 3 Blade Guard Veterans on my home objective, and 2 units of 5 Scouts.
I feel like I'm playing myself. That's a very similar list to what
Basically,
I run.
I bought Brutalis because I don't own Vindicated.
Yeah.
What does Angelic Inheritors do? Have you told them already?
Yeah, basically, it's got 3 options, but no one ever picks one of them. So basically, my army falls back and charges.
Shoots and charges.
Fall back, shoots, and charges, but guns are for cowards.
Weebs.
Yeah.
And then my whole army, all the units have got characters in them.
Yeah.
Re-roll, hit, and wound rolls of 1.
It's also only your characters that falls back, shoot and charge. It's character units.
units.
Yeah, so not your Brutalis.
He also won't
his
forget
scouts.
guns when he remembers he's got
Multi-melters.
multi-melters.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But they don't get the benefit. But it's pretty spicy. It's got some really good
Yeah.
strats. It's a good detachment.
It's like the
I love it.
Librarius Conclave, but better.
Yeah, I love it. But what we're actually here for is the magic, boys.
The Faz and
It's
Sons.
the Thousand Sons.
So how you feel about the book, Paddy?
So I'm sort of like, well, hey, it's fine. It looks pretty strong. There's some cool detachments. There's a detachment where Magnus is still the absolute boy, which I'm running today because you've got to have Magnus on the opening one.
Yeah.
There's some cool other ones. The Zangor one looks pretty good. If you've got lots of Zangor, you'll probably win many games, big wow.
Yeah.
You've got a vehicle one, where Predators are the G. They're what you want. You want lots of Predators. There's the Rubric one, which I really wanted to love, but it's kind of a bit whelmed. I'm whelmed by it.
Yeah.
Whelmed.
Whelmed is how I describe my feelings on this book.
Yeah.
It is a book. It is one of the books of all time.
You've got some options. I think if you want to win games, you'll be able to win games.
Yeah.
If you want to play them like you played them but with a few models, you can play them with a few more models. Yeah.
It's about as it's the Ronseal one. You get what's in the tin. You get
Yeah.
a bag or a bucket of dust.
Yeah.
And it does buckets of dust do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall I put the army list up?
Let's do it.
In the meantime, whilst I have the army list up, Joe, you can hide that gopping box that Paddy's left in the background on his stool.
Oh no,
Paddy.
the wide angle cam.
Chat already like, what's in the box? What's in the box?
He's left
My reserves.
He's left all of his kit on the floor as well.
Yeah,
You can't
it's
see
gone.
that.
Got you back.
Right, the army list, and I'll talk through the army rule as well. So, the army, I'll talk through the rule afterwards when the list is down. But I have got the big man, the one, the only Magnus the Red. I'm running him because I'm also running what the Index detachment has become. He's still really good. He's had some rules changes, a bit of strength changes. Importantly, he doesn't now reroll hits and wounds. +1 to hit and wound with psychic weapons. He now gets +2 to cast on the army rule, which I'll go through shortly. But his weapons have got stronger. He's got extra damage. He's looking pretty good, his old Magnus. Backing him up then is 2 Infernal Masters, both rocking with some Rubric Marines. The Rubric Marines are flamers, so we've got lots of flamers. One of the Infernal Masters has the enhancement, the Eldrick's Vortex of ETAP.
Easy for you to say.
I don't know. The first three words are correct. I don't know about the last one. That adds +1 strength and damage to psychic weapons attached to the bearer. So his flamer goes up and is pretty decent.
Yeah.
2 more sorcerers join Rubric Marines. These Rubric Marines have bolters because all my Inferno weapons are now AP2 base rather than AP1.
I kind of feel like Games Workshop want you to use bolt guns.
Yeah.
They're failing, but they want you to do it.
So I'm going to use them, a bit of extra range, and we'll have a go at them. The sorcerers are quite good. They've got a lot of shots.
Yeah.
At damage 1, we'll come to that. I've got a sorcerer in Terminator armor, just rocking around by himself. If he shoots you with a psychic weapon, I just get +1 to hit against you. So it's pretty nice. Yeah. I've then got 2 Mutilith Vortex Beasts, because they're really good. They're still decent. They still got their feel no pain. They haven't really changed that much. 2 Chaos Spawn to hold my home objective, and then 2 Rhinos. Now, Rhinos might be my favourite unit in the book. If I get out of a Rhino,
Good sign for them.
and I shoot something with that Rhino,
Yeah.
I then get +1 to hit and wound with psychic weapons for the unit that got out. Importantly, only psychic weapons.
What's your favourite unit? The 90-point transport.
85, mate, yeah.
85, bargain.
Bloody love a Rhino. So that's the list. I've also got the new Sector robots, I forgot about them. So the infiltrating robots that are kind of Terminator. They're basically, each one is like a Terminator.
They're 4 wound Terminator.
Yeah, a Terminator, but he's only got 5 of them, not 4 up in Bond. It's 3+ save, not 2+ save.
Yeah.
So it's a Terminator with a heavy warp flamer.
It's not a Terminator at all then.
Inferno.
It's
just a word
closer to an 8-bound.
It's closer to an 8-bound.
It's closer to
Yeah.
an 8-bound.
Except for the main thing, right? It's got a heavy flamer, short range anti-infantry.
Yeah.
It's got a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Long range anti-tank.
Yeah.
And it's either got a fist that hits on 4s with a little flamer,
Yeah.
or a melter gun, so short range anti-tank. It doesn't really know what it wants to do.
It's a real hodgepodge, isn't
Yeah. It infiltrates, moves 8 pretty fast.
Yeah.
It's a vehicle, can't go through walls.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting unit. I've infiltrated it this turn. It gets free Overwatch, free Heroic. Maybe it'll come up, we'll see. But here we are, we'll give them a go.
A unit of 4 is
Yeah.
190 points.
Yes, not what it says in the back of the book.
Which is good, because the book said they were
300-ish.
300.
It's the
Yeah.
fact that I've never seen a unit drop that fast.
Yeah,
I've
well
never
over a
s-
third
yeah.
of its points.
I never seen a unit drop 110 points before it even comes out.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's
it's,
impressive, isn't it?
We're showing them because they're new. Thanks, Games Workshop.
I feel like
shit.
they were play tested with much better rules.
Much better rules.
And then somebody just
I feel like they were play tested by people that got off of a minibus with really fucking clean windows.
or just play tested by someone that just didn't care.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Or just a random number generator was bad on points. But things that I do really like about Thousand Suns, the thing I love the most, the army
blue.
rule.
The Rhino.
The Cabal of Sorcerers
Yeah.
exists still, but is completely different.
Yeah.
Gone is the days of having to count numbers of sorcerers and your army dies after you lose too many. You have 4 powers now. You can cast them every turn, as long as you've got 4 sorcerers.
Yeah.
If you fail to cast it, have another go. You can only manifest each one once, but you can keep casting them. It is the old psychic phase. For those who played 8th and 9th edition, I roll 2 dice. If I beat the number in the book, I get the power. If I roll real good, I get a really good version of the power.
Yeah.
So, but if I roll doubles or triples, I take D3 mortal wounds on a psyker. So Perils of the Warp is back. It's actually now doubles, not just double 1s, double 6s. So it's 1 in 6 chance of happening.
If you were an Eldar, you could just do it. You could say you're doing it and it happens.
But what I can do, I can channel the warp.
Yeah.
If I really want to get the spell off,
Yeah.
I can roll 3 dice.
Yeah.
But more doubles, triples is easier to get. But I can roll 3 dice, which is pretty good. I have 4 then. I have Destiny's Ruin. I target you. If I roll a 5,
Yeah.
my army rerolls 1's hit against that unit. If I roll a 10, just reroll the hits. Oh, for a moment, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I have temporal surge, so on a 6, I can move up to D6 inches. It's now not just a flat move, so Magnus can't be moving 36. It's a D6.
Yeah.
If I roll a 10, it's just 6 inches, up to. So, you know, Rubrics can move 6, Terminators can move 5.
Right.
I have Doombolt, way worse.
Yeah.
Cast on a 7, D3 mortals. If I roll an 11 plus, D3 plus 3. So, does a little bit. It's not nearly as bad as it was. These are all at range 24, by the way. And then Twist of Fate, if I roll a 9, I take 1 off your armour. If I roll a 12, I take 2 off your armour. Yeah, but I have to roll a 12.
Okay.
So, you know, that's it. So that's the army rule. I think it looks really fun. It's certainly less powerful than it was, which is good because then you were pointed into oblivion because it was ridiculous.
It was too much.
Far too much.
Yeah. There was real diminishing returns of old Thousand
Yeah.
Suns.
The Grand Coven is the detachment. This is most similar to the old Index. It's basically think Gladius. So I've got 3 things I can choose. 3 manifestations. The first one, the Imbued Manifestation, adds 6 inch to range of all psychic weapons.
Yeah.
The second one, +1 to wound on psychic weapons. The third one, dev wounds on psychic weapons. I can pick each one once.
Okay.
There is a stratagem for 1 CP
Yeah.
that one psyker can replace it with another. So I can't have dev wounds and +1 to wound. I can have dev wounds or +1 to wound, for example.
Can you do it if you haven't picked any?
Yes.
So you can just give that guy a
Yeah,
thing.
egotistical power. Select the imbue. Select one of them to the next start. That ability applies instead of any other. So I can just pick one.
So you just pick the same one over and over
Yeah.
and over again.
I've kept a few of the stratagems. I've kept Psychic Dominion, which is I get filled depending on psychic weapons. Won't come up this game. I've kept Flipper damage to a 6 after I Flipper damage to a 0. Sorry, after I fail a save, which is pretty good for 1 CP. I've kept reroll hits and wounds for psychic weapons, but it's 2 CP. But it also now adds 9 inches to the range, which is pretty good.
That's good, yeah.
I've got reroll my casting dice.
Yep.
And I've also got sticky objectives for psychers. So it's a pretty good list of stratagems. I think this attachment's really good.
Yeah, I like it.
I think it seems to be the most powerful, maybe not the best, because the Zangle one is pretty good. But this looks good. This looks like a similar way to how we used to play. Toned down in some ways, buffed up in other ways. I think it should be all right.
It's less kind of admin heavy.
Yeah, it's less admin heavy and it's less I step out, kill you in a turn. Oh no, I haven't got any models left, I lose.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty good.
Paddy, at some point we might do a mic swap because I think yours is staticking, but I'm not sure yet which one it is. So
Okay.
I'll let you know. Yeah, can you wiggle on your pack? where
Just
it's
one at a
next?
time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your pack, Paddy?
In my left pocket.
Can you pull it out and clip it onto your back pocket?
Yeah.
That might be one.
Because where the wire bends into the pack, they get really fucking temperamental. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I'll try.
Yeah. No
I might
challenge.
put it on my side pocket. There we are.
Yeah, cool. It's just the wire can get really temperamental. We good?
Yes, as usual, I'm on the white dice,
I'm on the purple dice.
and I shall roll a dice for first turn. I got a 2.
I'm going to roll a 1. Oh,
Zinch
4.
wishes for me to go second.
Boo.
I don't have any scouts. Over to you, Jojo.
I do have scouts
Well, bully for you.
who can scout. So I guess I could. Look at him go. I'm done now.
Thanks, mate. Do you just get 1 CP?
Just the one, yeah.
Yeah.
Blood Angels don't get 2.
Over to secondaries.
The face already tells me.
I
you've
haven't
done.
clicked them. I haven't clicked them.
Yeah?
Look,
All right.
I haven't clicked them.
All right.
He
then.
just already knows what they are, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
you
got
ready?
that copy and paste list ready.
That's a poor
Cleanse
draw for
and
Joe.
recover assets for Joe.
That's a poor draw. for
Zinch.
Joe.
Zinch has been in the wires,
You
mate.
absolute,
Dan watched me draw them randomly as well. I just clicked generate.
you total dweeb.
We do need to say hi to chat for Dan, though.
Yeah, they've already asking. Aren't we?
Oh, right, okay, you're keeping him on the
Use the Scouse voice.
I will do a defensive oath on Magnus in
You're an oath.
case you just decide to just full YOLO him into the middle of the board. I don't think you will, but
You've played me before.
I know. You'll just stand and you'll find your. I want to say, for anyone that thinks I've tailored the terrain,
He
right,
has.
for my very fast close combat army, I set this table up over a week ago. And then Liam decided to be, I was like, this is a cool board, it looks really cool. I'll put the objectives down for table quarters, I'll do the terrain, and then the rest is their
Joe,
problem.
I've worked out what's going on.
What?
We need to swap mics.
Oh, me and you?
Yeah.
Why?
While Joe's talking about the absolute tailoring he's done,
Whoever put the back of the roll, this is actually my one.
the Magnus, at the start of the battle round, gets to select one of his abilities. they're basically the same. So I can -1 damage for him. I can add movement, or I can do something else no one cares about, which is if you shoot me, you get hazardous. So I'm just going to put the +2 inch movement for Magnus onto the army near him.
Yeah, I figured it out, chat. Basically, our mics are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Player 1 on the left. Huh? Yeah. Player 1 on the left is player 1. Player 2 on the right. Player 3 is the deck always.
Yeah.
4 is the guest.
Yeah.
And their frequencies are tuned because there's
be in the right
certain
place.
things in the ceilings that interrupt with them. Specifically the firewire
Yeah.
for all the fire detection system. And whoever put them back last time put number 3 at the front and number 1 and number 3 slot.
Scene.
So
Everything with a place and everything in its place.
I feel like we should have solved the static issues.
Base is the place.
Base of the place, London.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lux for Fools, for the first super chat of the night. Thank you for the $20.
Thanks, man.
Yay, Thousand Suns. Just a reminder that you can roll the 2d6 first and then decide if you want to roll that extra d6 dice. Even if you get a fail, you can then take that d3 damage on your unit's other models, not on the caster.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and then that's it. That's everything.
Very good.
No one wants a Joe Hope.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. People will build.
Yeah.
Is there general hype for T-Suns? What's everyone's thoughts in the chat?
I haven't really been looking because the football's on.
Do you remember when you used to get really arsey when people were on their phones?
I get asked when people are on their phones because they don't change cameras when I need them to change cameras.
Yeah, but
I'm able to multitask, Joe. 9 times out of 10 when I'm sat doing the stream, I'm also
When
sending
me and
emails
Bron
replying to
played,
people
you
at the
were on
same
your
time.
phone and watching football, and I just stood here staring at you.
Yeah, well, you don't matter.
Great.
Like Meg Griffin.
Fucking hate this job. Right. I just...
Joe's got a solid stage going.
I think instead of being excited about thousands as well, chat and Mose are just disgusted that Joe's running Blood Angels and hasn't bought Seth and has bought all the other characters.
Yeah, he's
Well, no,
such a
because
meta
the
chaser,
problem
isn't he?
was-
It's like he
right.
doesn't really care about Seth, he cares about what's good.
Yeah.
No, right? Because the problem was, if I went Legends, I would have gone full Legends, right? Which would have meant there'd probably be 20 to 30 jump intercessor jump packs, all with Sanguinary Priests in the unit.
You're not a full legend unless you run a librarian dreadnought.
and then I'd have lots of intercessors on foot with Sanguinary Priests in it.
Yeah.
Right,
So
what's
basically,
the problem?
the problem is then I would have had an entire army of 2 wound Space Marines, all with a 5-out Feel No Pain. And his entire army does 1 damage at a time. It would have been a bit of a non-game. Also, the Joe only likes 5-out Feel No Pains meme.
Yeah, that's
you know?
that
It's not a
continues,
meme,
isn't
is
it?
it? That's,
Yeah.
it's
I got none
factual.
of this army.
No.
So, you, sir.
Thank you, Rambo, for 10 gifted memberships.
Thanks, Rambo.
Thank you, Rambo.
What are you saying? What's the hope, Jojo?
I hope that...
Why'd you look, Mr. Burns?
Fingers come from. Where's this come from?
I hope that
Jennifer Pope.
that Monster releases a pre-workout energy drink.
Is this a wish for you?
Isn't Monster
No,
just
'cause
a pre-workout energy drink
No,
anyway?
because some of my favorite content creators on TikTok don't take health advice from them, right? Ever. Because there's this guy, I love him. He's great. He looks like a crack addict, probably is. And he's going into the gym. He's got a white Monster, and he's got scoops of pre-workout just straight into there, and he puts like protein shake in it, and then just like mix it together, and then like drinks it.
And in a
Spicy.
year's time, he'll have a fucking heart attack.
Yeah.
That's what he's going for.
I bet he hasn't. My pre-work is caffeine-free as well. My
Really?
pre-workout,
What's
yeah.
the point? No one told me.
Methamphetamine.
No one told me that
Crystal meth.
the first time I did pre-workout is no one told me that you can't do
you
cardio
use
on
fizz?
it. Yeah, don't do cardio on
You
pre-workout.
Joe's just sat on his sofa. But face it,
Why-
Joe.
shaking.
I used to work at Holland and Barrett. Surprising. I know. Obviously, Holland and Barrett sells pre-workout protein shakes and stuff. And this lad came in. And he's like, I want to return my protein shake.
Had you drunk it?
He bought it because they always do 2 for 1, don't they,
Yeah.
all the time? Because Holland Barrett is never not in sale.
Yeah.
And
It's like DFS.
yeah, and he was like, I've had the first one. I'm just gaining loads of weight. So I've gained like a stone in the last like 2 months. I was like, what are you doing? What's your workout program? I said, no, my mate said if I just drank protein shake, I'd like lose weight, loads of weight, gain loads of muscle. And I was like, he lied to you.
We had that.
You missed a critical step in this whole plan.
We had that. One of the lads on the first tour we did of Afghan was the same. He was just smashing whey protein, but wasn't doing any fizz.
Yeah.
And he'd been told that because it was a higher altitude and hotter, he would lose weight and gain muscle by just taking protein. And he just got fat in Afghan, which was impressive. I'll be honest.
That's damn
That does
impressive.
take some.
It takes him going. Yeah.
Takes some doing.
So he must have been scranning serious
especially when,
amounts of.
I've got a couple of mates that I want to get back to my Afghan weight, and I'm like, you look like you're about to die. You look like someone who has not eaten in a long time. That's one of the most comfortable. So yeah, gaining weight in that period.
Rambo's very upset with the hope because he doesn't like Monster at all.
Wow.
Sometimes
maybe good.
It's that lottery
No
life.
refunds, I'm afraid.
But Rossonero 7847 has gifted 20 memberships, Joe.
That's a good one.
So does he get a good or shit? We'll see. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Fingers.
I hope
There we go.
that I hope that your local kebab house finds that they've got some lamb going out of date very soon.
Yeah.
So they start doing like 3 for 1 on lamb kebabs, right? And you've got like a van that just goes around, like an ice cream van selling lamb kebab.
But you get three. Three
You
is
get
the
3
minimum
for the price-
order.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You get 3 for the price of 1.
But if you only want one,
If you only
you're
want
shit out of
one,
luck.
well then you could give 2 away to your neighbours, I guess. Or you could freeze it and then microwave it and eat it another day.
Sorry, just can I interject for any listeners, sorry, any viewers? Don't for fuck's sake start freezing kebabs. That sounds like a diarrhea nightmare.
That is not great health advice.
That's not good. I shared a cabin once for 6 months with a bloke who used to buy 2 kebabs and he'd eat one in bed, put another one on top of his bunk light, and then fall asleep and then wake up in the morning and eat it like cold and congealed in his pit. I asked to move cabins very swiftly.
It's like petrol stations that sell like cold, like a cold curry inside like a
in a heat lamp.
a pita or something.
Good.
We used to get 2 kebabs on the way home from Reading when I was at Arborfield. You'd eat one on the way back as your kebab compass, and then you'd put one on the radiator and turn the radiator on maximum.
Oh,
go to
that's
sleep.
horrendous.
And when you get up in the morning, it's still warm.
That's
Were you like desperate for hot snakes? You're like, just like
No.
I want to pebble dash my entire.
Before about the age of
bedroom.
32, I used to have the guts of a fucking vulture, Joe. I could eat anything, and then it all went wrong.
Yeah. You sometimes make me feel healthy the amount of times that you're always ill.
No, so up until the tail end of last year, I just didn't really get. I made the mistake of saying I don't really get ill, and then I got COVID and the flu.
Yeah.
And I was reading an article a few days ago that basically says if you get COVID, your immune system is essentially compromised for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Because I was like, how am I getting sick so often? I wasn't sick for like 2 years. Now I'm just sick all
Or
the
is
time.
it just because you have children in the house and they are?
They are
carriers
germ
of
carriers.
disease?
They are
Yeah.
absolute little fucking horrible disease carriers. So it's
No,
possible.
they are.
Cool. Are you done, Joe? Is your turn finished?
Yeah,
You've moved them, team.
Done.
So, how many points did we cleanse any objective?
I did cleanse 2 objectives and I started recovering.
So,
With
how
who?
many points is cleanse? 4 for 2?
Yeah.
2. Oh, that's something.
So who's cleansed? Your big robot
So
and your
the
scouts?
big robot on my scout.
Yeah.
Right. And then the Sangers
Yeah. Recovering.
are recovering, and the and Dante's unit are recovering.
Okay.
You doing all the action. See, it turns out.
Well,
it
you
was
didn't give me a fucking choice, did you?
Turns out it was a good set of secretaries to give you.
No, it's bullshit, and I hate it.
Well, you can't do any killing, so
Yeah.
it's better than that, isn't it? You fucking idiot.
Yeah,
he could have
I could
given
have
you
given you
2 killing.
assassinate and bring it down.
Why
I'd
didn't
find
you?
a way.
It's pretty selfish, really. Yeah.
Just old Harry Carrick.
Yeah. Right. What do I have, Liam?
Herpes.
Okay, sick. What do I have? Command and stratagems, secondaries
Do you
wise.
think they're better or worse than Joe?
Worse. Joe's were quite good. I would have been happy with them.
Bring it down and sabotage.
I don't like sabotage. I do quite like bring it down.
So
Yeah.
bring it down is kill his vehicles.
Yeah.
He hasn't got any monsters, so vehicles.
Yeah.
Sabotage is do an action either within the centre of the board in no man's land or in Joe's deployment zone for differing points.
That's good.
But it does end at the end of Joe's turn, sabotage.
Why don't you like sabotage, Paddy? I think I know why you don't like sabotage.
I don't
Why
like
do you not
sabotage turn 1 because 1, it can be stopped, and 2, this army is hella slow. So
Wrong.
in order to
That
get
is-
in,
that is not the reason that you don't like sabotage, because sabotage means that you have to leave your own deployment zone in turn 1 rather than cower like a bitch.
We
Shots fired.
always took the piss out of Eddie for having this, like the stationary
the static king.
the static king, because he would just stay in his deployment zone for the entire game and come out round 5. Whereas like Paddy's is like the static army. You're like the terracotta warriors, aren't you? just like.
I don't know what you're talking about,
stuck
Joe.
there,
You
innit?
just sound salty
Stationary.
because
I mean,
I'd come out and kill you.
the main reason I've come is to see someone play Blood Angels and then actually do some bits before turn 4.
I play Blood Angels how Blood Angels should be played.
Exactly, yeah.
Like the only direction is forward. You know.
Yes, and Paddy plays Blood Angels like a bitch. He's the only person who puts a load of jump packs in a list and then just doesn't use all their movement.
Yeah, they just turn them off. They
Just
bring
turns them off,
batteries,
yeah. Basically, a load of Blood Angels walking around with very heavy backpacks.
Yeah.
Yeston, thank you for the 1 gifted membership.
Thank you, Yeston.
Being a gamer, thank you for the 2. When will we see an all Zangor list? Have you got machinations to do that, Paddy? Or
I need to paint them all.
I've been begging Paddy for Zangor
Yeah.
for at least a year.
Not hard enough though.
yeah, but why?
Especially
Yeah.
2. I just want to play with Zangor.
I haven't picked any of my thingies this turn.
I suppose I could do Zangor because they're good for Age of Sigmar.
They are.
Yeah.
But I did once, like I said to the guys earlier, I once bought 12 Zangor
What'd you have for?
Enlightened because I wanted them for
Okay.
Age of Sigmar.
Yeah.
I painted 3 and I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Horrible models to paint.
They do
Sold
look
them.
pretty rubbish to paint.
Thank you, Pete, for the 2. Clive, thank you for the $5. Looking forward to coming over to the UK in June. The 101st Canadians shall make planetfall at Warhammer World Bombardment. Tell us when you're at Warhammer World, Clive, and I'll see if we can get up there. But thank you for the $5, man. You're a legend. And people are still asking. The person, the voice in the corner of the room, who started spinning your dip with your mic on mute, by the way.
Oh, did I?
Amateur move. That's why I flicked your crotch. When you were mid-sentence.
I
I thought you just liked him.
That's Dan.
I did enjoy it.
If you came to Beachhead with us, Dan is Paddy's other only friend outside of the studio.
Yeah.
And he's interested in coming and seeing how streaming works. So, I said, come along, hang out.
We won't tell them why, but he's the reason why we got kicked out of our
He is the reason why we got kicked out of the first restaurant, yes.
I am, yes, unfortunately. In fairness, that did happen.
And then he did tell me when we went to a tournament about a month ago that he'd got a podcast shut down
Yes.
Yeah.
as a guest.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
So I'm slightly nervous.
so when he was like, Dad's coming, I'm like,
I like to think that we've probably been close enough to the line anyway, James.
We've been very close.
Yeah.
You've been a lot closer than I have.
But my name's on the door, so that's allowed.
But I have said some things that people weren't impressed by. But
That don't impress them much.
the funny thing is, I always find that sometimes when we say stuff that we shouldn't, people find it funny, but they feel like they have to. Like society says that we should be wrong.
That's a virtue signal.
Yeah.
They have to virtue signal.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as everyone is looking forward to hear Paddy roundly abused for the next 3 hours,
Yeah.
then I feel like we're all
That's
going to
what
get along
people are here for,
famously.
yeah. Abused in a
there's-
socially acceptable way.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
Emotionally.
Yeah.
Emotionally abused. If I can make him cry, I will have achieved my aim.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do I want to get them out?
I thought you said he was your friend, Paddy.
Yeah.
I think that's the importance of our friend group, though.
It is.
Is that
The team, Luce is often talking about the team chat. She's like, that team chat can be fucking brutal.
I think if
Yeah, there's no mercy.
right, if you would class yourself as friends with us, and we're just being generally nice to you, I think you should realise there's a problem.
Right,
You know,
Joe.
you should be like, I fucked up somehow.
Yeah. JK, thank you for the $5. Liam, besides yourself and Joe, is anyone else from the team channel coming to Joe Hammer on Friday? No, it's just Joe and I because it's a normal working
You
day.
got a day off on Friday, Dan? You want to come to Nottingham?
I do have Friday off.
Yeah?
Where is it?
Warhammer World.
Nottingham, Warhammer World.
Unfortunately, I think that's going to be a...
Are you banned from Nottinghamshire?
I'm not banned from, no, one of the few counties that I'm not banned from, where the scabs are. Is there anyone from Nottingham in the chat?
Probably.
Well,
if I start an action
Nottingham
sabotaging,
Forest fans, come at me.
can I still Overwatch?
No.
It fails it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can
Basic-
Overwatch.
They've changed.
Yeah.
No, you can't Overwatch as part when you're doing an action. Facts. Because you can't voluntarily fail an action.
You can't select to shoot or charge.
Yeah. Or heroically intervene. Or
I'm going to check that because
Overwatch.
I think you can.
Because that depends.
Because Overwatch is a shooting attack.
That determines. Yeah, but it's not. That determines if I will sabotage over there or not. If I can Overwatch, then brilliant. I will.
Yeah,
If I
because
can't, I'll get rid of it.
declare that you can't declare you're doing an action and then do a shoot action because you can't voluntarily fail now.
Voluntarily fail you.
Oh,
Right.
sound like my teachers.
We finished moving.
Nervous Magic Up. I have joined my fellow brothers in being banned by VT.
No, you are correct, Joe. You can't shoot.
I do know the rules.
You can't shoot. Yeah,
Joe is correct. No, so it would be if it would be eligible to shoot if it were your shooting phase.
Okay,
If it's doing
yeah,
action, it's not eligible to shoot. Joe's right.
He's right.
Paddy's wrong.
Then I shall get rid of.
I'm
I shall be
captain
getting
now.
rid of sabotage at the end because I don't want it.
I may not look it, but I do know what I'm talking about sometimes.
Cowardice.
So chat's very, very confident that you can Overwatch.
Yeah.
You can't.
I always thought I could, but never mind.
I'm 95% sure you can.
Yeah.
I can't find the little booklet, and I almost started reading the wrong little booklet.
Yeah.
Not that we have it. Not that we have it.
Right. I'm going to begin, before we all get in legal trouble, I'm going to begin the shooting phase. My mutilift's are outside of 6, so I can't do mortal wounds to anyone.
Yeah.
But I'm now going to start with the Cabal of Sorcerers, Joe.
I don't know why I'm looking at this. I can just look at this.
Now, Magnus is going to start.
Magnus the Mighty Goose.
He can do 2 powers, and he gets a +2 to cast.
Sure he can.
He also is within 6 inches of a Mutilative Vortex Beast, so he gets another +1. So I'm casting all of these at +3, Joseph. I'm going to start with Destiny's Ruin, and I'm going to look at this Mutilative,
Right, okay.
Thingy Dreadnought, yeah?
So it says here, 1 unit from your army, excluding titaniums, this is within 24 inches of that enemy unit, and that would be eligible to shoot if it were your shooting phase. You're not eligible to shoot in your shooting phase, so you can't do it.
No, that's not how it works.
That's literally what the words say.
I'm 100% convinced you're absolutely wrong.
Okay, we'll get to that when we get to that, but I'm going to do my cool army rules first. So Joe, I'm going to start by trying to get some re-rolls to hit in on your chumbers. Yeah? So the first one is Destiny's Ruin. I need to cast it with a Psyker. So yeah, Magnus is going to cast it. Magnus casts it on an 8, but it gets +3.
I didn't what you were saying.
It's an 11. So because of an 11, I get re-rolls to hit against your thingy, your Brutalis Dreadnought for the whole army.
Oh, leave him alone.
I put a little Oath of Moment target on there. Right. The second one, which do I wish to do? I think I want to get someone else to move. I kind of messed up here a little bit. I didn't get enough Psykers out. Joe, do you mind, because it's my first time running this army, if I can get another Psyker out of a transport?
That's perfectly fine.
Because I'll get back in next
But
turn.
you kill his bodyguard unit.
If I fail.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, so these guys are going to get out here. They are then going to cast the Move Again spell on my big geezers.
Right, okay. So actions.
Yeah.
Actions happen in the shooting phase, correct?
Yeah.
Some cards feature actions that certain units can perform. Each action states which units can perform it, when it is started and completed, and what the effects of completing it are. The action is a mission action. It says start in your shooting phase. The unit can't start performing an action if one of the more is following applies to that unit. If it's an aircraft, if it's battle shocked, if it's an objective control characteristic of 0, if it's within engagement range of one or more enemy units, if it advanced or fell back this turn, if it is not eligible to shoot this phase, including units that have already been selected to shoot this phase. So you cannot then select it to shoot or fight this phase, Paddy, but you're not you're overwatching that phase.
Yeah.
Overwatch a different phase.
Yeah.
So you're fine.
Cool.
But if you choose to do...
I'm going to do the thing.
But that means you can shoot in your shooting phase if you declare your action in the command phase.
Well, it says this phase, so yeah.
But all actions
It
start.
says it's not able to shoot this phase,
In
but
the
no
shooting
action
phase.
says start in the command phase.
There are actions that start in the command phase.
Which ones?
I can't name it, but they can.
Making it up.
Grasping at straws.
Yeah.
What's the second you're doing, Paddy?
Sabotage. Starts in the shooting phase. Joe, I rolled a 9 on that, and I'm within 6 inches of Mutilative Vortex Beast for the chat, which means it goes up to a 10.
Yeah.
Which means they can just move up to 6 inches.
Who?
My little robots.
Yeah?
Thousand Suns unit, there's nothing against vehicles. So I'm going to just move them again, 6 inches, which I believe will then get one of them in shooting range of the Death Company class.
So I liked how Super said, no, Joe's right. If a unit starts to perform an action, you cannot, until the end of that turn, that unit is not able to shoot, declare a charge. I just read it out to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'm not trying to
the
shoot
thing
or
is, though,
Yeah.
okay, so say you start your action in the shooting phase.
Yes.
Overwatch says if you were eligible to shoot in your shooting phase, which you weren't, so you still can't do it.
No, it says if you were eligible to shoot in your shooting phase.
Yeah, but you weren't eligible to shoot in your shooting phase.
Very complicated.
You could shoot as if you could shoot in your shooting phase, but you can't shoot in your shooting phase because you're doing an action.
Soups has just gone, oh yeah, reread it. Paddy can Overwatch. Yep, thank you.
You just
Yeah,
open
Paddy,
it,
you
Joe.
Paddy, you definitely can Overwatch.
Cool.
100%.
So then they will, in the shooting phase, begin to sabotage, this unit is going to just cast a cheeky little Doom Bolt. It's going to cast a little Doom Bolt on your Brutalis Dreadnought.
Yeah.
That is a 6, but I'm within 6 of the mutated vortex beast, so it goes up to a 7. So just take 3 mortal wounds.
Oh.
Nice.
And I can't stop it.
And then the final one from Magnus onto your Brutalis Dreadnought. I'm going to just get rid of some more armor save, I think, because I just want to make sure it dies. So Twist of Fate with a +3, it won't go off.
Oh.
I don't care that much. What base save is a Brutalis?
2.
It is a 2. Brother, maybe I do. So
Do you care, brother?
now I'm going to be looking at channeling the warp.
Oh.
So
Remember
currently
when
it's
you
gone
could
off on
use
a
Death to
3.
stop this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting on a 3.
Yeah.
I go up 3 more for a 6 because I'm Magnus and within there. So I'm going to channel the warp and roll 1 other dice. It's a 3+, so I get a 9, so it has happened. Right? No triples or doubles, so it's all good. It means you take another -1 to one off your armor save.
Okay, so it's on a 3 up now.
Yeah. Cool. So we've started shooting phasing. There's a lot you've got to do in the right order here, so I've just got a little note. I think this is going to be reasonably easy because my Rubric Marines, only one of them can actually shoot. Everything else is good to go. They are going to start sabotaging because I'm now ready to overwatch you. You won't be able to charge from behind cover is a very long charge. Otherwise, I'm going to be able to see you to overwatch you. So that's what I'm ready to do here. They are going to sabotage, and I'm going to start shooting. So we're going to start on this flank with a Mutilith Vortex Beast. Yeah? Ready for this?
Yeah?
It's not a psychic weapon, so I don't have to shoot the Rhino first.
Boo. All good, you know.
I'm just going to double check. Apology team, new codex. So yeah, none of its guns have psychic here. So I'm going to use the beam attack. So it's a single attack. I've hit you on a 6.
What does it mean?
Nothing.
Oh.
I wanted to wound you on a 6 because then it would be devastating wounds. I'm strength 18.
So 3s?
I've wounded you. AP -3, Joe.
So...
Got a 5 up.
I got a 5 up.
Yep.
Come on!
Ah,
6. There we go.
How many damage would it have been? It would have been 7 damage. So it would have been dead because you've taken 3.
Didn't you do it on that guy?
No, that guy.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why this guy who could see you did it. Cool. So if I'd rolled 6 on the wound, it would have been devastating wounds, d6 + 6 damage, which is pretty nice. We are now going to start with this guy. He's within 18-inch range. It's an Infernal Master. I'm going to overcharge this dice. Let's just do my hazardous roll beforehand.
Just cutting around with his little baby stingrays.
He's going to kill a dude.
Oh.
Goodbye.
These guys are aggressively magnetised, aren't
They're
they?
so magnetised. So
Yeah.
2d6 shots for 9. Sorry, the Rhino's going to shoot you first.
9.
Because I've got to do things in the right order. So the Rhino's going to shoot your guy. This is what I mean. The Thousand Side has loads of layered rules. You've got to do stuff in the right order. So I'm going to quickly shoot you. I have an Inferno Combi Bolter. 2 shots. I'm not within rapid fire range. I've hit you once. I haven't wounded you. Never mind. It now means my psychic attacks gets +1 to hit and +1 to wound. The other gun it does have is an Inferno Combi Weapon, which doesn't hit you. Cool. Back to the studio. But importantly, the Rhino's shot you now, so my psychic weapons get extra to hit and wound. This is strength 6,
Yeah.
so I'm only on 4s now. Oh. I'm rerolling 1s, because I'm in a Rubric Marine squad.
Yeah.
Cool. So 3 wounds, AP 1, damage 1. That was...
Oh,
Take a damage.
1 wound.
Oh dear. Joe, you were meant to die there, but
Yeah.
never mind.
Pretty below average roll in there, Paddy.
Yeah.
Roll more 6s.
We're warming up, we're warming up. So
Yeah.
this Mutilith Vortex Beast is going to line up on the other one.
Oh.
This one now has his funky stuff in mind.
Yeah.
So we're going to use the beam attack.
Yeah. The baked beam.
A hit.
Has hit. That's a good start.
3 to wound. It is a wound.
Yeah.
AP -4 now because you took things, so a 6.
A 6.
No.
That's not a 6.
D6 + 6.
Ugh.
12 damage.
Oh, I guess he's dead then, isn't
Yeah.
he? Does he explode?
No. Boom.
You used to be cool, Paddy.
The Rhino now can't see anything, so Magnus is going to shoot the only thing he can shoot, which is the Sanguinary Guard. He's within 24 inches. What range is he?
Ugh.
So Magnus the Red, I have 2 profiles. Both of them are going to have to go into
But
Sangard.
how far away is he?
24 inches.
Well, I'm going to spend a CP, so you can't.
Because you're going to spend a CP on...
Stratagem.
Yes, which is...
Whatever I say it is.
Yeah.
In
18-inch low knob.
In the shadow of the Great Wings, or of Great Wings, where a character unit can't be shot unless they're within 18 inches. Basically
One
gives the unit like low
1
knob,
CP,
1
yeah.
CP.
Cool.
No, I'm going to do it for free because I'll captain in it.
Bang it.
Cool. I could, if I wanted to spend 2 CP, see Lamatis, but I'd have to spend 2 CP to give myself extra 9-inch range.
Ooh.
Is that worth it? I've got 2.
On Lemonhead,
Yeah.
I am -1 damage.
I'm 3
With
damage.
a feel no pain. Yeah. Might
So,
save
hang
one.
on.
Do it, Paddy. Don't be weak.
So I might actually need 2, because otherwise I've only got 1 set of Overwatch. I don't really want all your Slam Gwynnery Guard getting into me. How many? I've got 2 CP, right?
You have got CCP, yeah.
In your turn, I want to be able to set a damage to 0. So I want 1.
Womp womp.
Yeah, let's do it. So Magnus
Yeah.
is going to add 9 inches to his range
Oh.
and give himself reroll 1 hit and wound because he can just steal Amates' squad.
What's the cost of this, sir?
2 command points and the strat.
2?
How have you got the extra CP?
Because I had 1 in your turn and 1 in my turn.
It's not extra, it's just like normal CP.
Yeah,
Okay?
it's just like the bog standard number of CP you get in your turn. So it's devastating sorcery.
Not keen on this.
No,
No. That means I got a CP. For some reason, I thought it was the first turn.
it is the first turn.
Yeah, but I
it's-
thought you went first. So
No.
I've only got 1 CP.
That's how your
but
guys are
I've
in the
actually
middle.
got 2 CP. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
I got more CP than I thought I had.
That's good. Okay, so 3d3 from the gaze of Magnus. It's a solid 4 shots. Rerolling 1s.
Good.
Yeah, that's better.
Any sustained or lethal?
No, but I'm strength 11.
That'll be 2s.
Rerolling.
Good.
What are these 1s doing?
And he's
Okay.
just re-rolling
Hits
flat.
and wounds for 2 CP.
Oh, yeah.
Those 2 are saves at -2, but you will get cover.
-2.
Yeah, so 4s with cover.
Boom.
Nice. And those are dev wounds. So 3 lots of 3 damage.
So they go to 2.
Yep.
Because it goes to 2 damage because
Yep.
of Namati. So the first guy is dead.
yeah.
The second guy is also dead.
The third
The
guy.
third guy, come on, is alive with a wound.
Cool. I now have Zinch's Firestorm, so d6 plus 3 for 7, plus Blast for 8. Again, hits on 2s. Rerolling. That was a hit.
So for 2 CP, you get re-roll hit and wound rolls of 1 and...
No, reroll hits and wounds on psychic weapons. And plus 9 inches of range.
That's good, isn't it?
Pretty good. These are strength 6, so I'm winning you on 3s. But I am, thankfully, rerolling.
I thought they probably
What is
could have
these? What are these rolls?
split that stratagem in half, really.
Yeah,
So that what, it's 2 CP for essentially what is 3 strats.
that is 8 damage at -1 ignores cover. So 4 ups. Sorry, 4. 4 went through.
4.
Yeah.
4 ups.
1 damage each because of your -1 damage.
So you kill 2, basically.
Yeah. And 1's on a wound.
Yeah, so 2 die and 1 continues to be on a wound. I'm going to do that one.
Nice. Okay, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with that. I needed to kill a couple of things, otherwise I'm just going to get bum rushed off the table this turn. That's the end of my turn. I've done all my shooting. I've started to sabotage. Sabotage. I can use a Overwatch for 0 CP with them, so we're good to go.
And you've brought one down.
I bought one down. I bought a big old rub up
2?
down.
What's it? What's wounds is on?
It's less than 14, so it's the
14 wounds is 2 points, yeah?
Yeah.
yeah, just a little one.
4-2.
4-2.
4-2.
Heavy. But unfortunately for me, Joe will get a big 15 points here.
Joe, did you recover
I did.
in 2 places?
Yeah.
Or trois?
If I'm honest, I fully forgot that you had 18-inch loan up.
But you play this army more than I do.
Yeah, it's on me.
You've been going to tournaments and
Yeah,
everything.
it's fully on me. Start of the battle round. Magnus has put -1 damage.
What a dweeb.
And he's now going to sit on that for the rest of the game.
Turbo dweebus.
What's he
Go on
got?
then.
Oh,
Is it?
Behind any lines?
I think you're quite happy with that, Joe.
Bring it down.
All right then.
That's good.
I
That
think
is
you should be
good.
quite happy with that.
So he has to get 1 or 2 units in Paddy's deployment zone for points.
It's not-
behind
it's
the
not
lines.
really happening,
Again,
but-
kill vehicles and monsters.
I've got several of those.
He has got 3 CP in his
Who am I
pocket,
going to
Joe.
oath?
Yeah, who are you going to oath, Joe?
I will continue to oath.
Oh, for the big winged fucker.
You open Magnus.
Do it.
The guy who,
I
even
might-
with 2 CP, can't kill a Death Company squad.
Yeah, I might do it on the Mutilef.
This one?
Yeah, the Mutilif.
Nice. Here we are, look. Oath for a
Yeah,
moment.
I'm going to do. What's my secondaries, by the way?
Oh, you want those, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we just gave you those.
Bring it down.
Yeah, bring it down and
Bring it down
behind
behind
the
the
lines.
lines.
Yeah, cool, yeah.
That's what we did a whole bit about
I
it.
don't listen to you.
Yeah.
What are you chatting about?
So that's a 9-inch charge if you're behind that wall.
Yeah, but what if I'm in front of the wall?
Then I might overwatch you to death.
Yeah.
So what I didn't do, which would have solved all of our problems, was go to page 6 of the Prior Nexus Tournament Companion.
Yeah.
I just read the rules and thought that would be enough for people, but they
Yeah.
keep arguing. Question: if my unit starts an action in my turn that completes at the end of my opponent's next turn, can I target that unit with the Fire Overwatch stratagem in my opponent's next turn without causing an action to fail? Answer: yes.
Good. There we go.
Sounds like cheating.
So apparently, if you read the rules and interpret them as they're written, you don't.
You're fine.
Still bullshit.
That's how it works. That's just how it works, chat. Thank you to Diablown87 who's written that in chat, and I was like, wait, there's an FAQ for it, and went and found it in the companion app. Thank you so much, mate. You're a legend.
That's pretty strong, isn't it?
JK, I've answered your question. Clive the Kiwi, thank you for the $2. He says, I'm in the UK for the 20th of June to the 28th. I'll have a look at it, see if I can make it down. Lonely Brass Scorpion, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you.
I hope that they make a plastic brass scorpion.
Yeah.
Easy done.
I think you've given him that.
No?
I think you've given him that hope like 3 times already.
Well, one day it'll come true.
Exactly, yeah. And then thank you, Okidor, for the 1 gifted. We're on 37 of the finest new members.
That's good. That's a good number of members. You just take an old fly, are you?
Yeah. Well, they're infantry, aren't they?
Adam asks, is it better to run Death Company jump? He says this is 5s or 10s. It's better to
5s.
leave them at home and run Sanguinary Guard.
Yeah, it's true. It is.
5. I think you bring 5 for Astrath, because I think Astrath is possibly...
He's okay. He's still a bit spenny.
He's simply the best.
Would you
Simply
ever run... What, does Astrath get better when he's leading?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dev
Well,
wins.
no,
for the unit.
the unit gets dev, but he doesn't. But basically, it just means that in this detachment, he gets to hit, reroll, hit, and reroll as a 1.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
No, because he gets it when he's on it anyway. Basically, he's got a unit of ablative wounds that also carry power fists.
Yeah.
I think that's
It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good little unit, that.
that's probably where we go. Yeah. You know what? Sod it.
The only reason why I was also semi-sure on that Overwatch nonsense was
Yeah.
because there was a thing that came up at Beachhead. I had to help Adam find the rule.
Yeah.
Where a player was using a strat to do a reactive move.
Yeah.
That was on a unit that was doing an action, and the player argued, well, you can't do that because he's doing an action, so he can't move. But I was like, yeah, but that's not in his turn, so it's fine. They said, your turn.
Yeah.
I was like, it instantly fails because he's moved, but he is allowed to do the action, the thing that allows him to move. And it wasn't even a strat; it was a
unit data sheet abilities. Yeah.
It was the lone up lieutenant dude.
Yeah. So I'm going to Overwatch the Sanguinary Guard.
Of course you are.
Yes. For 0 command points.
Because you can, Paddy.
Because I can.
Because you're
Have that, Joe.
Because you're an absolute.
As is his legal right, Joseph.
Yeah. So I'm going to start by tickling you first. So we're going to do 4,
The tickle me Elmo.
8 Hellfire missile racks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready for these?
8.
Got a hit.
Good.
Okay. Good. Cool. I'm now going to do 4 warp flame projectors.
These are T3 shots, though. Aren't
Yeah, these were the 6.
It's much less impressive.
Yeah,
It's
so
only
much less
D3.
impressive. Okay, but it's still a good amount of shots.
But how strong are they?
Well,
Paddy?
Joe.
How much strength are they packing? Oh, it's a tiny spider.
3. So 5s.
So far.
1 wound.
I don't know why we argued over this.
AP1. You just wanted to be right, didn't you?
I do want to be right.
Just take a damage, Joe. Okay, I've been teasing you.
Yeah.
5 heavy warp flamers. 4 heavy warp flamers. Oh, mate.
You want those 6s again, mate?
Got the wrong way around.
Have
You
you-
should have rolled the dice and then lied.
Have you been in here tampering with the white dice
No,
and
I
they just
only
don't
touched
roll
the
well today?
Tom was using the white dice
Oh,
today.
that's what's happened. They've given up on me here. What is this? We'll eat 4 wounds at -2.
4s. Oh.
1 guy
You
dies.
killed a guy.
That was not worth it.
Ow. Stupid ball.
Okay, good. I'm glad we went there. Thanks for watching, chat. We'll be back next week.
We had a good, healthy discussion there about rules.
Yeah, exactly. Joe got really heated because he wanted to be right and cheat.
Yeah.
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 I'm going to shoot you now.
Okay. Oh, guns are for cowards.
I'm going to shoot the Brutalis Dreadnoughts,
Yeah.
multi-melters, which are in the melter range,
Nope.
at your Mutilef Vortex Beast.
Okay. Good.
It's 2 shots, isn't it? Right, twin linked, I'm pretty sure.
2 shots, twin.
I've not
link.
ran the Brutalis in ages. 2 shots. A hit and a miss, but then a hit that miss becomes a hit.
Yeah.
Strength 9.
Very good.
Toughness of a Mutilef Vortex.
Toughness is 10.
5s. So far, bad start. But twin linked. 1. Good, sir.
Saved. 5 of invulnerable
That's
save.
boring, isn't it?
Eat that, Joseph.
I'm not going to shoot the fucking...
Nipple cannon. Oh, the
Top
non-nipple
cannon,
cannons.
yes,
Yeah, nice.
It's a waste of everyone's time.
Yeah. Much like my Overwatch.
I'm going to use the Inferno pistol
Oh, yeah?
from the Def Company
Okay.
at your robot.
You do it.
I have missed. I used to shoot an Inferno pistol from the Sanguinary Guard. They hit.
Who else? Oh, from the Death Company. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. I got you.
I don't know what your toughness is. I'm going to roll a 6.
Are you certainly wounded?
Yeah. Inferno pistol is AP3? No,
Doesn't matter.
4.
I passed my 5 of invulnerable save.
Oh, this is boring, isn't it? That's why you don't shoot. You just don't shoot guns. It's just lazy. Lazy. So I'm going to charge you now.
Okay.
My Brutalis is going to charge your Rhino. Your
Yeah.
favouriteest thing in the world.
Yeah, that's why I bought 2. You bully. I mean,
10.
you're in.
There we go.
You're certainly in.
Living the dream.
Living la vida loca.
And then the Def Company unit is going to also charge the Rhino.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I need to roll, but I have a 5.
Ooh, Joe.
I think I'm in.
You're just in.
But I have.
You might not be able to do your funky stuff now, though.
No, I know. Did you see through what I was
I've seen
attempting?
through your little cunning scheme.
Yeah.
You can't now get in engagement range there.
No. Shit on it. Can I re-roll charges with Def Company still?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, maybe.
Can I?
You reroll hits.
They used to re-roll charges as well.
Maybe
Back
you
in
do.
the day, I might be
Maybe
making
you
that
don't.
up. Hang on, hit roll. Oh, re-roll charges for this unit.
There we are.
Off we go.
It's
Got 1 inch better.
so now you have to base.
So he goes.
So Astaroth is still going to have
Well,
to
no,
base.
no. So he goes to go back to here. All right. I'm just let me cheat. All right. God damn it. All right. 6 inches. So he goes to there. All right. And then Astaroth goes basically 6 inches to there. All right. Then he goes like that to there.
So Astaroth might be able to get into the Inferno.
Yeah, that's
Monster.
what we want.
Okay.
Mess him
good.
up.
Yeah. Okay.
Diddle him good. Right. Lemonhead and his friends are going into those stupid robots.
Yeah, they're
he's
in.
and then the Sanguinary Guard will also charge, and they're in on 11.
Nice.
They do what they want.
So do your basing, and then we'll see if I'm going to heroically intervene with Magnus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I need to put this.
Does Magnus heroically intervene for free?
No, I've still got 1 CP in the bank. It's so the robots heroically intervene or Overwatch for free.
Ah, that's where
Could
your
I just
CP
jump
came
over
from.
you over here on the other side
That's
of
where
this
your
wall?
CP came
No.
No. No.
Just keeping you honest, Paddy.
Thank you. No, it's needed.
Well, you can't heroically intervene anyway.
Okay, good.
And just poke that guy in the face with a
Nice.
sword.
Nice. Big up the swords.
I'm done now.
Cool. Your fight phase then.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not done. Now you've got to do the other phase
I'm going to hit you with a Brutalis. It's been a while.
with a rhythm stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Def Company. We don't want them. Go away. Your Mr. Brutalis,
Yeah.
with his 6 attacks, is going to punch your Rhino.
Okay. Let's do
In
it.
on 3s. It's an awful start, but we'll take it.
Nice.
3 hits.
Yep.
That's all we need. That's all we
Toughness 9.
need. Strength 12. 3s.
Twin linked.
Twin links. It doesn't matter.
AP.
2.
I fail 1. Damage.
That could have gone better.
Yeah. Damage.
3.
And I've got 7 left then. Why is Brutalis such an underwhelming thing?
It's why the Def Company one's better. And you were like, run it as the thing. And I was like, meh. So he's going to go there.
So he's now. So you can
gonna
get 2 guys into my
Yeah.
rubric marines, right?
Yeah, your rubbery marines.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
All right.
Joe, look at Joe using the rules. He's complaining when I try to use the rules,
Yeah,
but
I
now he's
know.
going to
Yeah,
use the rules.
only I may dance. Fuck it. Come over here with your fucking rules and stuff. Right, Astrath.
Yeah.
Absolute G.
Astaroth.
Right,
yeah,
has he got any?
absolutely
Have I got any combat strats that I can use?
You have Lance and Lethal. 1 CP.
Do I use it over? I'm going to save that over for
Okay.
there. That's what I'm going to
Yeah.
do. So I'm going to just Astrath's going to do it on his Todd, right?
Okay.
Because he's got precision.
He's pretty precise.
Yeah, he's got 6 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
Very good.
Rerolling 1s. Thank God.
Because Def Company?
Because he's a character unit.
Yeah, and Def Company because he's rerolling
Yeah.
all hits.
6s mean nothing.
Yep.
And then I'm strength 7.
Toughness 4.
3s.
Rerolling once. Okay, good.
There you go. So I'm going to just put these all on.
How much damage?
2 each.
Okay, so
at
you're putting them all on the guy, are you?
-3.
Yep.
Well, no, do it until he dies. Is he got a 4-up invuln?
He's dead.
Oh. You don't got a 4-up invuln?
No. And then Aha! The squad has
Taken-
2 guys left.
There
Now
we go.
another guy. So I've got 1 guy left in the squad.
Yeah. Astrath.
Yeah, and your power fist guy?
He's kind of like Seth,
Yeah.
but not. And then I'm going to fist you.
Yeah.
You know. A 2.
Very
wound.
good. 2s. 5 up. Dead.
And then your
Wah, wah,
mutative
wah.
vortex beast can give me a good old goblin.
It's going to give you a good old goblin.
And then the other fist guy into your truck.
Nice.
Hit
5s.
5s.
Yeah, because I'm
Reroll
tough as
the
9.
ones. 2 dev wounds, please, on your truck.
Yeah, cool. I'm down to 5.
Then my eviscerator. Hitting on 4s. But it's good I get to reroll with
Fives.
sustained.
5 to wound.
On that. 5s. Reroll the 1s. 1. -2. And then the chainsword, I guess.
5 attacks?
Yeah.
Is it not 4 attacks? Because you're not in lag. You don't get the extra one.
Don't you? Yeah, you're probably right, actually. I should take a hit away.
No.
What?
Brutalises do things on the charge.
You, mum?
Oh yeah, you brutalis
They do
shot.
mortals on the charge, don't they?
Brutalis
Why don't you
shot.
finish the chainsaw and then roll?
Chainsaw.
It? Yeah. 1, no wounds. No wounds. Cool.
No
now
wounds.
do your mortals.
Thanks, chat.
Yeah. So only
I'm not
one- you're only
running-
meant to have 1 new army at any one point, Joe.
I roll a dice.
Yeah. You got a 3.
A 3. What does it mean? D3 mortal wounds.
Nice. Cool. I'm
1.
down to 2. Back to the studio.
Right then, and then over there.
You see what Joe's done, by the way? New unit, new codex. Joe's just full sent into it to get rid of it, so we can't
Weird,
use
because
it.
you scored. You literally stood it in front of my fucking army.
Joe,
Nat,
I
you've
don't
got
make the
a
rules.
point.
I'm gonna do it, Paddy.
Yeah.
You just fucking walked in the middle of the table in front of my entire army. What do you expect me to do?
Exactly.
That's how you talk.
I'm not entirely sure that's his accent, but
I thought it was a pretty good impression. Actually.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty accurate.
Bob on, mate.
Yeah, that's how in my dreams. That's how Paddy talks.
Is it?
He
And
is
in your
naked,
dreams?
but
and he's naked. Yeah, of course, yeah. Then you have to wake up and wipe it on the curtain.
Yeah.
Are
again,
you
on the
spending
job.
your once
Right?
per battle round free CP on Lance and lethal hits?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, nice.
Give it a whirl.
0 CP.
You're not Commander Dante. So we're sanguinary guys. It's been ages since I've run this army. It's just
4
forget-
attacks each.
Four
They're now
attacks.
strength 7.
I feel like you've missed it a bit.
I have actually. It's the speed
Yeah.
I miss.
Yeah.
And
Are you going to
That's right.
admit that being a little bitch about Seth means you haven't played a really fun army?
I do enjoy it. I just miss him. I miss him so much.
Just run lag, run that captain, call him Seth.
Yeah, but it's not the same,
It
is
is
it?
the same.
It's like oh, we've got Seth at home, haven't we? No, that's-
Timu Seth.
Yeah. So sanguinary guards. I just run on the floor.
Hit on 3s.
Hit on 3s.
Rerolling 1s. But that's alarm. That's lethal.
Strength 7. Toughness
6.
2s.
Because
Good
Lance. Very good. What's that?
2, 4, 6, 7. At
1, 2,
minus
3,
3.
4, 5, 6. 7. 5 plus.
The fuck is that roll,
It's
Paddy?
deserved for you. One robot dies. Because they're 4 wins each.
Christ.
This robot dies.
The new unit on the
no.
table.
This unit dies.
And then the captain, who's somehow slightly worse. He gets 6 attacks?
Yep.
But he's only strength 6 on the charge, isn't he? 'Cause
Yes.
He's got a power sword. He's lame. We roll 1. I mean, that's a clean sweep of 3s. That, isn't it?
Yeah, you're glad you hit them. 5s.
To 4s.
Yeah, because Lance, yeah. 4s to
You
wound.
just have to do 6.
Yes.
No, I'm strength 6 on the charge, so 4s to 3s.
4s to 3s.
I was like, how did I go? The other guys, how they? I don't know. Words.
You can't roll those 2s. AP2, right?
3 at AP2.
Cool. 5 ups. 1 more dies.
Oh. And then a Death Company man with a power fist.
Did they roll Battle Shock at the start of the turn?
No, why would I? I mean, they can. They're fine.
They're fine.
Well, I'm going to fist you. You've been fisted.
Very good.
3s.
Yep.
Oh, 3.
Another robot dies.
Oh, and then Mr. Lemonhead, Lord of the Lemons.
Those robots are suffering from shiny new model syndrome,
And
aren't
just being a bit shit as well.
Paddy.
I mean, Paddy, you literally,
rolled
you
obscenely.
literally stood them in the middle of the table in front of my army.
It's true, but
It's the thing that you accuse me of doing all the time.
for the shiny new robot model for the Thousand Suns,
Yeah, but
they
shit.
are tissue paper.
Yeah, they're awful.
Yeah. If I hadn't rolled obnoxiously, that unit of Sangars knocked them over.
I'm going to blood Crozius you.
Oh yeah?
2s. Reroll
You can
him.
re-roll it. Lethal?
And he is a mighty, whopping strength 6, so 4s.
Yeah, 4.
Mecha Chad. 4 at -2.
They all die.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm glad we don't have them on the table anymore.
Just
I thought they might hold up a little bit better.
The thing is that you were a little bit done with them before.
Yeah.
we even
I mean,
got
they will probably never be seen in an army I run ever again.
20 hours of painting well spent.
Yes, good.
We'll go and
Cool.
steal your objective. They
Good.
can't- They would have just piled in like that.
I can't be bothered to fight you with a rhino,
No?
but I will because Dempsey also didn't hit you. I got 3s as well.
Done!
Very good. Very nice.
Now, I've finished.
Have you?
Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't
I've
achieve one of my missions.
Ophi moment stays.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
pig.
You certainly brought it down though, because they are vehicles.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
That's why part of the reason why they're poo.
16 wounds as well.
Oh.
So they're going to give a lot of points.
4 points in total.
Yeah. They're not a good unit.
Did you behind enemy lines?
No.
No, I'm going to throw it away.
Oh, and you also got 15 primary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't put it in for some reason.
Yeah.
I've not spent any actual CP yet.
You're on 3 currently, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you're on 3.
Yeah, there's been 3 turns so far, Joe. That's how it works.
Yeah, you're on 3, mate.
That's how maths works. 3 sets of 1s is 3.
Yeah.
Now when I go turn update, you're on
You're going to
4
get 4
now.
Yeah.
yeah.
You need to start spending some CP, Joe.
Yeah. This army's quite efficient with all the captains there.
Yeah, very efficient. That's why you run them. I only get 5
Just
because
5,
my
actually.
robots melted like
Butter.
Zinchian
No, you use
magic.
Terminator and non-Terminator robots.
Yeah.
Not like
No,
Terminator.
not very good, are they?
If you'd
If
built...
I'd had Terminators, yeah,
Yeah.
they would have had
Do you know,
-1 to
do you know what would be
wound.
better than those? Just using
Anything.
the Horus Heresy Thalax models.
Yeah. But they're way bigger, to be fair.
To be
No,
fair,
the Castellax
Oh,
models
right,
are
okay,
bigger.
yeah.
The Thalaxi, whatever they're called, are
They're the same.
They're like the same size, but they carry their guns like.
Yeah, it's
like
cooler.
to be fair,
Yeah,
Joe,
like-
you could fucking come on a 32mm base and it looks better than they do.
Yeah. I'm glad I painted them for hours. But they are, to be fair, once I painted them, they look alright.
They look better the way you've painted them, but
We'll put them on the camera in a bit now that they're dead and
Ah,
can just
fuck.
stand
So I
over
was
there.
having an interesting conversation with Mr. the Hipster, Mr. the War Hipster.
Mr. the War
Josh,
Hipster.
right?
I don't know, I've heard some of your conversation.
And it says that time heals all wounds, you know?
Okay.
There was a time when we thought the Castellan robot was garbage and
Yeah.
looked awful, it looked silly. And now we're like, yeah, it kind of fits the theme, you know? So that maybe in 5-6 years' time, we might have accepted it finally.
I think my problem
know?
with the kit is it's monopose.
Yeah,
you
that
get 2
is-
of the
it is
same,
garbage.
and they're the same pose, but just lefty-righty. So
I
you-
think
yeah.
it's kind of like when you move to Exmoor. You're an outsider until you've been there for like 5-6 years, and then you're
Right.
accepted.
Okay.
you know?
Yeah. Niche reference.
Another place that I'm banned from. Yeah,
Cool.
got thrown out of a chippy.
Really?
On Exmoor.
Importantly, Joe, that means I keep sabotage because you stopped me doing it. You rude man. Okay.
Just the thing is, though, I did to you a smaller version of what Brom did to Liam
Yeah.
when he was running the Raven Wing detachment.
Yeah.
And Brom picked up 3 units of Raven Wing turn 1. It was like, cool, we won't show that army off then.
Liam, please may I have a secondary?
Engage on all fronts.
Okay, we're happy with that. That's good.
Are we?
I am going to be using this turn +1 to wound on all my psychic weapons.
Oh, I like that. It's the Mutilef Tickle Beast.
Is he fuck?
Tickle Me Elmo.
No, he
He's
doesn't
not.
get. He doesn't get that.
Even
Tickle Me
though,
Elmo.
even though he's literally made of.
Of psychic, yes.
psychic
yes.
goop.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's big sad. Okay, cool. Right.
Into movement phase.
Into the movie meant phase.
Do you want to know what chat's got to say?
I would love to know what chat's got to say.
Fuck all.
Boo.
Okay.
Boo earns.
They're not interested.
The Mutilef Vortex Beast, it's a dual kit, isn't it? It's like the Slaughter Beast or
Yes.
something, isn't it? Can World Eaters take the Slaughter Beast?
No.
What do you take? What?
The Mutilef Vortex Beast is a dual kit.
Yeah.
It makes a corn monster ghibli.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't think it does.
It does. I think it does.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, you're just making it up.
I'm not.
Are you sure?
I'm not. Gonna find it. Just you wait.
Okay.
There isn't a huge amount happening in the chat, and just while Liam arranges the camera to show off the robots, can we just make a point of how slow Paddy's movement phase is while he agonises about bringing anything out of his deployment zone?
It's more that I just get charged to fuck, but it's
Paddy,
fine.
It's turn 2, mate. Like,
Can you move through my unit?
I'm going to.
it's Warhammer, not Hide
I'm
Hammer.
going to go this way, and then I need to... The point is, how far do I need to go to get here?
Oh.
I need to get 10.
Yeah. Can
So-
you move 10?
I can with a
Can you
little...
stay out of
with a little
engagement range with your
with a
time?
little spell.
With a little...
With a little spell.
With your little lies.
Yeah.
Tell me sweet little lies. What was I looking for? Mutilate.
Your own penis.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty...
Found it.
Okay, we're
I'm
gonna
happy
go
to be
here.
wrong on this one.
I need some
I've never
guys.
actually made one, so I don't actually know.
The Slaughter Brute is what it's called.
Yeah, you can't use it in World Eaters, though.
Oh.
That was
That's
your
lame.
question,
Is
right?
Is it a demon unit?
It's not. It's so you can use this because the Mutilith because it was part of the old.
Yeah, so it's only an AO. So it makes an Age of Sigmar model, basically.
It's not corn though.
The Slaughter Brute is,
It's not in the Blades of Corn section.
isn't it?
Nope.
Who gets to use it?
No one.
So, well, I can't. The only thing about the app is. Oh, it's a Slaves to Darkness unit.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's going to fall back. Is he battle shocked actually?
I can't see the rules, though. But.
My Rhino isn't battle shocked, so I can fall back. And then I'm going to go here.
Here he comes.
Hello.
Little tickle me Elmo.
Yeah. Because he's going to be doing mortal wounds.
It
The
doesn't-
tentacles do look really
Yeah.
tentacly.
They're
They've
they're
done a great
exceptionally
job.
tentacly.
Yeah.
It
Tentacly.
also doesn't show in the Slaves of Darkness section, Joe. It shows the Mutileth Vortex piece in the Slaves of Darkness section on the website. But it doesn't show the Slaughter Brute.
Shame, because the Slaughter Brute looks cool.
Yeah.
I'd be tempted to use the Slaughter Brute in World Eaters as like a Mauler Fiend.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm
It's the
into
same
that.
size. It's on the same size base and everything.
I wonder if the Slaughter Brute is now like Legends or something. Interesting.
Well, we wouldn't know because it's not on the app.
Big bases and lots of spiky bits. Right. I've got a bit of a traffic jam here, Joe. So I've got to exit my deployment zone. Thusly, I kind of want to be here.
Chat, we're on 37 members right now. I did set a super chat target, Joe, of 10 yellow ones, and so far we've had none.
Oh.
And I said that if we get 10 yellow ones, you'll give the whole of chat a hope that includes animals, food, and then it wouldn't let me write sex.
Yeah, probably reasonable.
So I had to write like relationship or something. How do I write?
How can you not put sex, but you can put relationship?
Well, because
It's not a letters problem, though, I'm guessing.
it's not letters problem. It picks up keywords, isn't it?
Yeah, but surely sex on its own is fine if you're using it like as a
Oh, you know, Google's
like a
funny,
scientific
innit?
term.
Sex on its own is not
But maybe
sex,
it's because
that's masturbation, Joe.
you put animal, you put sex and animal. You try to put sex and animals in the same sentence.
So
Yeah.
you don't want to do sex and animals, mate. That's wrong.
That's where it got upset.
Yeah.
We had the greatest super chat at lunchtime, Paddy.
Yeah.
Someone decided that the reason why Emperor's Children don't get Predators is because Games Workshop didn't want Children and Predator in the same name.
Yeah. That's
Good.
On the
Very
Google
good.
search.
That's totally reasonable. Yeah, you don't need that.
I'm just trying to think like, you got like Sun's Predator.
Yeah,
Sons
Thousand
to
Suns Predator.
Yeah, Sun's.
Oh, I met my son's Predator. Yeah. Jesus, he was 12.
I saw one of those great posts on Facebook where you don't really know if they're telling the truth or not. Whereas like there was a guy when he was younger, when he was like 8 or 9, watched Predator. So his Xbox Live name was Child Predator because he wanted to be like the child or Predator.
Oh God.
Um,
It's a hell of a.
And it was like, well, the amount of parents that must have been quite freaked out when their kid is talking to Child Predator. I was like, great.
I'm not entirely sure I want to put this guy.
Yeah, that'd be bum.
That was a very subtle outing of Liam's Xbox Live name there, Joe.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
I'd have never had an Xbox.
I want to change mine. I saw a great one the other day.
Yeah, what is it?
Conquistador.
Such a child. My problem here, Joe, is I have engaged on all of the fronts.
Yeah.
So I need to get over here.
But basically, you're giving up a man to the slaughter.
Yeah. But then if you want to send your guys over here,
Yeah.
there's another
I could
turn
you
there
over with some
somewhere.
scouts, mate.
You couldn't do a Terminator Sorcerer with scouts.
Yeah, I could. Just heavy bolter him.
Yeah, right. We'll use Joe. Would you use Joe logic?
Yeah, all sixes, all ones done. Boom. Science.
The science, bitch. Right, okay. So, he is just going to drop here
Loser.
because that secures me that objective.
It did help that I just walked off it.
Yeah. And I need some objectives because I need some points, Jojo.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
You'll notice that he's barely out of his deployment zone.
Yeah, and
Oh,
whose
well-
fault is that, Joe? Is it because there's blood angels in front of me, or is it because I didn't want to?
I didn't want to overtalk, but Paddy has just brought something in the most cowardly position possible.
Yeah.
I mean,
in
tactical,
your
mate.
quarter
I
of the
don't
table.
know how well that shows on camera, but that is possibly the most
Sensible.
Sensible, legitimate.
weak,
I can't get through
cowardly.
here, Joe, because you've just put a roadblock. And I can't get out there, Joe, because you've done the same. And I can't get out here because you built a wall of impassable terrain to monsters and vehicles.
Again, I built it over a week ago. It would have been different if
I'll
Liam,
be out when Joe gets out of my way.
if Liam had better constitution. It would
Right.
have been fine.
Movement phase.
I'm actually really happy that the terrain layout came back and bit you in the arse.
It's not biting me in the arse.
No.
It's just going him over.
Sometimes maybe good.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, my two brutalis can only go into his deployment zone on 2 places.
So, end
But
of
it
the
looks
movement
cool,
phase,
though,
Joe.
doesn't it?
End of the movement phase. My mutating vortex aura is going to take in place.
Oh, yeah.
Every enemy unit within 6 inches of a mutated vortex beast is going to take some mortals.
That's lame.
So, your brutalis dreadnought suffers... 1, it suffers no mortal wounds.
Do you take D3?
No.
Oh, that's the worst kind of roll.
Astaroth, 2. 1 mortal wound. Sick, this is great.
These guys
No mortal wounds.
These guys are really blowing me away. But
Yeah,
and
right.
it hurts your rhino?
Huh?
Hurts
No,
your
just
rhino?
you.
Oh.
Enemy, specifically enemy. Right, Death Company.
The cocker.
6. Eat D6 mortal wounds. 5.
waiting.
Have that.
I was waiting for this.
I'm deserved of some good rolling here.
I thought you were going to roll one
Lemonhead
then.
does
I've got-
have
I
a
thought I was
6
gonna
up
roll
feel
one
no
as
pain
well.
as well.
Okay. For fuck off,
I
Joe.
will roll 3.
Well, your guy's dead.
He's like, fuck him off.
Right. And Lamarte's on 3?
He has got 4 wounds. I took,
Yeah.
just took 1.
Your Sangard. Take D6.
Oh, have I got a 5 up feel no pain
Take
strat?
3.
No, or is that a different detachment?
Different detachment. So just kill a Sangard.
Oh, you're so lame, Paddy.
Yeah,
Stop
I'm
using
lame.
rules to kill myself.
Okay, that's the end of my movement phase. Now we are into my shooting phase.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sabotage. That can get in the bin.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You said you didn't want it turn 1, so
Yes,
you-
turn
it's
2
turn 2
now.
now, so now you can use it.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so the shooting phase
These
starts
guys
off the
can
shooting.
sabotage.
They can. I want to shoot though.
Nah.
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to begin shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You're not doing any of your wizard spells.
yeah, they're in the shooting phase. So
All of
now,
them?
yeah, all my wizard spells are shooting phase.
I thought they were command phase.
You fought wrong.
Oh, I didn't read the book, so.
So,
Well, I tried to, and I got very bored very quickly.
Destiny's Ruin. Who do I want to re-roll hits into,
Destiny's
Joe? Who do we
Child.
think? I think I want to re-roll wounds, re-roll hits, sorry, into
Who's your favourite Destiny's Child?
this guy. No. Didn't happen. So I got a 4.
Does not get bonus for being near the mutant.
No, so I'm not within 6 of the Mutalift, so it's this sorcerer. I am going to roll another one though. Got a 2. So that is
Technically a pass.
a 6. So it is a pass, and I didn't get any doubles. So I am re-rolling ones to hit.
I thought to roll over a 10.
To get all re-rolls. Where's
Yeah,
re-rolls
pay
1?
attention, Joe.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm going to go for a week, because this phase does not involve me.
No, it actually doesn't.
Just tell me what's happened.
I'm going to start by this other sorcerer. So the Terminator sorcerer is now going to try and take some AP off of you.
Who just say you got it all at max now, Paddy?
Say again?
Would you say he's got it all at max?
Well, I
now?
did get 10.
Yeah. It's
So-
on camera as well, so we've got
Yeah.
proof. Just I'm about to tell everyone, we'll just cheat. and just
I'm
tell
going to
everyone
roll
we-
another one as well. I've got 5. So that has gone off. I've now taken 2 save off his Redemptor Dreadnought.
Brutalis.
Brutalis, yeah, that's it. So there's some stuff that says minus AP. I've taken 2 off that there.
Chat, we're still on 37 members, you fuckers.
People aren't keen on the T-Suns at the moment. Doombolt.
Liam's kids need to eat.
Yeah. So Magnus is just going to Doombolt, and we're going to Doombolt the Sanguinary Guard. I mean, that goes off
On a mega.
for D3 plus 3. 6 mortal wounds on the Sanguinary Guard.
He's not going to believe this, by the way.
But it is recorded.
Who do you think we're bullshitting him here?
So that's gone. Get in the bin. And his captain's down to 2. Joe's going to be well upset with this.
No, he's not going to believe it for a moment, 100%.
And we're going to cast move again from Magnus onto... In fact, I didn't need to roll again. Magnus was on a plus 3, but it doesn't matter. And then move again on the rubrics. Goes off on an 11. So I can just move 6 inches.
We've also got barely any super chats, Paddy. No questions,
Oh.
no queries, no interest.
People just know the T-Suns Codex, do they?
What is, for postcards chat, going forward, what is the weirdest ever food combination you've eaten and thought, that was all right?
Yeah. Joe, some stuff happened, mate.
I believe you.
Okay, so
You won't
you've
when
lost
you
the
hear
Sanguinary Guard and 3 wounds off your captain to a Doombolt. He's got -2 armor save.
Interesting how
It's all-
models get removed.
It's all on it's legit all on camera.
He said you wouldn't believe it.
It's
I
like when
said-
you go, do your movement phase, I'll go to the toilet, I'll be back. And then it's like, oh yeah, roll all 6 for my advances.
In fairness, I'm Team Joe. I'm here to have a go at Paddy. He is a jammy bastard and just rolled all the
I said,
sixes.
just as you walked off, should we just tell everyone that he got max on everything for all the casts?
Yeah. And then I did.
And then he went and did that anyway.
So I needed the magic phase, mate, not the shooting phase.
Oh.
So yeah, they moved again to get onto that objective. Doom bolted there. Reroll wants to hit against them, plus -2 save onto him.
Nice.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
Feeling spicy?
What's Magnus doing? Just chilling like
Magnus has
like
Doom bolted you. Well, I've got a bit of a car park, mate, because I've only got 2 ways
but
out of
he
my
can
deployment
fly.
zone. He can.
He could have flown
Yeah.
over there,
Joe,
right? And then
Joe,
go around
I
there.
know what your technique is. You're going to gaslight me into coming out, and then Dante's going to charge
Stop
me.
being a coward and
I'm
come
not,
out.
I'm not falling for it.
We had this discussion earlier that my only tactic is gaslighting my opponents into doing stupid tactics. And I'm like, aha! Kill.
Drew said the last roll was a double 4.
Ah, yes, he does take some mortals.
do you
How
die?
many?
5?
3? Any doubles? Where does it say? Where is the rule? D3 mortal wounds. So Magnus has taken 3. Good catch. It was a double 4.
Can he ignore them?
No.
Surely Magnus wouldn't perils. He's
Yeah,
literally
you'd think
made
so,
of
but he
magic.
does.
Yeah,
He's made of Magnus.
yeah. He's made of magic Magnus.
And it doesn't. The -1 damage doesn't affect it because it's
Of
mortals.
magic.
Magic mushrooms.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's begin. Let's do some more shooting.
Okay.
So I want +1 to hit and +1 to wound. These guys have got out of a rhino, so they have it
Yeah.
as long as the rhino shoots at it. So the
rhino's
rhino's
going
going
to mutilate vortex beast.
No, I'm not. I'm going to do it properly. That rhino is going to shoot these guys at 24-inch
How did
range.
they move so far?
Because he was over here,
Yeah.
and they moved 10 with a pivot.
Yeah, but I mean, how did they move so far away from that rhino?
Because they moved 9. They got at this rhino.
Oh, different unit.
Yeah, different
All right, I'll
rhino,
let you
mate.
off. I was like, I ignored the one in front of me, and I was like, how? Something's not adding up
Do you
here.
definitely take mortals on a double 4?
Yeah, any doubles or triples. It used to be
Double
1s
one.
and 6s. Now it's just any doubles or triples. So there's a 1 in 6 chance every time you roll a dice to take mortals. Yeah.
It's not as good.
Every turn you are likely to take mortals on someone. Like, there's a good chance you do.
Let's grab a little drink.
Let me just double check.
You give me a Sprite, Jay? Pretty please.
So it is only.
Do you want a drink,
this,
Dan?
Yes, please, shipmate.
It's
you want?
only this
Dealer's
transport.
Well, in fact, Dr. Pepper. What am I talking about?
Do you want a drink whilst I'm here, Paddy?
No, I've actually got Dr. Pepper already, mate. Thank you. So importantly, the rhino thing. It's only the rhino you got out of. So this rhino, this rhino cannot give these guys +1 to hit, +1 to wound. Because they got out of a different rhino.
Okay.
So I just double checked that. Because this unit has fallen back,
So
it
chat's
obviously
saying-
can't shoot.
Chat's saying you only do the mortals if you roll a 3rd dice.
Pretty sure it says any doubles or triples. Let me have a
Well,
read.
chat needs to make their mind up because they're giving us all the rules at the moment.
If 1 or more doubles or triples were rolled during this test. Oh no, it does say on Channel the Warp.
Yeah, so only
Oh,
on channel.
sick. We're learning together. So it is only on the channel, so that's much better. That is actually much better. Big fan of that. Thanks, chat. Cool. So this rhino can't
David,
shoot.
thank you for the red super chat.
Legend.
Wowee.
$100.
Hero.
Don't be a wimp. They're not Spaceballs. Run him out there.
They'll go out there.
He's a primer. The thing is, though, like he's got a
not get-
history of hiding in his little tower, being a little bitch, right?
So
crying.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming to hurt me.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's a history. It's a personality.
The thing is,
it's
chat,
a
right?
personality
He's coming
trait.
out and he's going to bonk Dante. Don't
The
you
thing
worry.
is, chat, what you've got to realise is Joe will criticise Paddy and say you'll be a coward and you'll hide your deployments over 2 or 3 turns. And then what happens at the end of the game is Paddy wins and Joe loses. And Joe gets all pissy because he lost. And
Yeah, but
Paddy's
he
like,
plays like a coward.
Joe, where's Dante?
What?
Where's Dante?
Somewhere.
Where's Dante, Joe? Where's your other
He's
unit?
waiting for
Where's
you.
your other unit sanguinary
He's
guard?
waiting like a tactical genius
Here we go, yeah.
in wait. Like a tiger ready to pounce.
we found Dante? Yeah. Should we try and see where Joe's other unit sanguinary guard are as well? Are they in a magic box that I can't target?
There's a fucking hole here, isn't there?
With an 18-inch low knob?
He's
is that your deployment zone, Joe?
Who's actually further out of the... I'm out of my deployment zone, Joe. What's all this shots fired then?
It doesn't matter. Stop being a coward.
Okay, speaking of not being a coward, we are going to be shooting.
It's how I beat Tom at a tournament.
Smart. Gaslight into making mistakes.
Yeah.
So, the gaze of hate, because I really hate you at the moment.
Rude.
Right?
Can we clarify the gaze of hate? Because
gaze-
every time you say it, I clench that Liam's going to get cancelled.
Zeddy. of
Zeddy,
hate.
Roger.
I have 3 shots.
It's not a terrible boy band.
I am.
Yeah,
I'm not doing an action.
some leather-clad simps.
Right. I don't have lethal hits. I have got +1 to wound.
Yeah?
It also doesn't matter because I'm.
Who are you shooting?
Your monster vehicle. I'm anti-monster, anti-vehicle, 4+ dev wounds. I can't re-roll that one. So just take 2 damage.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah, 2 damage.
Down to 6.
Nice. His other gun is shooting your death company. I'm
Who's
not within
this?
12 inches. The sorcerer.
Oh.
I've hit you twice. That's all that mattered. You're now +1 to hit.
With your flamers?
No, they're not flamers.
Oh.
I've wounded you once at AP -2.
1
Take
damage?
A damage.
Oh, damage. No damage.
Can you stop, Joe?
No. I believe in the Death Company.
Okay, right. Now, while I finish setting up my rules, this rhino, I know he's going to shoot Lamarties. I've hit you once.
Could you maybe not?
What?
Yeah, that was...
I just breathed in a lot.
It
and
got
that
to
was-
the point when we started streaming together, you would do everything you could to kind of be a bit more couth on camera. Yeah.
I knew you're uncouth.
Yeah, but people don't like Couth, Joe.
No.
Oh, I do get another 2 shots, sorry.
No.
They come here for my professionalism.
So 2 wounds at AP 2, damage 1.
4s.
Feel no pain. He takes 1. I've got an Inferno Combi Bolter.
Boo.
I've hit you twice. I've wounded you once. And it's a dev wound.
Did I roll a 6?
Dev wound, you did not roll a 6, so another damage.
Oh. That would have been a great Virgo trick shot.
Cool. +1 to hit, +1 to wound onto the Martes. This time it very much is a flamer unit, but never mind. Cool, so that's all my setup.
Yeah?
That's why you need tokens, you've got to think, and Thousand Suns are a bit
Lame.
in your head. It's like playing Tau all over again. I've got to shoot with
Yeah.
other stuff in order to get my other stuff to be good.
I feel
Yeah. Maybe they wrote this codex for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
Or
like,
other Tau players.
they're like, Paddy really loves a boring codex.
Right, so this squad's just going to split fire. The champion's going to shoot him, everyone else is going to shoot Lamartis. So overcharge, do I take mortals? No. 2d6. 7. This is strength 7.
Yeah?
I can reroll once because I'm a rubric squad.
Does the 2 not wound as well?
No, because the +1 to hit and +1 is only on the Lamartis.
Oh, right.
So
okay.
if I shot it, I pick 1 unit and then units get benefits against
okay.
it.
I thought you
So
were
6 wounds, AP, 2 ignores cover, 2 damage each.
He died, didn't he?
Yeah, he's dead, mate. 4 flamers.
Into
Oh, here we are,
Lemonade.
10, yeah. Right, we're powering up now, mate.
Let's go around. He's only got 1 wound.
Yeah.
Yeah. You chose the wrong time to power up.
I know.
When they got all the wounds, that's when you do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Maybe I wish I'd powered up over here. +1 to hit, +1 to wound.
he's
You're
fucked, isn't he?
on an objective, so I'm re-rolling all wounds. Oh, look, it's what rubrics have always done. This many.
Wow.
Just roll 2, mate, and see what happens.
How many is that?
Yeah, does he power? He's dead. Cool.
I mean, you failed the first two.
Yeah.
Well, I failed the first roll, then failed my full no pain. I was going to do them one at a time.
Thank you,
That's how
thank
you
you,
go.
Jill, for the $5. We
Thanks,
all know
Jill.
Jill here, right?
Yeah.
She says, I wish to officially adopt the gaze of hate as my personal stratagem.
Yes.
Has spelt it a different way to what it is in the
Yeah.
book.
Right.
I'm glad
You
our
know,
follow-
if you know, you know.
It's a good thing our followers have a sense of humour, otherwise we'd be in the bin. Wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Love you, Jill.
What are you doing? You just
I know, I'm
move
just
in the
knocking.
to-
So this Mutalith is shooting that Dreadnought
Is he now?
with his big laser. Ready?
Yeah. Hang on.
I've hit you.
Good.
Again, 6 is on the hit. I want it on the wounds. No.
No.
No. CP reroll? What toughness are you? 10?
Yeah.
Or are you 9?
10.
Definitely 10.
Definitely 10.
Well, I might have to CP reroll this.
Definitely 10.
CP reroll for a 2. Good. Okay. Fun. Right.
What about this, Chumbus?
Well, the Chumbus 2000 is probably going to shoot at these guys. But let's start with... Because somewhere, out of nowhere, the Sanguinior is going to be coming down.
Yeah. People are like, judo chop!
So I'm going to start with this squad.
Yeah.
He's going to shoot into those guys. The once per game ability is being used on my Sorcerer.
Oh.
So the Sorcerer's once per game abilities, I pick one of my psychic weapons in the shooting or fight phase.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the shooting phase. Add 3 to its attacks and strength.
Oh.
So I have 9 attacks.
That's rogue.
9 attacks. And on these guys, I'm +1 to hit, so I'm hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Yeah.
Okay, let's re-roll that one. Now, good, those 6s, mate.
Yeah.
Sustained hits 3. 15 hits.
Where did you... What?
Yeah.
Where? Why?
Because of what it says here. It says psychic sustained hits 3, 6 attacks, +3 gets to 9. And then because I've cast reroll 1s to hit and wound on you, and I put a +1, it's 2s, re-rolling 1s, sustained hits 3, so that's why.
You used to be cool.
Yeah, well, your fault. I am strength 5.
So 3s.
Yes. However, I am in a squad of rubric marines.
Oh, 2s, because +1 to wound?
Exactly.
No.
So I reroll these
You
ones.
got +1 to hit here.
Yeah, I also got +1 to wound because of my psychic weapons and I use my army ability. So they all wound, but luckily none of them are dev wounds.
Good.
So 15 wounds.
Get out, Paddy.
AP1 ignores cover because I have a icon of flame in the rubric squad.
Right.
Sorcerers are right, aren't they? As
Astra's-
long as damage 1, AP1 is the thing that.
Astra's got a 2 up, so I'm going to take 5 of these out. -2.
-1.
-1.
They
So
ignore
4s.
cover. Yeah.
Okay. And then 6s.
So 2 die.
Two have died so far.
Nice.
Hang on. You and you, the guys with the chainswords.
Cowardice. Yeah.
And then 5 dice, 4s,
Okay, so 3 more.
and 6s. What?
Joe. Stop it, Joe.
I'm trying to balance the game, Paddy, because if you had your way, you'd be like, you're tabled. Thanks.
Yeah,
So
I've
I've
only got 39 members, Paddy. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Calm it
Paddy's
down.
like, quick game's a fun game.
Joe's complaining
Yeah.
after bodying me robots. Right, so my...
I killed a unit of robots, and this is just a complete overreaction
You
from
deserve
you.
it.
You feel like everything
unit of
dies now.
Right, so I've now got 3 Inferno Bolt Guns. Shooting them, so +1 to hit, reroll 1s.
Just gonna put this here so people know what you've killed.
I also have lethal hits, because that's what the Sorcerer gives his squad.
Yeah.
That's a lethal. I do not get +1 to wound, because these are not psychic weapons. So 4 to wound, but I can reroll 1s, because I'm a rubric marine. So that is 5. At AP2, ignores cover
On the
on the Death Company.
yeah, I've
Still-
got 5 wounds there still. Every 2, so 5s.
Yeah, they all
I
go...
failed all of them.
Yeah. 6s.
3 6s. 1 6.
Okay.
So you've killed 1, 2 and a half.
Nice. I have a Soul Reaper cannon now, so 6 shots. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. Those are lethal. Annoyingly, I also have dev wounds on this weapon. So
Yeah. Lethal and death is really horrible.
3s rerolling 1s.
It's a real horrible combination.
Yeah. So a dev wound and 3 wounds. Each of those is at -2 ignores cover.
So
3 at -2.
5 up.
Does he pass?
But does he die?
Does he die? He
Does die.
3 more wounds on
And then so it's 2 more wounds
Yeah.
at -2.
Yeah.
So 4s. He doesn't get a feel no pain, so he takes 2.
and 1 mortal.
Yeah. So he. Yeah,
Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
So
Then
you
I
can-
have the Aspiring Sorcerer, the final gun. So his Malefic Curse is no longer a pistol, so I can't use both. So 3 shots. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Anti-infantry 4+, dev wounds. None. Astraf is alive.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
That's what we want in life.
So now I have to shoot something, charge something. I think I might charge Astraf and shoot the big chumba. Okay. So we're going to shoot the big chumba with my Mutilith Vortex Beast.
Yeah.
Another 2. 3 2s in a row for the Mutilith Vortex Beast big laser.
Every time that thing fires, I'm like, "Ugh." I have noticed a thing in what's going on here. Why are you laughing?
Jill.
Jill's gifted a membership and Whitey's gifted a membership, so we're on 39. Jill's then put, I want to know more about Mystery Dan and how Paddy's mum bribed him to hang out with Paddy.
I'm his caseworker. I'm here to supervise Paddy. What you can't see below the table is that Paddy has an ankle tag.
Yeah.
I actually paid to come here.
You've also got like Paddy's crash helmet in the back.
Yeah.
It's part of the Great Hall's care in the community work.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to charge you now, Joe. Have some of that.
This is,
Yeah? You ready to get charged?
Yeah.
I've killed everything, so now we're just going to
You've done
charge
a really efficient job of just murdering.
I know.
And these go away now?
No.
Oh.
No.
That's lame.
You stay there. I'm going to charge your Chumbawamba with the big guy. Bonk.
I've got 4 CP, so I'm
do?
going to heroically intervene.
Who with?
This guy.
Not the Sanguinor?
Well, he just comes in anyway because it's not heroic
Yeah, it's not heroic intervention, is it?
Yeah.
Nice. Get out of engagement range. I'm going to kill the Sanguinor when it's my turn.
Yeah.
Are you spending a CP to heroic intervene, Jay?
Yeah, so I spent a CP, so I'm down to 3. I'm going to spend it on something.
You have, yeah. You do remember that with this army, you do still, in fact, have access to grenades and tank shock now.
Oh shit, so do I. Yeah, should have used that.
I'm
literally, that's what I'm checking.
Have grenades, don't they?
Rubrics can't have grenades, surely. How does a
they do.
soulless, dusty old
hang on.
Well, the sorcerer might have them.
Does the sorcerer have them? Yes, the sorcerer has them. So I could and should have used grenades, but never mind, it's all good. Right, the Sanguinor gets the fight.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, because he's got fights first.
Sanguinor.
He's got 8 attacks, don't you know?
Yeah.
6, 7, 8.
Big golden Jesus.
Hitting on 2s!
Nice.
No
It's good.
lethal. I should have given him lethals.
Yeah.
It's fine now. I only strength 6 though, which
You
is
will be winning me on 5s.
It's a bit poo. So 5s, but many 6s. Reroll the 1s because I am in fact a character. Have 2 devastating wounds and be done.
Cool. I will take no wounds.
I love the Sanguinor, but he either comes in and obliterates or just does nothing.
I'm going to punch a Sanguinor.
Oh.
Yeah. Because he's really annoying.
Is he? I've got a thing. Hang on. Bear with.
What's your thing?
It's not in this detachment.
No. You don't have a thing.
There's which one of the ones was basically you have to only punch me?
Yeah, not this attachment. So, hang on, I need to... I might get real greedy.
I don't like it.
So the thing with this detachment is individual Blood Angels characters cutting around is not ideal. I just want to double check something. Do I get reroll hits on non-psychic? Apologies, I'm just going to read my army rule. Thousand Suns model, I can reroll hits. Thousand Suns model. Of course, it's not tied to psychers. So I could try my luck at split fire and kill no one.
Yeah.
I could put 2 into Astorwrath.
Yeah.
Hope 1 goes through.
What's damage 3?
3.
Colton D, thank you for 5 gifted memberships.
Thanks, Colton.
Thank you, Cotton D. I hope that you are given a chicken farm that deals exclusively in bantams,
Nice.
also known as the Afro chicken.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm with
Hairy
you.
feet as well.
I'm
Love
with you.
them. That's so cool.
Right, I'm going to split fire.
Hairy, it's feathery feet.
Feathery feet. It'd be weird if it was hairy on the chicken, wouldn't it?
Really hairy, like ape-like feet on a chicken.
Yeah.
2 into Astrath. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Wounding on 2s. Oh no. 4+ save, please, Joe.
Oh, that's CP reroll.
Do it. You've got the CP.
He's dead!
No.
3 into the Sanguinor.
That's terrific.
2 hit. 2 wound. 1 wound.
Boom.
Eat none.
Sanguinor.
Right, okay. Well, I killed 1 character. That was good. Now you're Dreadnought.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've got white dice in here.
Colton D says, another hope that Joe actually wants.
Have you not seen the pattern?
Yeah.
Joe just wants animals, food, or sex, and hopefully not all three at the same time.
Why not?
Well,
Because that's weird, mate.
I could eat an ice cream whilst having sex on the back of an elephant.
Strange, man.
he didn't say what he was having sex with either.
Yeah,
On the back of.
I know you saw the back of an elephant, but
Like
not with.
what they call like a
Howdah.
It's not a howdah, yeah. It's not like I was going to say pontoon, but that's water based.
Toughness 10.
3 to wound. So this is what this guy's
Twin linked.
this is what this guy's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Have 5 wounds.
I shall. I'll pass. So I'll take 12 damage.
Yeah. Didn't mean he
3,
did.
4, 5. No.
He's also got
6,
5
7.
fluid pain as well.
8, 9.
They're really good, aren't they?
So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 6 wounds left.
Dave says, question. Do you have hidden stash of treats to stop your family from eating your stuff? Today, my stash was raided, so I've eaten all the white chocolate magnums. Fair?
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I feel like, yeah.
Yeah,
It
we've
seems
got like
reasonable.
a family box, and then I've got like an adult box in the
Oh, yeah?
cupboard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But there are times when I'm like, I'm gonna eat out your box. You know.
I bet you are! I bet you are! When she's at school!
Live on the internet, Joe.
The food box.
Is that better?
Bastard. Yeah.
Right. What are you rolling now then?
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the end of my turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend. What turn is it? 3. What time
2.
is it?
It's 2.
It's battle round 2, Joe.
End of 2,
Bottom of
mate.
2.
Do you want an uppy downy?
I'm tempted.
Put him
to.
away?
No.
Oh. It's not. There's no. There's a spot there for one guy.
I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna bring Dante in and just be like, Dante's no
Here as
coward.
well.
I mean, he is
Okay.
currently.
Are you uppy downy in Dante then?
I'm
yeah?
tempted to be down in
can-
Dante because you're being a dweeb.
You can fit Dante over here by these Rubik's Marines.
Dante by himself, yeah.
And then pick the Rubik's Marines up with Dante.
You've got 6 blokes to come with him though.
You can.
No, I won't be down there.
There's a lovely space for Dante.
I've got
Yeah?
stuff to do
Oh, yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
I've got things to do.
Yeah. Cowards to be.
Yeah.
Battle shocks to take. Right, that is the end of my
That's
turn.
a really glorious battle standard berry that's hidden inside a ruin.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
I have to get rid of both of my secondaries. Because he didn't die, so I didn't get to
So you're discarding
come
both.
through. Yeah.
So what all you've gained this turn is 5 primary points and a CP.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the old T-Sons because
It
Joe
isn't,
jammed
is
me
it?
up. So I'm hoping I'm going to kill enough now to come back on the points
Joe, you're
later.
now back up to 3 command points.
Yeah.
Paddy, you are up to 3 command
Happy with
points.
that. Joe's on 10 primaries as well.
You discarded behind, or did you keep it?
I discarded it.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was a more CP.
Yeah.
I don't think I gave you that.
Yeah. Joe's on
That's
to
why.
4.
That's why I thought I was on 4. And you're
not,
like, oh, it's
not
3.
that it mattered, mate.
You're on 4. You're on 4. Okay.
Although hilariously, I could actually do behind anyone, honestly. Yeah. But it's fine.
Is Joe going to be happy with these secondaries?
What have you drawn
Yes.
in?
I think so.
I think
Joe's
you'll
gonna
like
be- I think
this
Joe's going to be very happy. with these.
We're about to see Joe Smart. We'll go in close. Want to see Joe Smart?
What's he
ready?
done?
Well, I can't see the secondaries.
Well, not now. We will be now.
Oh.
Brother.
Oh.
That's not very pleasant, is it?
Oh, I like that.
Dirty bastard. Kill any of Paddy's characters for a single 5 points on assassinate, and then hold 2 objectives in no man's land for secure no man's land.
On it like
Nice.
a car bonnet.
That was a very happy face from Joe. I think that's
That
a
is.
face only normally seen when he gets out his adult box of treats.
Yeah.
always
if he's choosing to eat out of his box,
Battle
not eat
shock
out
on
of her
this guy?
box.
No, because he has got.
Oh,
Well,
Does he start on 12, does he? Fair
hang
one.
on, I might be lying.
Damn, I didn't
Starts
say.
at 12, yes.
it's a fucking Tuesday. Come on, it's early in the week for that kind of chat.
I'm going to continue to oath the Mutiler Vortex part.
Okay. Strong.
Yeah. These are bolt guns, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just going to flat die to a unit of Sandguard, mate.
Yeah.
So, Paddy, since
Yeah.
chat don't seem to give a shit,
Yeah.
we're not really getting any members or super chats through. What's your feelings and thoughts on Thousand Suns then?
Very complicated way to do damage 1. If I had to sum it up, it's a
Okay.
really there's loads of hoops to jump through to get your damage 1 to hit and wound slightly better.
But do you think, as a faction, they're good overall?
I think like Mutilifs are fantastic. I think this army is still it's definitely got play. You still have the same problem we had earlier in the edition, which is you just flat crumble as soon as anyone gets to your rubrics.
Okay.
So Rubik's, as we're about to see, are still a 2-wound Space Marine with a 5 invulnerable save.
Yes. Which, to be fair, is more than a lot of Space Marines get.
It is good. They're also kind of the linchpin, because all of the sorcerers
what am I doing?
in your army can only attach to rubrics and must attach to rubrics in order to get the wound rerolls.
Okay.
So that's the problem.
I just set up a charge.
Yeah, I'm also going back to Overwatch you.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to Overwatch Dante's unit as he comes out.
This one actually costs you a CP.
It does cost me a CP, big sad.
Because the unit that could do it for free was killed.
Yes, exactly that. Cool, so we're going to start with my 4 flamers. It's all right. 12, 14. 5, 6, 10.
What is your favourite confectionery of choice, Joe?
Ketchup.
No, confectionery, you fucking idiot. Confectionery is sweets and chocolate.
Oh.
Ketchup's a
Ketchup.
Ketchup's a
AP1
condiment.
ignores cover.
He just fucking sits in his pyjamas squirting it in his mouth.
Yeah, why not? 4, 8, 10.
10 AP1 ignores cover.
4 threes.
It's 1 damage each.
You've killed but 1.
Okay, cool.
I don't know, I like a lot. Some of the fat cunt.
All right, give me 3. Give me 3 favourites.
I love a picnic.
Is a twister in there?
Well, I don't mind a picnic, actually.
I fucking love a picnic.
AP3. Sorry, AP2.
He means
What's
a
this?
chocolate bar.
This is the other
You
one.
rolled this when no one was paying attention.
The camera was paying attention.
Does it?
He's wounding on 2s because I get +1 wound because it's still a psychic weapon.
What, dab AP?
2. Sorry, hang on. Let me have a look. AP1.
I passed all of them.
Oh, you horrible man.
Yeah.
They were 2 damage each as well.
So picnic is in the top 3.
Picnic.
It's a niche choice.
Kit Kat.
No, I don't really like Kit Kat.
You look like a man who enjoys 4
No,
fingers.
sorry, Joe. Their AP2 ignores cover.
Damage?
2 each.
Fuck off.
Yeah. It's AP2 ignores cover.
Why are you so boring?
Damage 2.
It's free reroll. No, CP reroll because that's
Is Dante.
That's Dante's unit.
Yeah.
CP.
So how many have died so far? Nice.
Well, 3 have died now.
Okay, good.
That's
That's
so
better.
boring, Paddy.
There we are. That was worth a CP. And that's because I've got the special enhancement which gives him +1 strength and damage on his weapon.
Well, it's the proper damage that makes it really good, though,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Which is why I think it's still best on him, not on the guy with sustained hits 3,
Yeah.
because of the Overwatch threat.
I really like a gold bar. My favourite thing to eat at the moment.
The gold is like the little, like...
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're very
gold
good.
bar flavoured chocolate digestives.
Oh, like it's a bit like a club, like a white club.
Yeah, they are good.
That is a good. That is good.
Yeah.
I like a lion bar, me.
Oh,
Lion
I
and a
do.
crunchy are in my 2 of my top 3.
Crunchy's the top.
Yeah.
Crunchy's the top tier. Facts.
And Haribo Tang Fastics.
Oh,
Okay, right. I thought you meant chocolate bars, but yeah, fair.
well, confectionery sweets.
Yeah,
right?
you are. The words you use means that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to keep moving?
I have moved.
Oh, right.
I am moved.
Two earns.
What's the
gonna
top 3, chat? That's for postcards. Go.
I'm going to shoot this goober with a point blank multi melter.
Okay. Hit on 4s.
On 4s, but miss both. But you are
Yeah,
still
smart.
my oath.
Hit 1. 5s to wound. Twin linketh.
Yay!
Ah. Nope. Damage.
D6 plus 2.
5.
5.
I'm not reading any of these out, chat.
2 left.
Postcards, I know.
The stubs. What do
Facts.
the stubs do? Oh, I got 4 shots. Oh, I might do
Well,
it.
Danny
Have you got
Demple
5?
says... Danny Demple says dime bars are great, but they weren't as great as their advert
No.
about armadillos.
You have to be quite old to remember that advert. I
Yeah.
think.
You're higher than
You're
Tucker
dating yourself there.
I'm okay with that. I'd rather date myself down than live a disappointment.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He does die.
He dies to the Icarus Iron Hills.
Oh, I thought I saw Deadly Demise. Oh, dear.
Because
Well.
Paddy's dead pile is a lot smaller than mine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, though.
It's basically just the new robots.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and it's making me sad right now, the amount of stuff that...
Well, don't worry, Joe, because you've got a decisive points lead by bum rushing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just come back later because you're like, I'm going to be a
Well,
coward.
I've only got
So-
2 more turns to come back, mate.
So what we've established then is that
Yeah.
hiding like a bitch doesn't pay.
Well, no, what
and
we've
the
established
full
is
send turn 1 was actually quite a good tactical shout.
getting move blocked certainly did stop me scoring points. So Joe did
So
do the right play.
Your Rubik Marines
Yes.
unit ability is now about to kick in.
Yes.
So I'm going to shoot you with
Okay.
2 Angela's bolt guns.
Okay.
Which
It's not
are
my unit.
AP.
Not my unit ability.
I thought the
No,
Rubric
that's a
Marines got the-
detachment ability.
Oh, that's shit.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Re-roll ones. I was
Yeah.
excited for you then.
No, you don't. So all his dust is detachment ability that doesn't stack with its stratagems.
2 wounds on your Rubric Marines. No AP.
One goes through.
1 damage.
Nice.
A melter pistol. I feel like this might be overkill on a 1 wound Rubric Marine. It's definitely overkill.
I've saved that one.
Well, no, because mine is 4.
That's
isn't
cool. I've got an invuln, mate.
it? Oh, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah, 5 up.
I'm
That's pretty devastating. I
is-
probably should have CP rerolled there, but never mind.
going to do some charges now.
You do it. You can charge my Rhinoscopus.
Captain Rex, thank you for the 5
Yeah,
gifted
why
memberships.
Thanks, Captain Rex. What's your hope, Joe?
I hope 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, you're in.
I hope that through a series of intriguing events, you while shopping,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
You're driving your trolley along and you swerve because there's like oil or like ketchup, baby stick on it. And you swerve and you crash into a shelf filled with sweets, which then fall upon you.
Yeah.
But also an attractive member of society that you find attractive, right? You have like a meet cute amongst the Haribo,
Right.
You fall madly in love, and they propose to you on the spot with a Haribo like ring. that was inappropriate.
How do they propose again, Joe? Like that?
Yeah,
Just like that.
just like
Perfect. Excellent.
with a Haribo ring, and you say yeah because you're just a crazy person. Yeah. So you
Seems sound, mate.
Yeah, and then right because of the situation, Haribo then pays for your wedding and holiday.
Solid.
This went from so when Joe starts with a series of unfortunate events, you're like, oh, he's not got an idea here, and then it goes very
just goes-
specific
yeah,
really
yeah.
quickly. He just travels
goes.
in. I'm here for it. Thank you for that, Joe, and thank you, Baldrick, for 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you.
Thank you, Baldrick.
Nice.
For 5.
Yeah.
I hope that next time you go to Weatherspoons for dinner, we'll say it's curry night. It's Tuesday, I think. That might be steak night. Thursday, curry night. One of the two. Doesn't matter. Whilst they're having your dinner, you discover that you're sat next to Rowan Atkinson.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
And you have a wonderful conversation with his wife and his daughter, and then he pays for your meal. Right? But you've already paid because it's Weatherspoons, so he just gives you the cash.
Well, like 4 quid.
Well, no, because you might be there with your family.
8
you know?
quid.
8 quid. Yeah. Well, I think like, yeah.
It's
And he buys
good
you
of him.
drink,
It's
yeah.
good of it's good of
Yeah.
Big Rowan. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Big fan.
I've been asking chat to super chat in their favourite chocolate bar top 3s as well. So
Yeah.
some of them are coming through. We'll catch up with them later.
These guys are going to charge us. Those guys.
I think you're probably in, mate.
Yeah, on a 9.
Yeah. No dear.
Take that. Oh dear.
I mean, at this stage, we could probably fast forward through this fight phase, but we won't.
The Sanguinor will charge
The Terminator.
the Terminator. Ha!
That'll do it.
Sanguinor, you dirty bastard.
Cornet Ed, thank you for 5 gifted memberships.
Thanks, Cornet Ed.
Thanks, Cornet Ed. Love you.
Yeah.
For 5.
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only interrupt for 5 or above gifted, Joe.
I hope that you look attractive in jean shorts.
That's a very, very, very long
extremely
hope.
niche.
It's like
very niche.
You bang them on, not a dry pair of pants in the house. You know, just everyone's on it. You know,
I kind of want that hope, I'll be honest. Yeah.
It doesn't matter the length on the jean shorts either.
No, yeah.
You could go like
Full
jorts.
like 9/10.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could have 3/4 lengths.
Yeah.
you know.
Absolute swingers.
You could have like the teeny weeny, like it's basically like a thong.
Like Daisy
Daisy
Dukes.
Dukes.
yeah,
yeah.
as long as
Daisy
it's made of
Dukes.
jeans.
Yeah. As long as they're made of
good,
jeans,
yeah.
every woman in the house is cutting around like a slug.
Yeah. Yeah. Smells like a tuna factory.
Who else is charging?
Dante's unit's going to charge these dweebs.
Joe? Into the
Overwatch me.
dweebs.
Boom!
+1 to charge.
5, 6, 7, 8. Mainly because I want Dante to do something before Magnus comes and claps him.
Ed says, I am neither a jeans nor a shorts person, so Liam can have my hope. I'm getting some Daisy Dukes.
Absolute Daisy Dukes. Liam, how many CP do you have? 2, class.
You do, sir.
I shall be heroically intervening.
Will you?
A
For a whole
Mutalith Vortex
bunch?
Beast.
Can he even fit in there?
Hopefully,
Is it a
but I don't know.
walker?
It's not a walker, it's a monster.
Monsters can do it, can they?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a very good point. Can someone get it up?
I think the rule is vehicles.
Yeah.
Vehicles can't do it unless it's a walker.
He's not a vehicle.
Tom.
He is a monster chaos Zinch Mutalith Vortex Beast.
Yeah.
So maybe, if he can, I will over there.
Yeah.
And let's see what the rules say after you've rolled these.
I'm done now.
Cool. We'll come back to that when it's relevant. Do you want to fight over here?
Yeah, so Mr. Ballistus on your...
Brutalis.
Oh, no, he's a Brutalis. He's charged you. He's doing D3 mortal wounds to you in
killed
Joy
me.
3.
Explode.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, he's only got 2 instead.
Yeah, you can do it. It's fine.
Yeah,
The,
cool.
it's the restriction is on vehicles unless they're walkers.
Yeah. Oh, for God's sake.
What's this?
Am I within 4? Just, thank God. Bonk.
He is on top of your... he's literally on top of your
can't.
model.
Can he get through that arm?
If you
Yeah, he's
move
fine
all
now.
of the terrain, then
If you
yeah.
move, when you move the train, I think there's a word for that, isn't there?
Cheating.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah.
I've moved it back, Joe,
Yeah.
and he is absolutely fine.
Yeah,
just,
when you say you
very
moved it
just.
back, do you mean the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
and
moved it
you're
back.
right, though.
No. I've moved it back to its original position.
Oh.
That's why it's a straight line still.
Yeah.
Dan says, Liam, wear jorts on Friday. No. No.
He's wearing jorts right now. You just can't
I might even take the bike up on Friday. I'm definitely not riding up in jorts.
These sexy beasts
Well,
here.
that was spicy.
Yeah, I mean, I can't pile in or consolidate anywhere
No,
with
you
him.
can't.
He's
gonna die.
He's just got his job done. Jobbed. Right, over here,
Yeah.
I'm going to do some sanguinary guard.
I have no defensive stratagems.
No?
I might be setting a damage to 0, maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe.
That sounds pretty defensive.
Yeah. It's probably not worth it, but I might.
So hitting you on 3s,
Hit me.
re-rolling dem 1s,
Yeah.
2s miss.
I'm toughness 4.
So, did we hit on 2s?
No, you don't. It's only Dante that makes you hit on 2s.
Oh, lame.
Yeah. Winning on 3s.
3s. All wounds.
No, it doesn't matter.
5.
How many is that?
6, 7, 8 at -3.
5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to check. The sorcerer has 5 plus, so 8, 5 ups. No.
The fuck is this?
Well, 3 die.
That's good.
What a problem, mate?
There's a beautiful screenshot in Thanes, Joe.
Yeah?
Just the right moment they screenshotted it as well.
Is it of Joe?
It is of Joe, yeah.
Okay, that's
Ooh,
good.
Leston Jones just come in with some top 3 choices,
Yeah.
and number 1 and 2, I concur. 3, rogue choice.
Yeah.
What's 3?
Oh, okay. We'll get to this.
We'll get to it in a second.
We'll get to it. We won't spoil it for you two yet.
You've got El Capitano just
If
still
you
hit me.
do put your 3 favourite chocolates on a super chat, Paddy and Joe will rate them.
Oh, what then?
Rate your
Rate-
chocolate bar.
rate them, Joe.
Rate them.
It's not Friday.
It's going to cost a lot more than a super chat
Yeah.
to get that level of service.
Yeah.
Hit me with your thunder
Hang
hammer.
on, I need to. I've done it.
Oh, Joe, do you know what a thunder hammer is? Come on, mate, you hit on 3s.
Is it 5 attacks?
I reckon it's 5 attacks, hits on 3s.
You might be right.
Yeah.
It is 5 attacks. They hit on 3s.
Yeah, there we are.
Do you know what I should have done?
Charge me.
No, sorry.
No.
Well, they all hit.
Okay, that's good.
2s. 2s to wound.
Yeah.
Reroll
Roll
1s. Double 6. Come on. That was a wound.
Yeah,
But
so 3
that was
wounds.
double 1 and double 1. 3 at -2.
2 die.
That's the unit.
It is the unit.
The G unit.
I have 1 times sorcerer left.
And we'll pile into you and touch you
Okay.
with our
Right.
hands.
So, Dante's unit. Go.
Well, I got the Sanguinor to go.
Oh, yeah.
So
I
it's
forgot about him.
8 attacks onto your...
Scabricult.
Scabricult.
Sorcerer,
What is the
sorcerer in
toughness?
Terminator armor. 5, mate.
So I'm winning on 3s.
Yeah. We rolling once.
So 2s to hit.
Yep.
Re-rolling.
Very good.
The 6 means nothing.
Yep.
Do. Why do you want to roll a bunch of 6s now?
That'll be good.
3s! Re-roll the 1s.
So 1, 6.
So 4, 5, 6 at minus many.
5, 6 at minus many.
Yeah, 6.
What Joe just said.
Yeah.
Okay, so damage
2 each. So you've taken 6 damage.
so far. So I have 1 CP.
He's got 5 wounds, right?
Yep. So I've got 1 CP. So for that CP, after I fail to save, I'm going to flick it to damage 0.
You're boring.
Yeah, so I've got 1 wound left.
Coward.
That's that no defensive strat that he's got, Joe.
Yeah, that's the one I then qualified that I did have it.
And then Dante's unit should pile in.
Yeah.
Have I got Assassinate?
No. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you got Assassinate, Secure No Man's Land, JJ.
Yeah.
There's a wizard in here, isn't there?
There's a wizard in there.
There's a wizard, Barry.
There's a wizard, Harry.
I'm going to spend a CP on Dante's unit.
Yep.
For lance and lethal hits.
Very good.
Right, because they've got a weird combinations of 2 because of my attacks. It puts me down to 2.
Yep.
Dante's going to attack. I want to kill the fucking mutant.
You're going to, yeah.
Realistically, I just want to kill the mutant.
You're not going to try and prestige my...
I can do
Yeah.
for 5 points, but I might save it for another, because I can still score Assassinate in your turn.
Yeah, very true.
What primaries did you have, Joe?
He had 10.
And 10. We're just going to go into the Mutilith.
Okay,
We're just
everything
gonna,
into the Mutilith.
Just going to...
You'll be winning me on 4s now with your lance.
Sanguinary Guard. I only get 3 attacks each with mine. But I get lethal, don't I?
Because you spent
Yeah.
CP on it, mate.
So 2s to hit, reroll into 1s.
They're not 4 each.
They're spears, aren't they?
Oh, you got spears. Yeah, my
Yeah.
bad.
So I've missed once, but that lethal goes
Yeah,
over
nice.
there. And your strength is
Toughness
toughness
10. You're winning me on
is
4s.
yes.
Yeah.
I hate when you're right. There we go.
5 wounds?
5 wounds on Mr. Mutileth Vortex Beast.
8
That's
so far.
8 so far.
1, 2, 3. I take 7.
Ooh.
Down to 6.
And then Mr. the Dante.
The old dance master Dante.
8 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8. Hitting on 2s.
3C8. Rerolling 1s.
Other ones. No lethal. It's interesting.
Winning on 4s.
Well, he's strength
8.
8, isn't he?
Yeah.
So 4s. Come on, Dante, you sexy beast. Oh, he's really trying not to do
Reroll
great.
that 1.
Boom. Oh. 3.
Takes 2 damage. Takes 2 damage. He's down to 4.
Do they bracket?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
I think they're because they're over a certain amount of wounds, aren't they?
Yeah, they probably bracket.
Can you fall back and shoot?
No.
Oh, fuck for that.
I'm a monster though, so I'm just going to shoot you in combat.
Thank God. Have you not got
Star
pistols,
Pilot,
have you?
thank you for the 5 gift
Monster.
memberships.
Oh, no, the flame. You can't shoot.
You got a membership. I can't shoot with the flamer guys. Yeah, you're right.
Star Pilot, thank you for the 5 gift memberships.
Thanks, Star.
Star, I hope that
I have purposely not read your super chat yet, Star, as well. See what it says.
you. I mean, it's a personal one actually. I hope
As
that
opposed to a
you,
random one.
Star, get offered another job, another shop near you with at least a 30% pay rise.
Strong. Yeah.
Right, but it's still meat counter because they're like, I see what you're doing here. I like what you're doing. Right,
And we want to pay you more to
we
do
want
the
to
same.
pay you more to cut meat, but a nicer work environment.
And for more money.
Yeah.
Big
The
fan.
reason why Star gifted 5 is because we also had a $10 super chat from Sam.
Yeah.
5 nets get a free wedding, but 110 for I hope you keep a job you hate. Hashtag not salty. Mr. Paddy, how are you finding New Thousand Suns? Also, 3 Musketeers, Snickers, Kit Kat, and Dark White and Milk rankings. Go.
What's a 3 Musketeers?
Oh, it must be an American one, right?
Ah.
No, do you mean 3 Musketeers as in white chocolate, milk chocolate, dark
I
chocolate?
know she's got also
No.
3 Musketeers, Snickers, Kit Kat, and Dark White and Milk rankings. Go.
But
So that
I
sounds
think-
like 3 chocolate bars,
yeah.
and then with dark white or
But
milk.
surely you want the 4th one. Is it Dogtanian?
Right.
Who's the dog?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4th one.
Good.
3 Musketeers is a bar of chocolate. It looks a bit like a shit Mars bar.
Okay. That's a lot. My favourite chocolate bar that looks like a Mars bar.
It is a Mars
Is
bar.
a Nopper.
Nice.
A what?
I'm a big fan of a Nopper.
Oh yes, I know about the Nopper.
Yeah.
You fought with everyone fighting
White
you?
chocolate, milk chocolate. I really don't like dark chocolate.
So I like dark chocolate sometimes,
yeah.
but like a little bit.
If I'm
Yeah.
being
Like a
if
cute-
I'm
yeah.
being really pretentious with like
Yeah.
a cigarette and some red wine, you know.
French.
Yeah.
I used to hate dark chocolate. I now love it.
Yeah. But only a little bit. You can't scran loads of it.
So as I'm getting older, I'm becoming more
I think
bitter.
if you're dieting heavily, right, and you just want something sweet, like
Yeah.
dark chocolate actually tastes all right. Like if you haven't had like chocolate in like 3 weeks, you're like, this is incredible. And then you're
Fair
like,
one.
it's awful.
Well, I'm going to start top to bottom and fight you back. I bracket. but it's irrelevant because I'm already -1 to hit because you're a scary, scary sanguinary
I am
guard.
so scary.
4s. Sick. I hit you once.
Nice.
I would usually wound you on 2s, but I'm winning your 3s. That is a wound. AP 2. Damage 3.
Oh.
Just pick up a sanguinary guard.
Or do I?
Or do you CP reroll?
I've only got 2 CP left.
Yeah.
I probably need those. I'm gonna pick one up.
I mean, I might go get myself a fancy dark chocolate bar tomorrow.
That's good. Right. While we're still on top down.
Did you hear Paddy then? That's good. I don't care. Fucking
No.
care.
I feel
Fancy
like-
dark chocolate. It's nice.
I feel like if you have to qualify something with, I really like it, but not to eat a huge amount, that means you don't like it. Like
Means you kind of like
I
it, doesn't it?
really, really like Guinness, and the best kind of Guinness is 15 pints of Guinness.
Yeah, that's
If
fair.
you say I like Guinness, but I only like a half, we don't like fucking Guinness, then, do you?
I'm like, I kind of like some food, but I really fucking love lasagna.
The thing
Are you
is, right,
Garfield?
Yeah.
the thing is, like,
Did you hear what? Last night, I basically ate enough lasagna for 4 people and was
Okay.
so bloated.
Yeah, oh
Because
God.
I was lying in bed eating it.
Was it on your belly? As you were
Yeah, because basically, so my partner's friends were around. They were downstairs.
lucky,
watching
good
telly.
sight for them.
So I was no, because
So hang on. Your partner's friends around,
Yeah.
so you were upstairs like a goblin scratching lasagna off your
Yeah.
naked belly.
No, I had a t-shirt on.
Okay, good. What, is
just
that,
a t-shirt.
This one?
Not a
This
t-shirt,
one.
Paddy.
No, I was fully. I was watching.
Slathered in
Captain
ketchup.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The telly's up there. It's perfect. So just, right. And basically, I finished my full plate because when you have lasagna, you have to have chips and peas.
Okay.
Right.
Chips and peas with lasagna.
Tis the law.
That's like double.
it?
That's triple carb.
Yeah.
Fucking banging, mate.
That had never occurred to me.
It's the classic pub meal.
That is
right?
genius. I love it.
Right.
All I'd say is you have to have garlic bread with lasagna. That's actually the law.
Yeah, not chips.
Not
garlic
chips,
bread.
mate. Garlic bread.
No,
I
I'm
told you, I'm trying to
swine.
give up bread at the moment.
Yeah, so I'll replace it with
So
chips.
triple carbing.
It doesn't matter, right? And then I finished, right, and it was fucking incredible. I love it. And I went downstairs, and there was enough for another more people.
Yeah.
Right. So I went into the living room. I was like, "Can I ask a fat person question?"
Yeah.
And being
And
women,
they said,
were
yes,
like,
put your trousers on.
Yeah.
and I was like,
Finish your lasagna.
"Are any of you having seconds?" And they were like, "No." I was like, "Well, in that case."
I'm going to have
Fine.
all of it. See you later.
And there was enough lasagna and chips for basically a whole under the plate, and I ate it. But the problem was, once I finished, I was like, I can't really move. So when I move, my stomach hurts, because we got a comfortable mattress. It sank, so I sank deeper than I usually would because I was about 3 stone heavier. So fucking good though. But then I had to get downstairs though to take the plate back. That was a journey.
Was
and
it a
then we
t-shirt then, like a crop top?
Oh my
and then-
God.
But it's like, and I was like, "Do you want to walk the dog?" I was like, "No, because I'd be sick. Because if I walk 10 meters out of this house,
I'm done.
it's coming back. You know, game over."
I don't think I've ever heard of chips with lasagna.
No, it's rogue.
I'm sold.
It's covered
He's
in
gonna
pa-
say
it's covered in
gravy next.
pasta.
Yeah.
What?
Would you have chips with spaghetti bolognese?
Oh, that's
It's
good.
the same ingredient, isn't it?
It's like
I
chips
have
and
been
curry-
known to
like
put
chips and
bolognese
curry.
just on chips. Bin off the spaghetti.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because the spaghetti is the worst part of the bolognese.
Spaghetti is the worst part of spaghetti bolognese. Great, but no, so fine. I have no issues with you taking bolognese and putting it all over chips.
So what you do
not
is
having
you put your fucking cube or rectangle of lasagna, boom, on
Yeah,
a plate,
yeah.
and you put
Cube.
chips next to it,
Right.
and then peas,
Yeah,
and then you eat
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
but,
with-
but lasagna's full of pasta.
Yeah.
So you
Why?
don't need the chips.
It's not a case of need.
It's never been a case of need with
This
Joe.
is the problem is right. Is you're miscommunicating in your brain the concept of need and want.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, fair.
I like chips.
Therefore,
Right. Chips belly.
I don't.
Num, num, num.
I'm not sure. I don't.
You,
think-
you ever eaten every time because I grew up in Exmoor, right?
Yeah.
I basically rate the quality of a pub
yeah.
on its lasagna,
lasagna.
chips
Yeah,
and
that's
peas.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but no,
Oh, not
I
unreasonable.
fucking love it.
Yeah.
So good. And what's worse, if I go to an Italian restaurant, they're like, oh, proper lasagna, right? I'm like,
why do they sound Japanese? What was that?
I borrowed it from a shop, all right? I'll take it back. I hate it because they're like, oh, classic lasagna. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no.
Good food. No, you just want
I'm like, not
microwave,
pub lasagna.
please. Yeah.
Well, no, because in the proper pubs, they actually make proper lasagna.
As opposed to Italian restaurants who
No,
don't.
I know what Joe means, because an Italian lasagna, when you
delicious.
cut it and put it on the plate,
Yeah.
it sort of oozes.
Yeah.
And what Joe wants is a lasagna that when you cut it, it looks like a sort of a breeze block.
Imagine
Like he wants it
Solid.
like a fucking cube.
I want
Stop a horse.
I want a geological survey of Shropshire. Exactly. Right? That's what I want in my lasagna.
Right, cool. There we go.
Oh, I'm going to punch me some Rubik's. What a disappointment.
Also, ketchup with it.
No, now you've gone too far.
What's
Ketchup on
wrong with
lasagna,
this
you've gone
man?
too far, Joe.
How many's that?
This is none. Yeah, you are just flat wrong.
Yeah.
None.
I fucking like lasagna. But it's something
I do
about
like a good lasagna. I'll
it's
give you
like
that.
I really like
Cock.
the cheap version of what people have quality versions of. Like lasagna, I love the cheap basic English version of it. I don't like fancy coffee. I like McDonald's coffee.
Oh,
Do
hang
you
on.
like the cheap because you like the taste of what you're having, or is it because you can have more of it?
Yeah.
Both.
I just like it chunky.
Are you,
You know?
are you a quantity man over a quality man, Joe?
Yeah.
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 fine.
In the words
You
of
know-
American General,
You know the
quantity is a quality all of its own.
It is, yeah.
It's 3 wounds from the mutilif into your Sangard at -2.
You're just rolling dice there. I don't have a fucking
I
clue
have
what
watched
you're
him
doing.
sit here on Tuesdays and Thursdays and eat meals for 4 on his own.
That's strong.
Boom.
Well, believe
So
you.
anyway, right. But it's like I embody. You know the weatherman from is it from Family Guy? Ollie.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Ollie Williams?
yeah, it's like, what do you want? Soup. How do you like it? Chunk it. That's me when it comes to like any food. If I have like spaghetti bolognese, because some people like it where it's like a blended kind of sauce with like tiny bits in it. I'm like massive mushrooms, massive
Yeah,
onions.
chunky vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking right, Joe. I'll give you that one.
2, because I get +1 to win because it's a psychic weapon.
Yeah.
At -1 on the Sanguinor. 4.
Nothing.
3.
Oh.
And then I have a sorcerer, who that one has used his once per game ability.
I love food conversations with you, Joe.
Yeah.
It enlightens me.
I am a man of culture.
Yes.
Yeah, culture is a word.
I've travelled the world and I know what I like.
Yeah. By the world, you mean the West
The
Country?
thicker the better. Right? And I've been to Italy twice.
Have you?
Yeah. I went to Venice and Rome in the same year.
1 wound, AP1.
I discovered. Don't really like Italians. But the food is incredible.
Just not lasagna.
Did you have a proper pizza?
You're good.
So, interestingly, right, Italians can't claim the right to proper pizza.
Okay.
Because
it's
America
hotels.
and Italy both invented pizza at the
they
same
didn't,
time. They did. In America, it was invented by Italians
Yeah.
in a different style to appease the American
This feels
taste.
like
But it's
fake
at
news.
the same time.
No, it's true. I've heard that. Well, I
Yeah.
say it's true. I've heard it from some other
Yeah.
source.
So
But
Italians,
it's
spontaneously,
more
2
like
Italians.
It's more like a focaccia.
Yeah.
It's like a thicker,
And it's like-
doughier.
well, they have different types of pizza. I'll give you
But
Chicago
like
deep dish.
in Italy, they're like,
Yeah.
you may have pizza that is the width of a gnat's cock.
And it's
right?
delicious.
And it's got
Yeah.
some sauce on it. And it is wonderful.
Yeah.
I will admit that. It was great. I bought it from a strange man with a wheelbarrow on the streets of Italy. Great. But Americans are a lot more inventive, you know? They're much
Yeah,
like
yeah.
smoke weed, get drunk, invent a new pizza.
Yeah.
Then and there.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? And I love that intuition when
good.
it comes to food. And I'm like the thicker the better.
We'll talk a little bit less about the first part of what they do.
Yeah.
YouTube demonetizes that very hard, very quickly.
What's this?
There's a reason why Call of Duty creators get very touchy around some of the packs they've been releasing over the last.
yeah.
It's a bit,
YouTube gets very touchy about that kind of stuff.
yeah.
It's weird, isn't
Drug
it?
use.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not cool.
Well,
No.
they might,
drugs,
they might
kids.
have some nettles, you know?
Like the
Sunflower.
Yeah?
That's not really weed, though,
No,
is
it's a
it?
flower, famously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is in fact a plant. Yes.
Joe's turn is over, though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I have.
I forgot we played a fucking game. I'll be honest.
I've been silently rolling through doing no damage
I've
to anyone
noticed
because
that
Joe
you've
rudely
just
saves.
been sat there rolling dice and then just handing me a number.
And then you
We're
roll
also
sixes.
on 65 of the finest members.
65 heroes for 2 more turns.
We are
3 more turns.
35 away from a flat hundy.
That's good.
Joe, did you score Assassination.
No, because his Terminator rudely survived on one bloody wound.
Did you secure No Man's Lands?
No.
I did
Not.
Well, I've got
You
little
got little.
secure.
Yeah.
For 2.
Yeah.
That wasn't as good a turn as I thought it was going to be, mate. I saw those secondaries like, he's got some big
Well, I mean,
points
he's
here.
31 points ahead of me right now.
Yeah, you are being flat packed, Paddy.
Yeah. For now.
But
There's a
Paddy
lot of
does
stuff in
get
combat.
points.
I do
Despite-
get 10 points now.
Despite the fact that Joe's mostly been talking about Italian food,
Yeah.
while you've been concentrating pretty closely on the game,
No, this is
you're
Joe's,
still getting
Because
steamrolled.
Joe's just gaslighting me.
This is
That's
what
he
I do
does.
at tournaments.
this is Joe's distraction technique.
This is like,
He just refuses to engage with the game.
Pizza
I'm
chat.
like, they're like, you've travelled far? And they're like, come from like Glasgow. I've never been there. Tell me every food you've ever eaten.
Can
You
I
know?
have 2 secondaries, Liam,
Yeah.
while Joe continues to gaslight?
How was the M1?
You
know?
can.
Oh, what have you given me?
You're not going to like me very
You're
much
not like any
when you
of
have
these.
to try and get recover assets and buy enemy lines. Brother,
Okay.
what's that, brother?
Yeah. That's not fun. That's fair. Yeah,
Plus
cool.
1 AP goes away now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Big on!
Are you keeping them or would you like to discard them?
How many CP do I have?
1, sir.
No. Gross.
Yeah, it's not good.
No, it is not. Right, so I'm going to have to do some shenanigans. I just won't be getting secondaries this turn.
Get rid of behind enemy lines.
Yeah, just bin
He's
it off,
got to use
mate.
his 1 CP to do it, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, yeah, don't be a coward. Go actually
Recover
try and,
assets is the one to get rid of.
actually try and play the game.
I am.
I really want to play
Recover
down
assets will
at
go.
some
The
point.
action one goes.
You going to get rid of it?
For one CP.
Yeah.
What am I getting instead?
Area denial.
Fine.
Done.
Kill the Sanguinor. Nipped.
Nick.
I can't fall back and shoot anywhere, which is frustrating, but I am going to get into my movement phase.
Cool, I've got a fair amount to get through, actually.
Perfect.
For once. Thank you, chat, for waking up and being part of the team here. I think we said thank you to Warhammer for the 1 gifted. You're a legend. Demogorgon, thank you for the 5. In danger of sounding like Brom. 1, white Toblerone. 2, white Twix. 3, Cadbury creamy white chocolate bar.
There's a theme there.
Yeah. I have never had a white Toblerone.
Oh, white Toblerone's banging.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I've never really been
you
a
know
white
what-
chocolate fan, though.
Do you know what's really good? A white lion bar. I had one of them not long ago. That was incredible.
I don't really do white chocolate bar.
Life-
White
life
Magnum's
changing.
fine. White chocolate bar's I'm not into it.
You can have too much white chocolate though.
I
That's
can't
fine.
really judge those for Kev. Have you got? Do you want to rank that on a scale of 1 to 10, Joe? How high would that be? Those 3: white Toblerone, white Twix, Cadbury creamy white chocolate bar.
I mean, they're all quite high.
Yes,
Really.
solid 7, 8.
They're solid 7 or 8. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Ram, for the 2.
Also good. A white chocolate cream egg.
Oh,
That's
good.
real sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
you,
good.
Basically, I struggle to eat one. It's because it like when you're like your eyelids kind of invert in your body. It's that powerful, but it is great.
Rum o'clock. Thank you for the 2. Double decker or the humble Twix. I actually do like a humble Twix. They're very underrated. I feel.
You can go out there.
You can use a Twix as a straw and a pinch as well if you bite both ends off. Safeguard, that is the
living the
thing.
Magnus
If you
dream,
bite,
hiding in a
both,
building.
both ends off a Twix, you can drink a cup of tea through it.
Yeah, fact.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Also, you can do it with a finger as well.
Wait, what?
The chocolate finger.
Oh.
Yeah. not a human finger.
Thank you so much, Connor, for the $5. White chocolate Toblerone. So another shout for the white chocolate Toblerone.
Yeah.
Mini eggs. I love mini eggs.
Yeah, good stuff.
And then he says Scottish tablet.
So as a
Oh,
man,
Scotch tablet.
as
yeah.
a man who lived in Scotland for 2 glorious years, I can confirm that tablet
Is good stuff.
What is
ace.
this word?
What is it? What is white chocolate?
It's like a hard fudge, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to fudge, but you would like it. It's very, very sweet.
Yeah.
Harder than fudge, more sort of
Yeah.
body to it. But then, much like a Staffordshire oatcake, there are massive differences in who makes the best one.
Okay.
So there was 2 places in Helensburgh where we lived, both of which had different tablet recipes, and there was people getting glassed in the street over it. It was like Celtic Rangers. They takes tablet
The
fucking
North
seriously.
is such a weird place.
Yeah.
It's great.
They'll be dangerous when they get power.
Yeah, so I'm on 1 with 4. He's
Oh, because he's got 7 wounds, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Clive the Kiwi, thank you for the $2. Whittaker's peanut slab, Tim Tams, and pineapple lump.
Nice.
Tim Tams are good.
No, Tim.
I don't know what any of those things
Those
are.
those are all America. Tim
No,
Tams
they're Kiwi. They're from New Zealand, Tim
they?
Tam.
Yeah, they're
well,
very good.
Australia,
Do you know
possibly.
what I really like? And they're seasonal. They're not seasonal, but they always end up being seasonal because they always come in the Christmas selection box, like tray.
Yeah. Chomps are good.
I love a chomp.
Chomps are good.
Thank you, Yeston, for the 5. Lindor Lint, the ball-shaped ones wrapped in red. They're incredible.
Yes.
Have you had those?
Yeah.
You get like the
Yeah,
red box.
they are
There's
very
a little
good.
red box about that big for a round chocolate bars that cost about 84 quid.
Yeah.
They're about £9
You have-
£9 a go, but they are good.
The only time I ever have them is when they've been given to us as like a gift.
Yeah,
And I
Christmas.
feel like a right fancy bitch.
We get them at Christmas at home.
Christmas,
It's so
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
And they're the only ones that Luce and I are like away from the children's reach. You're not having those because they're too expensive for you to just smash them in your face as fast as you can. He then says, number 2, a chunky Kit Kat.
That is a shout.
Chunky Kit Kats are
The
good.
Jersey Kit Kat is a good Kit Kat.
If someone just would like a chunky Kit Kat, I would eat it. Right, but I never actively buy them. Never seek them out.
I'm the
Fair.
same. This is like, it's like a Twix to me. It's underrated. If I get given a chunky Kit Kat, I'm like, oh, this is fucking great. I don't choose to buy one.
I'm not super keen on Twix because I find them really dry. Really dry you out.
And then 3, he says, a Lion Bar.
No.
Strong.
White Lion Bar, not
Wrong.
White, not non-one.
Oh, I'm going Dev Wounds on my psychic weapons, by the way.
Lame.
Yeah.
You, sir, are lame.
I'm ready to shoot when the chat phase is complete, Mr. Dame.
We have some more to go through, but you can shoot if you want.
Yeah?
Well, I'll just do Bob's because it's yellow.
Yeah.
Baby Ruth, Reese Mini Cup, Dove Dark Chocolate. How many subs to get Liam and Daisy Dukes on stream?
I can translate those. So Baby Ruth is a bit like a Snickers.
Yeah.
A Yank Snickers.
Reese's is good.
Reese's is good because that's the peanut buttery one.
Yeah.
And a Dove Dark Chocolate. Dove's
Soapy.
basically Galaxy.
Okay.
Bar of soap. Yeah,
So
yeah.
not soap.
Deodorant.
Yeah.
Deodorant.
They had,
It's like a Galaxy.
they had white chocolate Reese's at Christmas.
Sound.
In my my calendar.
Yeah.
A dark chocolate galaxy, I'd be all about that life. I'd be well into that. Chat, what's the best dark chocolate we can buy in a Morrison's store? Because that's walking distance from my house tomorrow morning.
Lindor, probably.
I'm starting to learn the world of dark chocolate, Joe. It's very new to me. Yeah. I've decided I quite like bitter coffees, bitter chocolates. I'm just turning into quite a bitter
like your
person.
personality, yeah.
Yeah.
Bitter.
Are you an
Bitter,
Everton fan?
sad, angry.
God, no. I'm a Southampton fan, mate. It's much worse.
He's learned
Yeah,
to be disappointed.
keep that quiet. Yeah.
Right. Shall I shoot? I'm going to shoot.
Yeah.
Magnus is going to start with the psychic
Did
phase.
you take a battle shock on your Terminator?
I did, and he passed it.
Thank you.
Very specifically, because otherwise he would have had to desperate escape, and I didn't want that.
That's why I asked, because
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Tom lost Scarbrand to a desperate escape today.
Okay.
What's going on here?
And doom bolting you.
Oh.
So that, what do I need doom bolt to go off? I need doom bolt to go off an 11. So that is currently 4
Yep.
plus 3 for 7. So I need a 4 plus on my third dice.
Yeah. Roll a 3.
No, a 2. Cool. So it does go off. I didn't get a doubles. You will be taking, because I don't have any CP, you will be taking 2 wounds on the Sanguinor.
Boo.
Yeah. 2 earns, eh?
What detachment? Is it the normal Blood Angels detachment that gives you the
Yeah.
5 up feel no pain to?
The Liberator Assault Group. Magnus is also now going to strip hopefully 2 AP, 2 save off the Sanguinary God. On a 7, on a 10, I need to get a 12, so roll another one. It's not a double, that's a 12. They have 2 AP taken off them, 2 save.
Oh, so they're 4 up
Yeah,
basically.
they're on 4 up. Magnus has now cast 2, so interesting, I can fall back and do it. There's no restrictions saying I can't. So the sorcerer there is
It's
going
not
to
like
give rerolls.
a unit that's eligible to shoot in the shooting phase can do it.
No, it just says at start of your shooting phase, one of orders from your army can attempt rituals from this to do. Yeah. So I've also got rerolls ones to hit on them.
Nice.
Now I have one more, which is move again, temporal surge. I'm just making sure that so there's nothing to say that I can't do if I've fallen back.
Nice.
So I'm going to try and just temporal surge. Goes on a 5, 6 because I'm within range of the vortex beast. That's this psyker.
Yeah.
So they're going to move again because they can.
Oh.
24 invisible. I'm just going to get a unit to move again. Oh, sorry, end of the movement phase.
Do your powers ignore Lone Op?
No.
No.
Loan up I have to be within 12, hence why Magnus is up there within 12.
Okay.
Yeah. So the move again is just going to be this Mutilith.
Oh, you can do it.
So it's any Thousand Suns unit.
They can't charge though, can it?
No, because it's fallen back.
You have to do his mortals then as well, surely, right?
Yeah, so the mortals I need to do before he moves, because that's the
Bang.
end of the movement phase.
Yeah.
So mortals into big dance. Cool. No mortals.
He's just been duffed up, mate. He's been speared right in the gizzard.
Yeah. He has been speared, hasn't he? Right, so shooting phase. There's actually not a lot of shooting to do here. So I'm going to start, because fell back.
Yeah.
So the Rhino is going to shoot the Sanguinor.
Oh. Boring.
Yeah.
So everything in your army ran away this turn, is what you're saying.
Yes,
Cowardly.
because otherwise I
Like
stay.
a coward, very on brand.
Otherwise I stay in combat with Blood Angels, and that's a poor tactic.
You've got a real issue with him staying in
pro-
the deployment zone.
Inferno combi weapon hits.
4+.
Dev wound.
Down to 1.
Yeah. That's the combi weapon. This is the combi bolter. 1 wound.
Are they like AP1 there?
AP2.
Oh.
Kills him.
Oh, lame.
That will be area denial. So that big rubric squad, the sorcerer is popping his once per game.
Yeah?
So 9 shots, sorry. Mm-hmm. Rerolling. Oh wow, that sustained hits 3 for another 12 hits, mate. That's ridiculous. So that's 21 hits. Wounding you on 2s, on strength 8.
2s?
Dev wounds.
How is it 2s?
Because I'm strength 8 and you're toughness 4. And these are dev wounds.
Lame.
I've only 3,
I guess they're fucking dead.
but I can reroll 1s.
And
because-
it's anti-infantry 2+.
No.
You said?
No.
Oh.
So I wound you on 2s.
Yeah.
So that's 17 wounds at AP 1, but it doesn't matter because I'm AP 3. So 17 4-up saves and 4 dev wounds.
15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
I think they're probably dead. In
Yeah.
a shocking turn of things, they died. Oh no. How many wounds does Dante have? It's 7.
6 or 7.
If it's 7, I might
He's
be
also got 4 dev wounds.
4. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need
Yeah.
to check, because I could CP one. Maybe.
I think he's 6 because the Sanguinor is 7.
Dante! He's 6.
Well, that was efficient. I think sorcerers are a vibe,
They're
aren't
just
they?
boring, aren't they, Thousand Sons? They're just always you kill that unit. Nothing you can do about it. Don't have to roll saves. Just be
Okay, so now...
I am bitter.
Yeah. So now Magnus is going to put his big gun and his little gun.
Cardboard box.
What's his range?
24.
Currently? 1 CP, can't shoot me.
With who?
With Magnus.
Well, okay, that's great, but I'm within 18.
Are you? You said 24,
Yeah,
just
my range is 24, but I'm within 18.
Why are you...
Spare CPJ, yes, no?
No.
It would be pointless. So that is 7 shots from the gaze of Magnus into this dreadnought.
His personal boy band.
Yeah. Strength 11, so winning your 3s.
You shooting what?
I'm shooting at this guy.
Oh.
I rolled many 1s, but I
Yeah.
get a dead wound for 3 and that at AP2.
A 4.
So he dies, 6 damage.
I could CP
You
it.
could
couldn't
CP on a 4+, yeah.
Yeah, I might as well. I've got 2 CP.
Yeah. 4+?
Yay!
He's got 3
He's
wounds
got
left.
3 left.
I've got you down to 2 now.
I'm down on 2 now.
You're down to 2 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, that's what you said I got 2 CP when you said going to re-roll it, so I thought you put yourself down to 1. But
4.
What's this?
This is the gaze of Magnus.
Yeah. Is it these guys, yeah?
It is.
What's the strength?
Strength is 6.
So 3.
So 1 dev wound.
Yeah.
2 at -1 ignores cover.
So 3s on the sanguinary guard.
Cool. Take 2 damage.
Down to 1.
Ah, hang on. It's not, mate. So that fails, and that fails, because I get plunging fire.
Yeah.
So that 4+ that 4 you've rolled
Yeah.
would have been needed a 5 to pass,
Oh.
and that would have been 4-up saves.
Okay.
So he does die.
Well, in that
with a
case,
CP
I won't
reroll.
I won't CP re-roll it then.
Plunging fire's come up.
so you didn't CP re-roll?
No.
No.
Up to 3 CP.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he cheated.
Use the rules.
He cheated. He just he was like, oh, I've just made up this rule.
Plunging fire.
That
The
is
only
genuinely
person-
the first
the
time
only
I've
person-
ever used that in 10th edition.
He's like,
one
Magnus
ever
is
uses
just
that
going to
rule.
just seriously not commit to this game because he is a coward.
The only person to ever get excited about plunging fire is fucking Brom.
yeah.
And even then he tries to get it when he's 2 inches off the ground.
I mean, at least I've committed and gone to the highest
Yeah,
point of
you
the
are
battlefield.
actually high enough to
Still
get
in your
plunging
deployment
fire.
zone, though.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Technically. Well, I guess that will be me then. I don't really want to charge a Sangard because you can fall back and charge. I don't have a CP for tank shock. No. I assume he's not got 1 wound left.
No, because you
Yeah,
fully killed
yeah.
one. That's all I thought.
Okay, cool.
That's
So-
gone now. That one is gone.
That is now the end of my turn. I'm going to discard behind. Or am I? Yeah, I'm going to discard behind, but I have got area denial.
You're boring.
Yeah? Over to Joe Liam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Have
So
you done? Have you scored anything?
I've done. So I've scored area for big.
Big area?
Yeah. And I'm going to get rid of behind.
For a CP.
Yeah, because
I've got you on two CP now, though.
I'm on 2, yeah.
Yeah? That's correct.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh. Bottom of turn 3, 38 to the Bullinger, 32 to the Thousand Sons.
Could really do with some good
I
stuff.
think Paddy's just going to score a big 15 and win at the end of the game.
Did you just guard assassinate?
No, I kept hold of it.
Yeah.
I thought you did.
Assassinate and...
Up to 4.
You want to do secondary now?
Yeah?
Overwhelming force.
Oh, that's very good.
Kill things on objectives, Jojo.
Okay.
Now, when you twitch,
That's alongside assassinate, obviously.
When I twitch.
I'm lined up to overwatch you.
Okay.
How many primaries do you get, sir?
10. Big 10.
Banging. We are up to date. Joe is on 48 now after his primary score. We jump straight back into chat. Ivy, thank you for the $5. Does Joe want my friend referral to Superdrug for some Moonjaro?
Let's have a look at what that is.
Yeah.
Monjaro.
Mounjaro. 10% off up to 30 quid.
More Moonjaro.
Moun. Moonjaro.
Yeah, Moonjaro.
Yeah.
It's that's rough.
Why is it?
So Ivy, I'm Team Joe here. That's
What is it?
fucking rough. It's weight loss medication. I feel like
Bill attack 4, Joe.
that was
I think the
it's
super
basically
chat-
it's but not only is it weight loss medication, it's like Povo Ozempic.
Hear me out,
Ozempic
though.
is dear.
Hear
This
me
is
out.
like knockoff weight
Maybe
loss
this is all
medication.
4, Joe. Because if you do that, you'll have more calories to eat lasagna with to
I
stay at the
wanna
same weight.
Add as well that
Yeah.
this specifically came through when he was talking about sitting and eating 2 full plates
Yeah,
of
no,
lasagna
it's
and
probably-
chips
it's
and he
probably
couldn't
fair.
get out of bed.
Yeah, it's
so I
probably
don't feel
fair.
like it's that harsh.
No, that's pretty fair.
If you think about it, Joe, if you take the subscription, you could eat 3 full plates of lasagna and chips.
It's more my objection to
only two
Ivy's
is really
comment is
overall.
more
Yeah, but
that
importantly,
it's cheap that guy weight loss medication.
What's his range?
Joe, despite appearances, is doing pretty well for himself.
Yeah.
He can afford Ozempic. If Joe so wishes, he can get the good shit.
Can you?
He could.
Probably not. Be right.
Are you
Yes,
moving?
Yes, and thanks for the $5. Garlic bread, bolognese baguette with melty cheese on top. So good.
Yeah. That's correct.
But no chips.
Yeah.
You gonna move your Sangard, Joe?
No.
No, not moving the Sangard?
Ivy says, I'm a bona fide ham planet. I'm reaching out. Help a fellow double carb enjoyer.
Yeah.
Ham planet is a great name. I'm using that.
I'm going to spend one of my 4 command points down to 3, and
Yeah.
I'm going to grenade your Terminator sorcerer.
Okay, we're in the shooting phase now, here.
Yeah.
Who are you grenading with? The Blade Guard?
The Blade Guard, yeah.
Thursdays.
I will oath
Who are you oathing?
that unit of
The unit of goobers?
So I just need to roll 1 4. That's
No,
bad.
that's 5.
I've just
That's
said
fine,
5
doesn't
dice.
it?
Come on. Come on.
4+.
Hooah!
Yes.
Hey! The Terminator sorcerer's dead. I've got to assassinate.
Yeah, he has assassinated.
Already?
Yeah, he
Yay!
grenaded the 1 wound sorcerer.
Yay.
Go, Joe.
Dan's mic just... Look, chat. I know he's a scouser, but that was his microphone.
I am going to charge you now, Paddy.
Okay.
The Blade Guard.
Yeah, I
I'm going to charge
apologise. I was
them.
sat on my
Okay,
microphone.
so I'm going to be
I'm
overwatching.
going to need 6.
Yep, so Overwatch.
For a CP?
Yeah, for a CP.
Down to one,
These
sir.
Sangard can go in over there if they want, that's fine. Okay, cool. So, 10, 13. 8, 10, 13. Wound you on 4s, rerolling 1s. 10, AP 1. Ignores cover.
Rubik Marines are mental with flamers.
Yeah, Ruby Marines with Flamers are good. Although the Sorcerer is good. I think the Sorcerer still sits with Flamer guys.
I don't think you ever take the bolt guns.
you
they're
still
they're still not worth.
Yeah.
So AP 4s.
Yeah.
So 1 is dead.
They're 3 wounds each, right?
Yeah. Do you kill 2?
Okay. And then I've got the big Flamer
Yeah.
for 9 hits. These are still dev wounds.
Is there any instance in the whole of 40k, Joe, where you would take bolt guns over flamers? I can't think of a single army.
So there is one detachment, which I'll come back to in here, where you might So you've got 5 at AP 2, damage 2, and 1 dev wound for 2. Yeah, he's dead.
He died.
Goodbye. I don't take hazardous. So there is an. You might in this detachment in Thousand Suns in the Rubric 5 Phalanx. You might, because if you take 10 with bolt guns,
Yeah.
and you put them in a Rhino,
Yeah.
and you spend 2 CP when they get out of the Rhino, their bolt guns become Strength 5 and psychic weapons. So you can.
Are they still bolt guns if they become
Well, they are still bolt guns, but like with stacking buffs, you can.
You go for a lot of effort.
Yeah.
On damage 1 bolt guns.
Correct.
Right.
2 CP and the Rhino, and the Rhino has to shoot the thing that they then shoot at.
Yeah.
So it's like 400 points
Yeah.
and 2 CP to get +1 to hit and +1 to wound on your bolt guns.
Yeah, when you can
Yeah.
just buy the unit of flamers and a
it's
sorcerer,
fine,
and then
yeah.
they just sit on objectives Overwatch people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, Thousand Suns have got some of the better bolt guns.
Yeah. AP2.
Because they have APT.
Yeah.
But
They still
the
only
problem
do
is the
1 damage.
flamers
Yeah, it's just better.
have APT.
They get AP1.
Are they AP1?
Yeah, so there is a difference in AP now.
Okay.
So when your bolt guns are now Strength 5, hitting on 2s, wounding some things on 4s and 3s.
Yeah,
if
but
lucky.
you're getting 8 shots from 4 Rubric Marines.
Yeah, but you take a squad
Well,
of 10.
actually, no. I was saying you get 3 shots from a unit of
No,
5
no.
because you put like a Gatling cannon on it or something.
No, so you get a squad of. You use it in a squad of 10. It's the only
Yeah.
time it's worth 2 CP. So you get
you
16 shots,
put an Infernal Master and you get sustained?
lethals.
So you spent
So the Infernal Master, yeah, you're right. The Infernal Master is sustained.
so you
maybe.
So 400 points
Yeah.
plus 2 CP
Yeah.
to maybe kill 3 or 4 intercessors.
No, you'll flat pack the intercessors. You
Yeah.
might kill a Sandguard unit
Okay.
for 400 points and 2 CP.
Yeah.
And perfect position.
You have better 400 points to spend in this army.
Yeah, it's called Magnus.
Yeah.
The problem is the flamers are just so efficient because they're flamers.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to roll a hit.
So yeah, Flamers with Infernal Master just delete stuff in Overwatch is what they do.
So the Sandguard are now going to charge that sorcerer in there.
Okay.
Away!
Oh no,
Probably
that's not it. CP reroll?
So we reroll it for free because
New battle round, yeah, fair enough.
I'm a captain.
That'll be it.
10. Whee.
Cool.
Ah.
What was that noise?
A noise.
So you've got 2 Sandguard.
Yeah. So basically, what happens is.
So hang on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might.
You're going to heroically intervene
Yes.
with rubrics.
Yes.
Wow.
Ooh.
Because
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
no, because of OC. So if I can get 15 this turn, then I can potentially come back in the primary game because you've got such a big lead.
Yeah.
You're going to get another 10.
Maybe. Because you're going to just pick that unit of Sandguard up now in your turn.
Yeah, but it stops me. You'll put me on another 10. So the maximum I can then get is 25 more, which puts me on 47 to your 63. So then I need 2 big turns of secondary. Equally, he's outside of 6. So it's do I now? I've got 2 CP.
Currently, yeah.
Yeah, so I can heroically intervene. I just go in, because you have to be based, right?
Yeah.
So I can put it so your captain can't fight me.
Yeah.
So I'll heroically intervene so only this guy can.
Yeah.
I'll get all my OC on the objective and basically hope that I can out OC you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do.
It's a long shot.
Yeah. Yeah. They are my oath target.
They are. They are, yeah.
How many OC are your Rubik's?
2 each.
2 each.
Oh, okay.
And as because Joe's got the banner, he's got 6 OC on that dude. But
Yeah.
I currently have 5. I will go down to 4 because he'll kill that sorcerer. Sorcerer is full wound, so maybe I won't. Maybe I'll see if the sorcerer can live with a bit of cheeky flipping of damage and stuff.
We're going to keep the 2 CP?
Keep the 2 CP because he probably does pick up the Rubric squad. Because there's 8 attacks in there. You'll do enough damage to out OC me. But that was the thought process.
Yeah. So the 2 normal guys hitting on 3s. 2 misses.
Yep.
And then wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Very good.
Oh, 3 1s. That's what. If you're gonna fail, roll 1s. There we go. So that is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on your invulnerable. Should you have one?
I do. I've got 4 wounds.
What's your invuln?
5.
Okay.
So I spend 1 to flip it to damage 0. So
Yeah.
I'm down to 2 wounds because your captain may whiff.
Because he hits on 3s.
Yeah.
He hits on 3s also. He is hit thrice, failed once, which becomes a hit.
Yeah.
2s to wound. I just need 1 6. And he's deaded. No. So 3 invulnerables.
Still. No, so even with a CP reroll, he's not going to live. So he does just flat die.
I'm not going to pile into you, because if I pile into you, then you just move on to
Correct.
objective.
Then I will just move on to the objective, yeah.
I finished my turn.
Have you, sir?
Yeah.
Did you assassinate? Yes.
I did.
Did you overwhelming fast?
I did, twice.
Which is
Twice.
5 points then in total.
Yeah.
5 and 4, right?
It's 3 and 3 in it.
So
Oh, is it?
assassinate.
Yeah, 3 and 5.
Yeah.
Assassinate's 5.
Yeah.
And the 5 force is 3 and 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big turn, Joe.
Yeah.
Good work, sir.
Your move blocking in turn 1 has basically meant that this game is slipping. But
Well, you weren't, but I made sure that you played the way that you like to play.
Yeah.
In your deployments.
by putting this terrain in.
Back
Okay.
yes.
I didn't even know you were playing.
Start of my turn.
Yeah.
I score 10.
Okay. There are 2 fresh secondaries, right?
Yes, please. Now, I would like some good ones, 'cause I haven't had good ones yet.
Ooh.
Oh.
I think
Give me some scoreable secondaries, please. I've only had one this
I think
game.
he's going to discard one of these for a CP.
Containment and no prisoners. I mean, containment's
The
a
thing is, though,
6-pointer.
Paddy, you
It's not
you
a
score at the
6-pointer.
end of your turn, so those rubrics can move off, but you can only get little contain.
Yeah.
What's the move of your rhino?
12.
Oh,
So I can't.
so you can't.
I
we
could
keeping
move
it,
again with
Paddy?
him. I could move again with the rhino.
When,
You
yeah,
are
but you
also back
do
up
your
to
magic
2CP.
powers in the
Start of the shooting phase.
Yeah, but you start your action at the end of the movement phase, don't you?
No
shooting
shooting
phase.
phase.
Shooting phase.
Yep.
Okay, so I
Start
can get
already.
6. So I can get 6
Shoot
points
phase.
here. Okay, cool. So we'll keep them.
Let me just read contain first.
I believe it will say in your shooting phase.
It says in your shooting phase.
Yeah, and the powers
Because
specifically.
you can decide to start doing it halfway through your shooting phase,
It's
as long as
wi-
the unit doing it hasn't shot
It's
yet.
wholly within 9, right?
Wholly within 9.
Containment.
Outside of your deployment zone.
It starts in your shooting phase. So whenever you want, Paddy.
Yeah.
So yes, you can move it again first.
Okay.
No
So I'm going to
pressure.
spend a CP to sticky that objective.
It's a sticky objective.
He's just going to move his
Down.
down.
I love how Magnus is getting involved when there's literally 2 sanguinary
Oh.
guards and a captain.
hang on.
Also,
Yeah.
Wee Man did come in
Yeah.
and say, don't let him use plunging fire again.
Why not?
It's for infantry only.
So
Oh.
I checked the rule when I saw that comment. It does actually say beast in the rule that I
I think
read.
he's a monster.
Does that mean that I...
Is he
Yeah,
a
the
monster?
te- yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
So beasts can, but monsters
Beasts
can't.
and
well, there we
infantry
are. That's why I've never used
Paddy's
it
a
before.
So
See-
my dreadnought would be still on the table?
Yes.
Yeah, and you would have charged, so that would be game.
Oh, let's keep it off.
Yeah.
We'll
No,
keep
no.
It, no, we'll keep it off and moral victory. But, no, it's fine.
In fairness, he is correct. Yeah. Then you would charge and pick up my spawn, and then I would get 5 points this turn. And there would be, well, to be fair, yeah, I already declared the shooting, so yeah, put him back on, pick up my
Are
spawn.
you sure?
Yes, that is the rule.
But he might not kill the spawn.
He might not, to be fair.
Okay.
Brutalities are pretty shit.
Yeah, but either way, he.
Well, I'd melt a gun.
Either way, he takes the objective off me.
I'll be there. We'll take
Do you want to
one
roll
spawn.
out what happens with the spawn?
It doesn't matter because you take the objective, right? 'Cause
We'll roll it out.
Yeah,
Because
cool.
I don't want. So
You just go for it, Joe. We'll believe
Yeah.
what you say.
I'll roll it on the table. So I got a hit and a miss for those at home. I've literally put it directly behind the thing.
Yeah.
Right. Hit and a
At
miss.
-1, yeah?
Joe, we trust you. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Because you're bracketed.
Oh no!
Not the brand new codex.
It's all right. Nothing's broken. Toughness of a spawn.
I don't actually know. Did you? That was at -1 to hit, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
A 2 doesn't wound. A 2 doesn't wound.
It definitely does, mate.
Unless are you toughness 4 or 5?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Good spot by Wee Man, making sure we play the rules. Toughness 5.
Yeah. So a 2 doesn't wound.
Okay.
Stubs. They weren't the oath.
Yeah.
2 wounds from the stubs.
Nice. 5 ups. Cool.
hang on.
They both fail.
It says beast.
Magnus isn't a beast, though.
Magnus is a monster.
No, but plunging fire. Each time a model that is wholly within this terrain feature makes a ranged attack, if that model is 6 inches or more vertically from ground level, every model in that target unit is at ground level. Improve the armor penetration characteristic of that attack by 1. No restriction.
Oh, right. We'll
So
put it
where's
all
the
better.
beast
It
coming
then
from?
says movement. Infantry, Imperium Primarch, Belisarius Corps, and beast models can move through the terrain feature as if it were
Okay, cool.
not there.
But he's got flying. He's a monster.
Infantry, Imperial, and Belisarius Call Beasts and Fly models can be set up or end a move on any floor level that is this terrain feature. But if the terrain is not the ground floor, such models can only do so if
So you got a chance, Paddy.
Back to the studio.
Base, hang on. Such models can only do so if their base does not overhang the floor at that level. If a model does not have a base, all other models can set up moves the ground floor terrain feature.
Yeah.
Well, that model's base overhangs the floor.
No, it doesn't. It's fine. It's fine.
Paddy's getting.
That's why he's up there.
So we're good.
Yeah.
So there is no restriction on only infantry having plunging fire. It's just only things that could be placed on terrain cannon. Because Magnus has fly, he can in fact land on top of that building.
Oh. But Paddy's still a coward for putting him on top of a building.
Yeah.
Not getting him involved.
I am the Lord of the Thousand Suns.
Yeah.
He does
There
in
are
fact fit on
thousands
that
of
building
Lord of the
because
dweebs.
Magnus is a fucking baller. Go on, Magnus. Do you think he's the best Primarch now, Paddy?
Yeah.
Will Stewart, thank you for the $5. Then there's posh stuff where you pay hundreds for some foam and smoke on your plate. We're talking about restaurants and food.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a restaurant, Will. That sounds like you are eating a jizzy ashtray.
Have you been to Amsterdam? Is that where that was? Ockigdor, thank you for the 1 gifted membership. Gain Train, thank you for becoming a Jarl tier member. What a hero. Ockigdor, thank you for the $2. Great drinking a Coke with a Twix.
Nice.
What?
Well, we were talking about drinking
Oh, as a straw?
with a straw.
That
I did
sounds
about
weird.
Coke, cup of tea.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then he also says, meant drink Coke with a Twizzler.
Twizzlers are the little like red strawberry things.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can see that. I
The
can see
worst
that.
meals I ever had was at a wedding.
Oh, ever?
It was.
Was it a proper Italian lasagna?
No, right. It was. I was sold on the concept of a 12-course meal.
Yeah.
I was very excited.
Okay.
Right, as you can imagine. Right. I was not told that each meal was inside a ramekin.
Right.
This big, right?
Yeah.
One of the meals, one of my favourite pub meals, ham, egg, and chips.
Yeah.
Right.
It's quite small, that.
Right. Inside a ramekin, it was half a hard-boiled egg with some French fry crisps, and then a bit of ham in it, just like as a nest.
So in your mind, a 12-course meal was 12 like full plates of food?
I was expecting a couple, like a soup starter, you know,
couple of steaks, whole chicken.
like one chicken meal, like we'll go around the
Rack of ribs.
farmyard. I thought we'd go around the farmyard, right? That's where we're going, right? But
Movement phase is ending.
I never forgave him, ever.
Can I roll
Was so sad.
a 2+, please, for the mortal wounds off my mutilith?
No.
Not like that, I can't. I rolled a 5!
It does a thing!
It does D3! I did 3.
You killed one.
I've killed a guy.
You did a thing, Paddy!
Right, we're clutching at straws here, but it was all Zinch's plan. It's all how it was meant to work. So now I'm going to go and do my special things. I'm having my plus 6-inch range for my weapons, psychic weapons,
Why?
because I want it.
Can you see anyone?
Yeah, I can see those scouts with Magnus with plus 6-inch range quite clearly.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but can he physically see them?
Yeah, he's fucking massive. Look at the size of him.
Can the tip of his highest wing see it, Paddy?
Basically,
I think it doesn't even have
I
to.
think,
His head can see
I
them.
think the top of his horn can see the end of a bolt pistol is what we're clutching at here.
Okay.
Clutching at straws.
So do you want to? We'll just move him over there then with his movement. It's 14 inches of movement to get down from a 10-inch high thing.
Coward, Paddy.
You just don't want me to shoot you, Joe.
I think you're a dweeb. Right.
So I'm now my shooting phase still. Have you got stratagems and stuff?
I'm
You're not a
going to pop smoke. Got a CP.
I'm not. I'm not
nice.
shooting you yet.
Oh,
Yeah. I've got to do my army roll.
save a CP.
Got to do my army roll.
got
So
five,
Magnus
Joe.
is going to try and make this thing move again.
Yeah?
That goes
It's a
off
double.
an 8.
He died.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
Magnus
But
died.
only if I channel the warp, which I don't think I need to.
Oh.
I need to get a 10 plus. That's an 8 with a plus 3 because of him and the mutilith. That's an 11. So I can just move 6. So back of the rhino gets to there.
Contain.
They will be containing when it is the right time to do so. Temporal surge has been done.
I like gentleman's warfare where we don't use bullshit and shenanigans.
Yeah, it's for cowards, isn't it?
That's not what Thousand Sons do, Joe.
Yeah, it's a problem,
I'm
isn't it?
going to.
Smell. Like a
Yeah,
fart.
fair as it is. He's going to see them.
Yeah?
So he's going to just go
I'm going to see you.
re-roll hits.
I'm going to fucking see you off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
re-roll hits into them.
Yeah.
This sorcerer is going to doombolt your geezers. Oh. It's a solid start. It's a 9 plus 1 for the mutilith. Puts me on a 10. I need an 11.
You're going to roll an extra
So I'm
dice.
going to roll an extra dice. I've got 6 and a 3. That's an 11. D3 plus 3 for 3. 6, sorry.
It's like actual psychic phasing.
It is actual psychic. This is what I said from the start. This is my favourite part of the book.
Yeah.
You have to roll dice. It's not just, I have number, I do thing.
So you've just done 6 more wounds, yeah?
Yeah.
So he's down to 3.
Because he's got Storm Shield.
Yeah.
Cool.
I remember when...
I can't now, I can strip some AP, but he actually can't see anything, so that's it. I can't do my 4th power.
Oh.
Shooting phase now. Containment. I had no prisoners, right?
You
No
have
prisoners.
containment, no prisoners, yeah.
Cool. So, shooting phase, Magnus, scouts.
Oh. 1 CP, pop smoke.
Yeah, cool. I'm
And-
re-rolling all hits.
The other one, go to ground.
Go to ground.
Gives me
6 of
I ignore cover.
an invuln, no?
Yeah, 6
cool.
of invuln.
Yeah, nice. So, Magnus is going to start with his blast
Down a 1.
weapon.
Done a 1.
5.
Down to 1. At 3,
No.
down to 1.
Oh, you're on 5.
You're on 5.
You,
down,
mate,
to,
you've just got forever CP.
down to 3, mate.
So
Take it.
5 plus 3 for 8,
take
plus
it
1
then.
for blast is 9. So it is Inch's number. Don't be scared.
Minus 1 a hit, though.
Yeah, it's cool. I re-roll all hits. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling hits.
Joe 12 cops. It's popping off in the chat.
Strength 6, toughness 4.
Yeah, to 3.
7.
What we're saying, there's a chance.
7,
audience is
AP1
on
ignores
trying
cover.
6. 7.
7, 5 ups.
So 5 ups.
Yep.
You can do it, Joe. I believe in you.
Come on!
2 damage each.
You didn't do it, Joe.
See, have you got any more to shoot?
Yeah, I've got his other big gun. 3d3 shots at damage 3.
They're dead.
Yeah, good. Right, I needed that to go that way. The Mutilith Vortex Beast is going to try and shoot you. I'm not going to use his one shotgun because it's so far missed every time.
Yeah.
I'm going to use his other gun, the Blast. So I get d6 plus 3 shots for 8.
Nice.
Hits you on 3s. Those miss. It does not have any funky stuff for hitting. It is strength 9, so I'm winning you on 2s. No dev wounds. 5 at AP2, damage 2.
4s! Come on! Oh, he's very
very
dead. So he lies down now. He's tired.
Yeah, and that's the end of my turn.
Sad that you're shit.
You finished, Mr. Paddy?
Yeah?
I've
On a-
scored you up already, sir.
Hang on a 2+, he stands back up.
Oh, yeah. He gets back up.
He lives.
That was a journey, that
He
wasn't it?
lives.
Yeah, strong.
There we go.
Charge phase then. Mutilith Vortex Beast is going to charge him.
Mutilith coward beast.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Totally reasonable, yeah. Mutilith charges him.
Yeah.
He's in.
What a nerd.
I can't tank shock, sadly.
Coward beast.
Bonk.
Fuck off, Joe.
My rubric marines over here.
Yeah.
Can you measure that? Is that a 12? Because I might, if it's a 12, I might absolutely YOLO Swaggins this and
Yeah.
just hope for the best. What is it?
It is
10?
10.
10-inch
Oh!
charge.
I mean, I've gambled on worse.
We're going to go for it. There's a 2.
Whichever one. And that means the unit dies.
That's not quite what it means. How many CP do I have?
1.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. End your turn?
No, I'm now going to fight
Oh,
his
fuck me.
guy.
So, hang on.
Okay.
Hang on.
You haven't got anything.
Hang on. I might do.
You don't have a fight on death.
No. But does I need it? I do, technically. AP?
AP.
Well, doesn't matter. I've got 3 ups to a 4 ups. If you're high, are you AP 1?
No, I'm 2.
Oh.
Yeah. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
I don't want to CP reroll any of these.
Forward. Come on!
He's dead.
Oh, he's double fucked, isn't he? Oh, well.
3 damage apiece.
Did he get back up and then die instantly?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
He got back up and then just got Mutilith.
Yeah.
Okay. Killing of the scouts with the Magnus
Yeah, with cheating. Yeah.
with rules.
yeah. With
Was the
lies.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we good?
We're good. Now we're done.
I scored you up already. You got containment for 6 and no prisoners for 5, Paddy.
Yeah. Nice.
Look at
Okay.
that. You have closed that gap significantly.
Yeah.
He'll
And I've
just-
made Joe
he's-
get a 5
He's going
now.
to win now, basically.
Do you want to up you down to your scouts?
No.
Is it enough, though, as we move into the top of turn 5 for the Bangles? How many primary do you have, Joe?
5.
Just a 5, actually. So you've got 63.
Push me 20 points ahead.
You're 20 points ahead right now.
Yeah.
It's a
Don't
big.
get-
It's a
don't
big
give me
turn.
Defend stronghold. Maybe do. Because the only one I can really score.
What's he got here?
1, I think, is okay.
Yeah.
1, you're going to swear at me because you win every time.
And he needs to get rid of.
Marked for death.
You not.
See? And then storm hostile objective.
Both awful.
Yeah. You
I
can't
mean, how
really-
can it be awful?
Storm
You've got
hostiles
5
alright.
for your home objective.
Yeah.
So you've got 4 you can storm, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Storm
but-
me.
Storm's all right.
Storm with my scouts into a wall of flamers. Yeah, because Paddy's the one-trick pony of I just shoot you all
Should
the
have gone
time.
for that uppy downy.
Yeah, fucking it. Well, then I wouldn't have scored.
No, but you would
You'd
have taken it
score
out of me.
Storm.
So I would have got 4 points.
Oh, and you
for
can't
storming.
because you can't deep strike. You have to walk on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get rid of
Mark for death.
Mark for death.
Yeah. Strong.
Oh,
What's
that's
it got?
worse.
Established focus.
Yeah, that's worse.
That's worse.
So that a solid nil point.
Is this Joe gets picked up now and Paddy scores his points? Is that where we're at? What have you got left, Joe? Can you point to the
One unit of
my,
scouts.
my 1 unit of scout?
right?
Yeah.
Are you coming out in the open?
No.
You're going to charge out into
Gonna
the
charge.
open. Strong. And
charge.
you're going to go through all my rubrics and a mutilif.
Yeah, fuck it. That's what we're doing.
Sound.
Didn't raise no coward. Charging scouts.
You're in.
6 inches. Oh, fucking.
Certainly
gonna do
in.
you in, mate.
It was a bold move, Cotton.
It was.
It's a bold strategy. See if
With-
it pays off for him.
A very bold strategy considering they've got close combat weapons.
Have they?
Yeah.
Well, they've got chain. They've got
A chainsaw.
AP
They've got
one
a
knives.
chainsword
Yeah.
and
Some knives.
knives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had
Essentially,
my unit rule.
they've turned up with Stanley knives.
Yeah.
To use no Stanley.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Go on, Joe. Let's do this. Even if you consolidate, you can't get on the objective.
I'm spending 1 CP
Yeah.
for lethal hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Did
Because
you
you
hear
don't
that
get
chat?
both because you're not
Yeah.
you're not a character.
1 CP to waste our time.
Yeah.
Lethal. Okay.
Lethal. Just
Yeah,
mate.
let's do it, mate. 3 attacks each. 401. 2 attacks each.
No, because those are the combat knives. I haven't put the fucking jobbers on.
Can't get the staff these days, can you?
No.
Just drop down menu from there, mate.
Combat knife. Boom.
Yeah, there we are. Look, it's there.
3, 4, AP1. So
I don't think these scouts.
3 of them have that.
Sergeant.
And a sarge.
I don't think these scouts are going to enjoy this fight.
I don't think I'll kill many of them though, because I'm just bonking them on the head back.
right. Let's go.
I
Go
don't
on
think
then,
the
Joe.
scouts are going to win.
Fucking have you.
Yeah. 3s with lethals.
1 lethal. Boom.
Surely you would have voted for them as well, because why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
2
Boom.
lethals.
Another lethal.
Winning me on 4s.
Night escapade.
You got this. You got this.
Chat, we're still only on 67 members. And they're about to finish
You
here.
have to kill something.
You need to make it around 70.
Around 3 to
Minimum.
get to 70. Come on.
Minimum.
7 AP1.
Kills 1.5 guys.
Yeah, fucking is. Right, and 2
2 little
heavy
swordy
bolter
boys.
to the fucking lethal hit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh no, hang on. We roll the other miss.
We're good. So one's on a wound. I'm going to take...
So you took a wound off, Joe.
So
I
one guy
killed 1.5
killed a rubric
actually.
marine.
oh, you
one and
killed
a
a
half.
guy as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Killed a guy. Right, okay. Now
Hey,
I'm
Joe
going to...
killed a guy.
I think the Rubik's Marines will bite them back pretty hard.
One hopes. Right, so...
It's the sorcerer that does all the
Armor contempt
It's
from on the sorcerer's attacks, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so I have an Infernal Master.
I'm probably down to nothing now. 0 B, 0 CP.
I don't know.
I won't kill
Yeah,
you.
you got 1 left.
1 wound.
Is that from the sorcerer?
Yes.
4 up.
AP1.
Boo.
Damage. 2. The other sorcerer. 1 hit. 1 wound.
What?
I don't have dead wounds, so you're just a wound. Yep, cool. 4. 3.
They're already winning the fight.
Some Bogo Rubric Marines. 1 hit. No wounds.
Boom.
Sort of we've gummed each other. Cool. End of Joe's.
That was disappointing.
I'm done now.
Yeah.
That was a
That
very disappointing
was-
charge and fight.
Yeah.
That was like,
Have you
But-
seen that episode of Family Guy where Chris gets kidnapped by the Nazi and Herbert breaks in to save him and they have a fight, Joe?
Yeah.
We've just witnessed
But what it is, if he gets take enemy stronghold,
Overwhelming force.
yeah, you can't kill me on an objective now. He now means that this unit here probably
Fallback double move.
So
Maybe
you've
you'll
got no
explode, kill
points.
yourself. Yeah.
nil point.
So basically, if you draw me secondaries, I can get 5 points on. I can draw it. I need 6 points on secondaries to win now. What has been drawn?
He's fucked you a little bit.
Has he got overwhelming force gone?
Defend stronghold and storm hostile.
So hang on.
get rid of Storm.
Your opponent did not control any objective markers at the start of the turn. You control one or more objective markers you did not control at the start of your turn. Cool, I'll do that then.
Defender's 3 though.
Yep, so 3 plus 5. 3 plus 4 is 7. So all I've got to do
That's massive.
is get a model on that.
Well, no, this
objective.
guy here just drives there.
And double moves. Cool.
And then you literally don't have to play the rest of the turn because you just win.
So we keep those.
You win by 2 points.
Yeah.
You get 3 on defend.
Yeah.
You get 4 on storm.
Yeah, and I'll get 15 at the end.
15 on primary.
Yeah.
Which means team
Wins by 2 points.
2 points, Jojo.
Well done.
A good game.
Good game. Good game.
If, like, you pinned me in just enough,
Yeah.
that was well close. Because in a surprise to no one, Magnus is still good.
Yeah.
Infernal Masters and Rubric Flamers are still good.
If my scouts were literally on the tip here,
Yeah, that would have
then
been a
I
different game.
would have won by 3 points.
Yeah.
The only difference. Although, you still probably would have killed them off in the end, so you still would have got the same points.
Yeah.
I fucking hate fighting against thousands.
Do you mean you just hate fighting me?
With
I think my thoughts on the Thousand Sons.
Yeah.
This detachment, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's slightly worse in some ways, and it's slightly better in other ways. You don't have the same raw offense as you did in the Index.
Yeah.
But you have more models now because the points are less, so you can do more shooting.
Yeah.
No fallback and shoot is a big thing because you neutered half the army by getting that charge in. So that's something that can really hurt the army.
Yeah.
I think this army, like Mutilifs are good. Mutilifs are really good when you don't roll 2s every time.
Yeah.
I think the best piece of news for Thousand Sons players in general is, you know what you were running before that was quite good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to buy any more models.
You don't have to buy anything.
So just keep running Rubrics of Flamers.
Yep.
Just keep running Mutilif Vortex Beasts.
Yep.
Keep running Magnus.
Yep.
And don't buy the Sekatar robots because they're shit.
Yes. If I had 100, so I get rid of those Sekatar robots, and into my list goes 3 units of 3 Zangors on discs for 150 points. I can put another enhancement on someone, and then I can have fast mobile units that have a reactive move, score me points.
Yeah.
I can then bin off the spawn.
Yeah.
So in fact, I can get some more of them, and then the Terminator Sorcerer can maybe get a mate. So I can have 2 people just give them +1 to hit.
Yeah.
So I think Zangor Shamans are great. Zangor Shamans are pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Is there a points break where you start to look at those robots and go, they might be worth it now? Or is their
140.
data sheet just so bad you're like, nah?
They don't know what they want to do.
Yeah.
At 150 points, maybe I'll start looking at them because they infiltrate. Cool.
But that's for 4, right?
I think you still take the 4. If you want to take them, if you've spent the money on them and you feel like you have to use them, you maybe use a different model. Is you take the 2 units, you take the sub 1, you take 2 units of 2, and you take them as infiltrate and scout deny units.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because they're the same points as a unit of 10 blue horrors. So basically, if your opponent has no infiltrators, you go boom, boom, I'm already on the table. But if your opponent's got scout, you can literally just line them up in front of your opponent and just use them as roadblocks because they are quite good roadblocks.
Okay.
Against certain things, there is an argument against certain people that you just stick them out in the open or stick them out somewhere to cover an angle and get some Overwatch off.
Yeah.
If you get lucky with your Overwatch, great.
Can they deep strike?
No.
No.
I don't really know. My problem with the unit is it doesn't know what it wants to do. It's not a skirmisher.
Yeah.
It's too expensive. Reasonably high toughness, not many models to be a great infiltrator,
Can
screen
any
out the board.
characters join them?
No.
I think if you made them hit on 3s, I think they'd be worth the points.
Or gave them a character.
Or a character that then gave them +1 to
exactly.
hit,
It's just weird, right? So you've got.
I get them hitting on 4s from a narrative perspective
Yeah.
because they're an automaton.
But I would have thought it would have been if a sorcerer was within 6, you can hit on 3s.
Yeah, like
Because
definitely.
then you walk them up with a sorcerer who makes them better.
So that's exactly what they did with the Ghost Warriors with the Eldar.
Yeah.
Right? So they're a bit shit.
Yeah.
With
So-
sorcerers nearby, they just get better.
Admech, the little goober man, can
Mace.
join the Castellan robots, but he then loses the infantry keyword.
Yeah.
But he's then part of that unit. And I think there are more eloquent ways of just doing it. Because like the idea that they're just waddling around.
Drew has
On their
suggested
own,
that
not doing
they
much.
significantly improved in the vehicle detachment.
Yeah, they are, but then predators are just better.
Yeah.
Because you can re-roll like a hit, a wound, a damage, but their damage isn't multiple choice.
Well,
They've
Drew
already got
specifically
flamers.
says the warp flame strat. I don't know what that does though.
You can.
I I think maybe you take a unit of 2 as because like.
And what flame gargoyles?
Because what you'll find is if some people don't have like things like land raiders and stuff, they try and create a corridor across the table where they can just bum rush you. Yeah. So having a unit of 2 that just goes, no.
I'd rather have
move blocks.
Zangors with Scout 6.
Yeah, but you end up in this weird situation of who gets to scout first.
But a unit of 2 is still quite expensive at 90
points for a very... So this is what I mean. Like, if you had an infiltrate unit of 5 dudes or 10 dudes, that's cheap. You string them out, they die. That, 180 points, string it out, it gets killed, gives someone a slingshot, because it can't block a whole... Maybe. Like, fine. It's a very expensive infiltrator.
You're also giving someone the opportunity to score and bring it down because it is a very easy to kill vehicle. Yeah, really a vehicle that you can wipe out.
I like to use infiltrators as bait units.
Yeah, for 180 points?
Yeah, but like you got to think about what you get back. So if you're fighting World Eaters or Orcs that don't have like a great shooting army, you bang them in the open, like 9-10 inches in front of them. Easy to get to,
and then just really hope your opponent falls for a
I love that Joe's going
gaslight them until they do it.
Terrible shooting army with more tactical brigade and new
force
feeds.
I'm right. I'm not saying it works on every opponent. All right.
So with a niche army, with a niche opponent and a niche strat,
I think you could just bang. Like, if your opponent can't shoot them, their only option because they're going to have to deal with them because they can just waddle forward and just keep move blocking.
Would you rather have them, or 5 more rubrics and another sorcerer?
You've already got 4 units on the table.
So I could have 5.
Would you rather go an inch deeper into your mum or back onto your dad?
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
I feel like this is a situation that you want to be. You've said it so many times.
Yeah.
He talks about it a lot.
It's because I've had the situation. I want to see what other people would do.
Yeah.
But
kill myself.
Importantly for the vehicle detachment, let's move away from that topic. Predators, Chaos Predator Destructors in Thousand Suns are ludicrous. They're really good. So if you shoot at something that's already, a Psyker's already shot at, +1 to your strength and AP. So your heavy bolters you get 6 shots at strength 6, -3 to damage.
Yeah.
You can obviously get reroll hits, you can strip more, so you can get a -5 on your heavy bolters. Your autocannon is strength 10, -2, could get to -4, 3 damage, with rerolls hits and wounds because of the detachment. So 3 Chaos Predator Destructors in that Warp Flame, in the vehicle detachment, is a thing. It's a real thing.
I have a weird bias because I really don't like shooting armies. And I'm like, what you're describing to me is boring.
Yeah.
But it's not.
You like rolling dice when your models are closer to
I like to be touching my opponent's armies, and then I like to get in there and do something, right? Instead of just like sit there, shoot.
Boring is subjective, though, right? You think it's boring.
I think that's what I say. I have a personal.
I quite like shooting because you have to think.
My favourite thing, the reason why I love Eldar so much is because you do a decent amount of movement shenanigans, a decent amount of shooting, a decent amount of melee.
Yeah.
You get a really rounded experience.
Whereas I feel like this arm, like Thousand Suns, just don't have the combat that I want. It's
also they're not famously not a combat army.
Yeah, but like I wish that their Terminators were their combat unit, but they're just not. They're just slightly worse. They're tougher, but worse than rubrics because they don't have flamers.
Yeah, you're better off just taking flamer rubrics, right? 100%.
Yeah, you like. Why would I take Terminators when I have a more efficient infantry unit?
Would you rather 5 Terminators or 4 robots?
Or
Terminators over the robots.
Or like Paul says, would you rather watch your parents have sex every day or join in once and it ends?
Neither. No
Again,
comment.
kill myself. I would pull the stuffing out of the nearest pillow and ram it into every orifice in my face until I suffocated.
I mean, I don't know what Paul's parents look like, but I'd probably join in.
Right, before we disappear, we have some more things to do. So Yestin gifted 5 memberships.
Thanks, Yestin.
Mega chat.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Yestin,
you,
you hero.
You're a hero.
That puts us on 72, chat. I'm stalling for a bit once you get the next 28 in. Go.
I hope, Yestin, that you find in your family kind of like loft where they keep all the old stuff, you find a collection of old stamps that are worth like £1 million.
Solid.
Yeah. And then you have to have, but then you have the personal dilemma of do you sell them for £1 million or keep them because it's a family heirloom and it might appreciate in
Sell
time.
them.
Easy, sell them and buy guard. Any other questions?
Sell them, yeah, that's an easy one, Joe. Thank you, yes. And great.
Speaking of which, does anyone know anything about little trains? Got a bunch of them.
Right.
Old trains.
I mean, you're asking the right audience.
Yeah.
Nerdy, geek autists.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are old Hornby trains valuable, or do I bin them?
Oh, don't bin them.
Don't bin them. Almost certainly worth money.
Yeah. I'll have them for free.
No.
Yeah.
Great. Grain Train, thank you for the $5. Tim Tams, Nanimau Bars, homemade Canadian classic, and Matcha Kit Kat.
So I googled these.
The matcha one, like the weird green one.
Yeah,
well,
nice. Tim Tams are like a small penguin.
Yeah.
I think I've had Tim Tams.
Yeah.
Another pain.
They're good.
A Nanny Mayo bar. Fuck knows what that was. I couldn't even find a recipe. And a matcha Kit Kat. Get in the fucking bin. They're like tea flavoured chocolate.
I'm getting.
I like chocolate and tea. Independently.
I want down here more often because I'm getting really strong countdown Susie Dent vibes in the dictionary corner.
He does a lot of Googling once. I don't know what he's doing.
I do look a lot like Susie Dent as well.
Yeah, I like the idea that you're like in there doing the research, giving
I'll be
the
honest with you,
examples.
Dan, I'd probably rather bang you. Tom sits there and just abuses Joe the whole time.
Yeah.
Dan's like, I'm doing some research.
And abuse me.
Yeah, exactly.
And abuse you. Double whammy.
Exactly. I get to play under pressure.
Tom's in trouble.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of trouble right now.
Yeston's dropped his yogurt as well, by the way.
Oh,
yeah.
So first of all, we get a $20 super chat from him.
Legend.
If Joe wants to lose weight, no drugs, I swear by the carnivore diet. I've heard of this as well. I want to try it. Lose weight, improve mood, improve focus, never hungry. I fear for Joe though because one, it's expensive because you know what the carnivore diet
It's
is.
just all meat all the time.
You have
It's
to
mostly steak and eggs.
provoke a lion and run away from it.
It's all cardio.
And number two, it will give you the worst under the weathers for a month. And
dear.
under the weather is what we called Luce's issue. And
Under the weather.
So
yeah.
Hot snakes.
we have got, well, Paddy's only other friend, inverted commas, a man who lives off meat and famously ate 7 double burgers in one day, lives off
11.
a carnivore and Guinness diet, and he is not a man you want to follow into the toilet.
I feel like the Guinness offsets the carnivore diet.
It does, 15 pints at a time, definitely, but it was more the aftermath that you want to avoid.
Yeah, I've heard the carnivore diet gives you the under the weathers for like a month,
Yeah.
and then when your body gets used to it, it settles down, and it's supposed to make you feel incredible. I really want to give it a go, but one, I can't be bothered with the under the weathers, and two, it's fucking expensive.
Yeah. You should try provoking a carnivore.
Just go real piss off some badgers.
Yeah.
You know.
Lock yourself in a garden with a honey badger.
Yeah.
Off you go.
I mean, I'd love to do. I love eggs and I love meat. So
Good.
and my toilet exploration is.
Is that why you like lasagna? Because it's got eggs in it and meat.
Yeah.
Then Yeston came in
Yeah.
with 20 gifted.
Oh, yes,
thank
what a
you,
guy.
yes.
What a hero.
I hope that me and you get to go for a lovely lasagna meal at a pub.
Yeah?
Nice.
4 each?
Yeah. What?
4 each?
Just the one.
Okay.
That puts us on 92 members.
Oh,
Yeah.
solid number.
We're 8 away from a target, which
Corn's
is...
number is
We've done
still
all right,
missing.
though.
The only lasagna I don't like, right,
Yeah.
is microwave lasagna.
Vegetarian lasagna.
Because if you cook it weird, it sags and then it fills up with water, doesn't
Because
it?
you don't cook it in a microwave, do you?
Have you ever had vegetarian lasagna, where it's made with lentils instead of mince? It's vile.
Wrong.
Vile.
What if you
Wrong.
like lentils?
Well, I like have a dal. Do you know what I mean? It's got. There's a time and a place for these things, but
I had a period where I really got into chickpeas. Just every once in a while, I'm like,
Scrounging a
bosh
chickpea.
some
Bit
chickpeas
of hummus?
right now. Yeah.
Nice.
Just
Very cultured of you, Joe.
every once in a while, I am a sophisticate.
I'm
I
a
wake
big-
up and I'm already wearing a monocle. You know?
I'm a big fan of a chickpea. My wife will very rarely do it on me though.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Oh, dear. Joe, what do you think to Thousand Suns?
Does
it feel the same?
It feels exactly the same.
Yeah.
The psychic phase is better because I understand, as an opponent, right? As an opponent, it's still the same boring Paddy army of fart around in deployment zone for 4 turns and then score all the points. But that is the tactical way of doing it, right? Because you can't commit into a combat army because your combat army
flat kill
will
you.
just fucking eat you because you can only Overwatch once.
Yep.
Right?
and you can't fall back and shoot.
But in terms of the psychic phase, I understand what was going on. But before he was like, I've got 22 command points. I'm like, well, how did we reach that? And then and his next turn he's like, I've got 16, and I'm like,
I think what's better is you have to roll dice.
Yeah.
So it's not just I have number, I do stuff.
Yeah.
I roll one dice, which is how many of you do I kill?
yeah, and it's compact. It's what
Four things.
4 spells.
Yeah.
And they're all good spells.
Yeah,
right?
they're all, and they have, importantly, they have 2 levels. They have the basic one, and if you stretch and take some risk and position well, you can get a better thing. And you can use stratagems and positioning and extra dice and taking risks to guarantee things as best you can.
We saw this in the Death Guard army. I think it's better in the Death Guard army, but you're still strong here.
Yeah.
There is really good synergy in this army. But they thought about it.
The Thousand Suns played. So back in 9th edition, the Thousand Suns was all about in the psychic phase. You have to set up
You're always stacking shit.
You have to. Yeah, I do, mate.
Yeah,
in 9th edition, you had to move exactly to get everything in line, to cast your spells in the right order, and then you were quite good at shooting.
Yeah.
Now you have to do similar. So your Rhino has to shoot, and the Terminator Sorcerer has to shoot that, and then you have to make sure you got your spells off, and then you can start stacking stuff. Those Sorcerers, I didn't realise how good they were. They are nuts.
The 2d6 damage to Flamer.
Yeah, he's good, but I meant the Sorcerers with sustained hits 3. There's 21 shots.
But you only get it once per game, though, don't you?
Yeah, but normally a unit will come out.
But if
do
he
once
comes
and then
out
die.
and busts his nut on a unit he's re-rolling all hits on,
Yeah.
it's very good.
Yeah. Especially then because that's where you start going, I'm going to re-roll hits, and I'm going to put dev wounds on this, and I'm going to actually target you with my -1 AP strat. Then
I think if your opponent turns up with a lot of tanks, I think you're in trouble. But infantry armies are going to hate Thousand Suns a lot. They're going to they're just not going to enjoy them.
Yeah. I still think Magnus is an auto take.
Yeah.
The +2 to cast is that he makes stuff really reliable, and he can kill 1 thing, kill 2 thing, kill 3 things.
I do wish we could have seen him do something in combat.
Yeah.
He is still a cry in your tower and hide at the back.
I mean, 7 attacks that's stronger than Angron.
Yeah.
AP3 damage 3 is pretty good.
Yeah, but I just feel like he should go in and beat stuff up.
That's the way Paddy played him.
To be fair,
which was hide at the back.
into Blood Angels against Dante, he doesn't kill you, then you kill him back. Well, you don't kill him back. You do damage to him, and then I can't fall back and shoot.
Yeah.
So if he could fall back and shoot and charge, then it'd be mega. But I like it. I think it plays the same. The rubric detachment I might try next.
So what I noticed, before we get into chat, which has gone mental, by the way, we're on 92 members, right? We're now on 162 members. Before we get into that, I noticed when we were looking at scheduling the stream today, I go into the thumbnail, I go into my thumbnail software, and I start making my thumbnail, and I go and drag images from the last time we played Thousand Suns. It was a long time ago.
It was so boring.
So do you think it's going to change, and you're going to be more inclined to play them again, or do you think it's still as boring as it was before?
It's more fun than it was. Because you have... So from the start, my favourite bit is the army rule. Having the psychic phase back, it just plays more fun than... I've done a bit of maths, I auto-do stuff. Also, the fact that you've lost lethality means you have more units, because before it was like, I have Magnus, a Mutilator, 4 units of dudes, and that is my army.
Obviously, we played on a very square table. Like, there's not much in the way of obscuring terrain in the middle of the table. How do you think this army works competitively in the sense? Because you're not going to be able to rack up on a bunch of stuff and just shoot it.
Again, this is where it feels a little bit like Tau. I'd like to play it on a competitive terrain.
Yeah.
Because I think you have to, your Rhinos supporting your rubrics to give them +1 to hit, +1 to wound is on their psychic weapons is good. Magnus is still good, Mutilifs. I think you definitely want the Zangor guys on discs. They're 2 OC each, they move 10, they've got reactive moves. They're actually pretty good because they're how you can have mobility. Because D6 move or normal move up to 6 is much less. Before it was move again. So Magnus goes 16, moves another 16. Not having that has reduced the speed a lot, so I think you need the Zangors on discs. I think it will play okay with Flamers. You still do the same of, I'm going to look at that angle, you can't charge me unless you come in the open, then I'm going to overwatch you. And you just have to sort of deal with it. But yeah, there's no shooting. Demon Princes are okay. I don't know, I think it plays very much like Thousand Suns did, but instead of just being like, if you come in the open, I dev wound you to death.
It's very much a same but different.
Same but different. It's a depowered version, but you get more stuff. So I think it plays about the same net power. But you have a bit more chance to stay in the game for longer.
But your units stay at the same power compared to before, where
you don't have armor like dev wounds.
Right, cool, perfect. Well, chat did pop.
Excellent.
2 people.
Yep.
So thank you, Dave WK, for 10 gifted memberships.
Hero.
Thank you. I hope that when you go out for dinner with the boys at your next tournament, the bar you go to is hosting jelly wrestling.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Niche.
And then thank you, Yeston, for 60 gifted. He did
60?
yes.
10 and then 50.
What a hero.
He's on the sauce, isn't he?
That's
Yeah.
a double. That's a double turbo hope. That Joe.
Puts him on
Yeah.
85, 86, I think, in total.
Legend.
Was right.
Saving the day.
60 gifted.
Coming in strong for Magnus.
He also super chatted 5, just as the last thing so far in chat, that says, sorry, I'm not watching you Friday. Clarkson's Farm is out.
Oh.
See you Monday.
Yeah, fair.
Yeston, we've still got tomorrow and Thursday.
Don't you only get
Yeah,
one?
it's
Do you
Tuesday.
only get one episode at a time? You don't watch it
Yeah,
before?
Amazon drops one at a time.
Yeah.
for
You just watch
Clarkson's
it
Farm.
before
Good stuff,
or
though.
after?
Oh, Luce and I will be watching it on date night Saturday night.
It's great,
Fucking
isn't it?
incredible as a
Yeah.
show.
I've never watched it.
It's a great show.
Yeah, it's class.
So good.
Um,
If you don't like Top Gear, you could still enjoy Clarkson's Farm.
Yeah.
As a man who dislikes Jeremy Clarkson intensely,
He is so different in.
it is good. Yeah,
yeah.
it's very watchable. Not so much because of him, but the other people. The young lad, Caleb.
Caleb.
Caleb is like the farming Joe.
Yeah.
Just like learning
Tractor
about
Joe.
learning about it all as well. I think I look at farmers differently.
Agreed.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
100%.
New respect for farmer.
Yeah.
Big hope to finish, Joe. Drop that stream ending.
I hope, yes,
in a good way.
that you get to eat for free, for life, at Hooters.
That started so strong.
Yeah.
Well,
Got to put a
he-
limitation on it, right? Because otherwise, the man would never have to spend a penny for the rest of his life, would he?
Although
He's going to
Hooters-
repeatedly get flights to Miami.
Yeah.
Who-
Or
who's
Nottingham.
Nottingham's got one.
I don't know if it's everywhere, but Hooters
Banned
in
from
Not-
Nottingham.
Hooters in
Can't go.
Nottingham does have Desperados on tap, which is
That's
And
And
bars.
breast and
I will
thighs.
never get to see
Yeah.
it banned from the whole of Nottinghamshire.
No, chicken
Yeah,
with
well,
breast and thighs.
it's perfect.
good wish.
Yeah.
Strong hope.
Yeah. And that
Thank
also
you, Jack.
includes merchandise. You can buy all the tiny shorts you want.
That means that the night shift almost beat the day shift
Yeah?
because day shift got 167.
Yeah.
Oh, strong.
Yeah, night shift got 162. Impressive, isn't it?
Well done, team.
Five
Thank you.
shy.
Yeah.
It is impressive though. You people are amazing. Thank you.
You've all been wonderful.
I had fun, Joe. Did you have fun?
I had a good level of fun.
Good.
I love playing Paddy. He plays in the most boring form of 40k, but I do
rules.
enjoy Paddy as a person.
All you want me to do is run at you so you
Yeah,
can get an easy win in 3
Just
turns.
have fun, you know. Instead of just like you're like, oh, I've got to have my anchor piece, and I've got to have these cool little tech pieces. I've got this guy who's just like overpowered as fuck for no points. You're just so tactical. Just be like me and just play like a lunatic, you know.
I think I did, and I beat you.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah, the last time we did
didn't
it.
you keep telling him how to play, and he keeps winning every time, Joe.
Yeah, but it's the boring way. Play with some style.
I had fun. I enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Play with. I had a wonderful time. It's been great, but I think what it is.
It's getting really annoyed now, isn't it?
I had a wonderful time
This is a nibble.
as he
this.
crosses his arms defensively.
He's getting quite spiteful now. There's some venom in his words. I had a wonderful time, Paddy.
You just don't like people who use their army rules and shoot you? And me and you have to think?
It's just bullshit, really, isn't it? And I think it's Thousand Suns. I don't.
Or is it Tau? Custodes? Any other army I play?
I like Custodian.
When you play Blood Angels?
Yeah, when I play Blood Angels, it's bullshit.
but you play Blood Angels in the non-Blood Angels way.
Yes.
With guns.
Yeah,
You're
two
like, I'm going to
Vindicators.
bring 2 artillery pieces to my fast combat army.
Yeah, it works, doesn't it?
Lame.
It works,
right?
doesn't it?
Get rid of them. Put some more swords in. Don't be a coward.
And lose.
Yeah, but lose with style. I would rather lose like a Giga Chad than win like a big dweeby nerd, right?
Didn't you take 2 Land Raiders with double fucking flames
Yeah, you
on
did,
them?
mate.
Yeah, but they open their doors, right, and then out come angry men. You know, they're naught but to transport for more angry people.
And overwatching.
So
heavy
that's why you
flame-
took normal Land Raiders, not Redeemers, right?
Well, no, because transport capacity on normal Land Raid is 12, isn't it?
Oh, so you took the Crusaders?
Yeah, you took Crusaders.
Well, no, because they're Black Templars,
Right, okay.
Right.
Right, okay.
so this is not on theme.
Yeah, fair one. Only Joe may dance.
I took them for the narrative choice, right? It's not like I fucking won much with them anyway.
You're 3-0 Joe.
You went 3-0 on
I
Joe
know,
on
yeah.
stream twice.
I did, yeah. You're not making this easy for me, are you?
Only Joe may dance.
Only I
that
may
is
have
the
fun.
tagline.
Everyone should play Warhammer like I play Warhammer.
But not against you.
Well, no, you can play Warhammer, but don't play like a dweeb. Don't be nerdy. Don't be like, oh, technically I can't see you with my Primarch's penis through this corridor.
Oh dear.
But it has been wonderful. Tomorrow is Warhammer show at 7:30.
Yeah.
Thursday, just me and B&D, isn't it? Me and you.
In the daytime.
In the daytime.
And then in the evening, Adam joins us.
Adam's here.
Ooh. It's exciting.
You asked if I wanted to run Thousand Suns.
Well, it's
didn't you?
Thousand Suns preview week, so I asked if you wanted to run Thousand Suns, but you absolutely don't have to. I don't know if I want to stand up and stream in the way I'm feeling right now, so I would rather you played. If you don't want to play Thousand Suns, don't play Thousand Suns, Joe. Play something else. It doesn't matter.
Maybe I'll see if I can come back.
If Paddy can come back, he can run Thousand Suns.
You could, yeah.
Do some Rubricae phalanx.
Yeah. I mean, I could. How many Terminators have we got?
30 if I leave my stuff here.
Leave them here.
Okay,
All right, cool. I'm
Yeah.
doing. What?
Please. Leave them here, please.
Why are you saying please to me?
No,
you didn't say it to Paddy.
No, I'm not saying it to Paddy. I didn't want to told him to leave them here, was it? He said, like, if I leave them here, you went, leave them here.
Yeah, leave them here, please.
Paddy's in the army, responds well to orders, not direction.
Yeah, no one says please in the army.
No, just
That's not
But
true.
I'm not in the army now.
I say please a lot.
Please
Yes, of
leave
course, Jay.
all your Terminators here.
Done. Means that
Then I will
the
play
car.
Thousand.
Manners cost naught, Joe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
like
being
yesterday-
rude costs nothing as well.
Like yesterday, he's just Super Chat 10. Joe
Legends.
gives advice on playing, loses to Happy Paddy. Then realises there's a 1 hour drive home and McDonald's is closed.
Yeah, there is a drive home.
Petrol station's open.
Yeah.
I can
You
drink.
can't, don't eat
Nice.
petrol, Joe.
You can.
Yeah, so Warhammer show tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thursday's a me and you show, Joe. Yeah. And a game in the evening. Mm-hmm. And then Friday after dark depends on whether I get back in time from Warhammer World if I leave early.
Nice.
Which I said yesterday I would leave early to make up for the fact that I didn't do streams last week. But we've got over 150 members every stream so far this week.
Yeah.
So we may have made up for it.
So
or
what
when
we're
we get into
seeing
it, we'll make up
here
for
is
it.
people can, but they're not at other streams.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They have the capacity.
They're setting a new precedent.
Yeah.
Just the 80 minutes, having, all of us here, us both getting abused on camera, it's great.
Yeah. I feel like I got abused more.
You got abused way less today.
Okay.
And on that note,
I just don't like it. I just want to win.
on that note, thank you very much
Thank
for
you for
joining
coming.
us. I had fun, you had fun.
I had fun. It was all right.
And we'll see, Joe,
Love you, what?
see you on the next one.
I was just going to say my love you bye.
Bye.
Love you bye. Hate this job.